It's really just Big Liam solo dolo on this island, baby boy.
I'm gonna get that on a shirt. I swear to God, I will. I swear to Christ, I'll get that on a shirt.
Oh my God, I'm clipping it.
I think I was like 16.
What did you say? Did you? What did he say just now? We're not just gonna let that.
Him or me?
What did you say?
No.
He looked at me with his judge face. He went, "What'd you say?" Like, bro, he looked at me like, "Come on, Ali, we're gonna get him." Like, bro, he was so ready to turn it on me, bro.
How dare you? How dare you insult my friend? I got this, Liam. Don't worry about it. Making Liam uncomfortable, you douche.
What the hell is wrong with you, dude? You unlucky so and so. You've come across me and my friend.
What?
She's gonna be the little, the wedge that like snaps Wanda out of it, and then Wanda's gonna be like, "Bitch, what? Purple?" And then fucking red her shit. Like it's gonna be lit, bro. It's gonna be awesome.
But
Grape jelly, strawberry jam.
Exactly. That's gonna be
Evan
so-
Peters, his dad is Magneto. Mutants exist, Chris.
Okay, listen.
She can't create mutants.
You're being silly.
Her dad? How'd she create her dad?
You're being silly, bro. You're being silly. Well, Hermes, we're starting no cold open, no music, no nothing.
Oh, my bad. Michael asked me. Bam, ba-dum, bam.
Man, you don't got no business being that fucking funny.
Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Coming to you live. This is episode 21 of the episode 3 podcast. We have brand new angles, excellent lighting, and our tech guy is still fucking up because what's in the fourth screen?
Oh.
I'm about to pull the chat. That's where the video just was.
Whoa,
That's where
I'm just talking.
chat
out
box
my
is
ass.
about to
I might
go.
have to start this bitch.
Hold
off.
on. First of all, it's a good point. First of all, I didn't know you were gonna keep the Dutch tilt like for the
Dude,
duration,
I
but it
everybody-
does look
Yeah,
fire.
man,
It looks
cool
good.
angles, man. I always have a fucking shitball angle with a damn machine arm in the fucking.
Hey man, listen. I'm about to say a phrase, and it's like I'm bringing something up. I don't want you to be mad at me. I'm not starting this maliciously. I simply want to talk about it. Who's this bitch that called you tiny today?
Oh god.
Did you tweet it?
No.
That shit went
He said it
heavy.
outside. He said it outside. What
We
happened,
talked
man?
about it at
Explain
the
the
gym
situation.
today. I was like, damn, this must have really
Nah,
affected my boy.
nah. Goddamn. It's a small woman that works with her. Her name's Wendy. Damn,
Oh,
I forgot her
that's
name.
so windy.
She's mad mediocre as a human.
Damn. Like actually?
Yeah,
Horrible.
she calls me Aladdin all
Piece
the
of
time, which is like, yeah, exactly right. Like everybody else would think, like, wow, that's kind of But I'm like, I'm gonna be so progressive that I'm not gonna make a scene out of this. Today she called me Little Aladdin, and I was like, nah, don't call me Little, I'm not. And she was like, yeah, well, you are little. I was like,
How old is this lady?
Like 5,900,
like
minus
75,000.
3. Like
She's like 49. Okay.
that's the most accurate answer. But we weren't far.
Is she legit? I thought she would have been at least in her 50s. She looks horrible.
49's like as close as. Never mind.
It's not your 50s though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just-
It's about to be a real stalemate argument between you two.
Yeah.
I smell that. I'm proud of what you did.
Thank you.
You should
Anyway,
be ashamed that you
hold
started
on,
it,
hold on.
but
Okay,
body-
let's before we get off on a ridiculous tangent that we will go down.
We're already on a tangent talking about this woman, man.
Listen, man.
But I was in the gym talking about it with
Charlie
Mike.
Boy is here to satisfy your self-conscious. You're a big dude, man. You're a big hot man.
No.
I'm here for the gas,
No,
dude.
I would very much like to be referred to as an average size and or medium man, but
You ever heard that song Hot Boy?
With a horse cock. You always gotta remember that, like, you gotta be careful when you say average size, because people are gonna think the wrong thing about
that's
you.
fine. My dick's little, man.
Nah, man, I don't believe it. I
It's
see
a
I
little-
see your face. I know your personality. In my head, you have a big dick until proven otherwise.
It's a little amazing.
Yeah, it's
Prove it, Liam.
it's a little amazing. Yep. Okay. First clip was 5 minutes in. Where do I do
The
this?
bromance is real.
Okay.
But yeah, we were talking about it at the gym today,
We were.
and it's just silly because this woman is like wall to wall awful.
Yeah.
Like just
she doing at the gym?
no,
No,
we
no,
were
she
talking
wasn't
about
at the
it
gym. We were talking about it at the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Everything
brought it
makes
up.
more sense all of a sudden.
So-
Yeah.
I was thinking this was some mean gym lady. I was like, people like that aren't at the gym.
No, no, she
I
works with us.
I have it
Okay.
from multiple sources. Like I've never been personally slighted by her, but I have it from people that I trust a lot and like really believe them when they say this is one of the most despicable and evil people that.
Oh,
do
yeah.
that.
Damn. Like, Gunner. What?
Yeah.
They're not.
No,
Bullshit.
I've worked with this lady for 6 years.
Yeah, dude.
And
Didn't
And
y'all
she's
start-
like-
y'all
and
started
she
at the
starts
same time.
off, yeah, we started like at this exact same time. She starts off as like, hey, I want to be your friend and get to know you and all this shit.
Excuse
And then she's doing weird stuff.
She's just legit ass awful.
yeah.
We'll just like I said, today the little and Mike brought it
Attention
up
whore.
too, cause like super attention whore.
Yeah, what brought it up is like Wendy, her bitch, because she has been calling my man Aladdin like in his face, blatantly against the fact that his name is Alim. She's been to my home, like brought some stuff over for Faith before, and like had a conversation with me where I sat her down and said, "Look, I understand what you're doing. I know where you come from the mountains, all this shit."
Hold on. Horrible. Like,
Nah.
that if
she-
anything,
no,
that's
she
gonna
li-
back her up to say some weird shit because she's like,
Yeah.
oh,
No,
I'm from
she-
the mountains.
yeah, no,
No.
she-
Like, you can't differentiate that.
She lived in like 99.999% white and like 0.0001% Native American community. Like she was
in the mountains.
Yeah,
so calling
no,
people Aladdin's just cool.
No, she didn't meet a black guy until she was like 20. That kind of shit. But she, I sat her down and said, "Look, I understand why you do what you do. Maybe you have trouble saying Leem. Maybe that's troublesome to you from where your background is from. But I can tell you personally, I know he doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, overtly racist.
Yeah, it's pretty racist. Descendant of the Hatfields. Facts. That's what it sounds like.
She's also like a tease at work. She tries to like tease all these guys. and,
Yeah,
like,
man. She's like called
Flirting
me.
with her.
She's called me.
Is
Pretty.
she like a single old lady?
No, she's married.
No,
She's
married,
married?
But she won't think twice about talking about
She's-
fucking some other person.
She's talking all this shit. Well, yeah, no, you know what? That kind of sounds
it's
like
all-
this lady so
it's
far.
all
Showed-
shocking.
Showed people naked pictures on the belt and then went back and tried to get them fired for like sexual
Did I ever
harassment.
tell you
Of her?
Yes. Wild woman.
Here's me doing naked gardening, guys.
She
10 minutes-
gardens naked?
10 minutes later, hey, this guy's like trying to look at naked pictures of me and all this. Yeah, no, like awful.
Is she ugly?
Honestly, no, but like not hot either. Like she's like if she wasn't a bad person, you'd be, oh, you're
Like
pretty,
she's
pretty for
50, so
Yeah,
like
She's
for
like
50.
old lady attractive.
Yeah, like
She's-
Martha
She has
Stewart.
a enormous ass though.
Yeah, she is kind of thick.
Like it's weirdly big.
The point is though, man.
I understand.
My big issue with the little thing is like one. Obviously, I wish I was taller in life. So there's like
It's like
It's
it's like
dick-rooted.
it's one of
it's
those.
slighted. Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't
what John
it.
Mulaney says. Like that's one of the things I'm sensitive about. Like, it's-
Precisely.
Yeah.
And then
And
the
he-
other thing is like it's not accurate and it's weird because the big thing because we're talking about it in the gym. Sometimes people talk about my music and my rapping and they'll be like, "Oh, you still doing the little rap thing?" And I'm like, and that's this. I don't call anybody little.
That pisses me off
Exactly.
for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Like you could be
belittling.
5'2", 5. I don't use the word little because little and the tone people speaking and knowing this woman doesn't know I know more about her than she knows I know about her. So it's just like you're trying to push buttons. I'm not for it. So she's like, I was like, you know what you can do? You cannot talk to me for the rest of the sort. Don't worry about it. She's like, don't be mean. I said, well, you come up here acting like a bitch for no fucking reason. What do you want? And literally, mind you, everybody, like,
Who is she to you at work? Like,
nothing.
No one, nothing.
okay,
Another-
okay. That's why I was.
makes more money than me driving. That
Shows
Okay,
up like an
got you.
hour
Bet,
before
bet.
any of her coworkers because she just wants to make a little extra money. Kind of
Yeah,
like,
not your boss by any means.
No.
Okay.
I answered to like several people. One of them being Gunner. There's only like 5 people in that bitch can tell me what to do. Everybody else can blow me.
everybody else will try to tell you what to do.
Yeah, and blow me.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll
That-
try to.
that-
You've had to turn away blows,
I
some
was-
blowies
I was,
at
Please,
work.
Please
I
don't
was hit-
suck my dick.
I was
Guys, we're on the floor.
I was hitting.
We
my
are
vape-
literally surrounded by everyone else. Michael and Gunner are right over there. They don't want to see this.
Did I tell you about her getting banned from the fire station?
no. Please
Hey, let's
do.
go ahead and
Hold on.
spice up this podcast.
Wait, hold on a
the
second.
Lancaster.
This
fire?
is so. Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Before we continue, this is a real person.
Yeah, no. 100%.
We gotta be careful with our words.
We're not like outing it. We just said one word.
Okay, I'm
One
just
first
making
name.
sure. Yeah, a first name. Okay.
And we haven't even confirmed that's her real name.
Yeah, it's probably like
Dorothy.
Windomania or some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did you say Dorothy?
Let's just say Karen.
She is a fucking Karen.
Okay,
for
boom.
sure.
We will now refer to lady as Karen from now because we only said her name like once or
Yeah,
twice
and
at the very
literally
beginning.
that's just so. That's how seething. Not even seething, but
And
just
we've
like,
definitely said where you guys work in the past, so the real nerds of the internet,
No, and-
if they wanted
no,
to,
if
could
anybody
figure
wanted
something
to,
out.
if anybody wanted to, man, look.
Before we
look,
lose it though,
one of the guys
I'm
I
just making
answer
sure
to,
we know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
making sure
Gucci.
we know.
before we lose it, in reference to like people at our job, like people like to take advantage of people that haven't been there very long by telling them what to do and not telling them their position. Like there are people with absolutely no position of power, but they'll speak with a certain like base or like authority that makes you think, oh, who is this guy? Is he like a boss of mine I didn't know about? That kind of shit. Because for the first few months you work there, you don't really know the power structure. It's like you kind of learn it as you go along. So I was hitting.
You
my
find your place on the totem pole
So I was hitting my
naturally.
I was hitting my little vape on the belt one day, and this dude at the very top of the belt, he looked at me and he said, "Hey man, we do that outside." And I looked up at him and I said, "Who the fuck are you?"
Why'd you use his voice to answer?
That's
Who the
funny.
fuck are you?
I'm in character, bro.
I know
Michael
exactly what
Michael
you're
used
talking
to do that. We have a friend named Mac, and like from when we were in high school, who's like very country. Like, hey, Catone boys, how are you guys doing today? You guys are, what's up, my friends? How's it going? And like throughout the day, me and Michael would gradually become him. When we're talking to him, he'd be like,
Come on, man.
we'd be playing like Halo, and he'd be like, "Hey boys, what are you doing? We gotta get to the base." And be like, "Hey man, we're on the way. We got you, bro. Don't worry about it." we get really like slowly throughout the day, and it became very quickly my easiest accent. You know, we've grown up around it, but
everybody can do a Southern.
I can go in and out of it. Everyone here, dude, it's so hard for people who aren't around Southerners
to sound like a Southerner.
to really sound like a Southerner.
I guess that's
It's
The
easy
long
to do
and
like
short
the-
of it is, me and Chris are sheep. Can we just
Sure.
easily give in to things?
When I went to Vegas the first time back in 2016, I was like the only person from here
The
or
South? Oh,
the
yeah,
South
yeah.
that was there, like with not just like in Vegas, but with my group of friends too. So they were having fun with it because I sound like this when I talk. But like they I'll say y'all, I'll say like
Yeah.
little things because I don't have like a super Southern
for
accent,
sure.
but there's enough for them to be like, "Oh, you're Southern." I was like, well, most of the time this was at the blackjack table because like I had like a little goatee, so I wasn't trying to play, so they didn't ask how old I was. They let me watch. So I was like, well, you see, I'm a little Southern. I was born in South Carolina, but I got friends from all over the world that I talk to all the time. So the only time I'm really Southern is when I want to try and get like a weird point across. So I just like
You sound
fade.
so much like Mike.
I
when you
fade
just
in and
did it.
out to like try and like confuse people. Or if I want to talk to people who are new and I don't want them to know where I'm from
Hey, Liam,
exactly,
close your
I'll be
eyes.
even worse.
He sounds just like Mike. Keep doing it.
Talking about tone?
Yes.
Yeah. Mike definitely has a bit more of a Southern.
Yeah, Michael for sure.
But
more
like
so than
you're
me.
like, because me and Mike were talking about this recently. What is the continental American accent?
Yeah, continental accent.
There we go. Which is like the neutral sound, because that's pretty much how I sound. I don't necessarily.
Wait, it's the continental,
No, the continental
accent.
is what they teach like news broadcasters.
Like
Like,
how
so you
everybody
can
has
go to
that
like
bass accent.
you can go
So
to
everyone sounds
you
sort
can
of
go
the
to
same.
like Sister Fuck Alabama and the local news channel will still be like, now coming, we have rain showers falling from 6 to 9.
They've got a really good IHOP there.
Tuesday at
Yeah,
Sister, at Sister
in
Fuck
Sister
Alabama.
Fuck Alabama. Yeah, it's It's a good.
Anyways,
That's a
you
good
very
idea.
much have like I called it neutral American before he gave me the actual word for it. Because like I'm from the north.
I mean, yeah,
And then being down here, like my shit canceled out. So now there's certain words I say, like when you hear me say like the F word, for example. Oh, fuck, I didn't want anybody to think I was talking about.
yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like when I say that really bad gay slur, I say it like this. Like, what? Just
You know,
say
when I-
fuck. We said it 18
Yeah, I
times
know.
since we
You know when
started.
I
Because I
throw it
didn't-
around casually with me and my friends.
I didn't want to say it and then it not sound particularly northern. Like when I'm playing like Call of Duty, it comes out hard. But then,
I just
God,
my brain. I almost went through some crazy shit.
No.
No,
It's
can't.
over?
I can't. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, Lord have mercy. But coming down here, like I say y'all, I say bud. Y'all's just a convenient word. It's just too convenient to ignore.
Yeah,
You-
y'all,
out of-
it's-
Everybody should use y'all. That should join the continental. Like,
Well, it's easier than you all.
yeah. It
Or
sounds
you
better
and
than
Like
this.
unless you're unless grammatically it makes sense to say you all.
Yeah.
Because like and grammatically it always makes sense to say it instead of y'all. Whatever, fuck you, rules. But like sometimes it sounds correct to use
Yeah,
it
no,
one
for
way,
sure.
and it totally works to say y'all the rest of the way.
Yeah, 100%.
Y'all is a gender neutral term. Thank you, Jack.
It is.
Yeah, that works too.
Thank you.
That's a very positive and progressive thing. You know, you're looking out for people ahead of time. You can't
You got it,
offend
Gingy.
anybody saying y'all.
It was really interesting. When we first moved to Lancaster, we didn't grow up like our
Thanks
early
for stopping by,
years.
man.
We didn't grow up around a lot of very strong accents, and we watched a lot of television. We were kind of shut-ins. We didn't go a lot of places.
We didn't do anything
and
until
we
we were
watched-
fucking like in high school.
And we watched a lot of TV. So when I moved to Lancaster, like I sounded just like this. There was no like.
Gingy, yeah, my buddy Gingy subscribed. I love you, man. Thank you. Have fun at work.
Hey, everybody
you're
say
wonderful.
thank you. What's his name?
Lucky Gingy.
Lucky
Lucky
Gingy.
Genji. Good looks, my
My
boy.
boy.
He
The
either
episode 3 podcast is getting bigger by the day, and you're a fucking part of that.
You riding the wave like
You're the
fucking
greatest
John.
fucking guy I ever met with that name.
This
you know
guy's
that?
like Johnny fucking
either-
Tsunami riding these waves.
it's either 4 or 5 years, but he just resubscribed for his. It was either 4 or 5 years in Nick's channel the other day.
Oh wow.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, like everyone, it's like because the barbecue's coming up.
Mhm.
Like a lot of us who have been around for a really long time have all kind of. I don't know how Nick does this shit, but he always does this shit right when like a bunch of big anniversaries like that are happening for everybody. Like it just always this
He
time of year is like big for
probably
a
knows.
very specific sect of us.
Yeah, he's
Because
pretty
like my
in touch with
6
his
year was
community.
like last month.
Yeah, man.
It's
Dude
fucking.
knows what he's doing. But before we digress too hard, you were in the middle of a thought, and
Sorry.
I want to circle back to the fire department.
Yeah, that's why I was
story.
trying to get.
I got this.
5 years.
I got notes
Got you,
now.
Gingy.
Hey.
I got
I'll see you at the
notes.
barbecue, Gingy. I love you, man.
But yeah, when we moved to Lancaster, people thought I was from up north, when I literally lived further south.
Yeah,
than here. Like, we
which
came-
was so funny
Makes
to
sense
talk
'cause
shit
you're
about.
absorbing like neutral accents across the
Exactly.
board, like
So-
a mix. I knew that. My bad. Give me 30 seconds
Please,
to mic it up.
Go ahead.
I knew this guy that sounded French when he spoke. He sounded like a French guy, like he was, like however the fuck they sound. I'm not good at accents. Yeah, like that, like a French dude, completely from South Carolina, like raised here, learned like 4 languages while he was growing up, and his accent is a result of all the languages he knows.
Hell yeah.
He automatically because a lot of accent is that I say this way in my language, so in your language it comes off like this.
Mhm.
And he had that like several different ways with European language.
That's really cool.
Yeah, really cool. That's what made me think of it.
But yeah, it was the long and short of it is that when we came here, people thought we were from like Ohio or some shit, because it was just like, hey everybody, it's me, Michael.
Yeah.
How are we doing? Are we, what are we gonna do? We gonna color or like read something? What are we doing?
Not the South Park Bob to your head, man.
Hello?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, that was weird. Michael, can you stand up real quick? Just for a second. Okay, that concludes the mic check. You can sit back down. Just make sure Michael was here. The mic went off
Dude,
for some reason.
I'm not gonna hold you. I was gonna say it when you were in your little Southern thing earlier, but for the first time, you had the spotlight. Like you really you were the star of this podcast. From I really like this.
When? What happened?
When you were fucking talking and suddenly went into your Southern accent.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Gotcha,
it's very rare that you like command the power, and that it's usually like you back and forth with somebody.
Listen, man, I've said it many times. This podcast is about you guys. Our podcast with Creighton is great, but that's much more of a like communicative podcast to the people who watch. This one is all from me. I love
It's
sitting
about
here
the people
talking to
in
you
this
guys.
room. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the people, us talking, like, and occasionally, Gingy will resubscribe or somebody, and we'll be like, "Thank you, bro."
Yeah. Fuck you, Charlie.
Shut up, Jack.
Let's just make sure we keep it that way, because like I
Yeah.
don't want that to be a reflection of like it's just not big right now. I don't want to get big and all of a sudden it's like turns into the fucking we start having bitches listen to our No, was it?
Jack does have a cool thing he says, though. He said the Southern accent evolved from a combination of poor British, French, and Spanish, all being together, apparently.
Well, I was talking to Gunnar about
We were,
this
yeah, we were just talking about that
yesterday. Is
No,
that
you weren't.
No, yeah, we were.
No, you weren't.
Okay.
Argue with me.
we were talking about
Vive la France!
how the American accent. He's asking, so where do you think, like, how do you think that started the American accent? And it's like, it's kind of hard to confirm for 100% truth, but I've read in a bunch of, like, multiple different sources that the American accent as we know it today comes from lower class English. So in England, when, like, the colonies were being settled, before it was America, when the colonies were being settled, most, like, a large percentage of the lower class systems, like, went to America to try and make a new life for themselves. While most of the, like, aristocratic higher,
That's
like,
racist.
yeah, it is incredibly racist. The British, of course they are, but we,
Were. Hold on, let's be careful about our words real quick. The British now are pretty cool sometimes.
so, that kind of evolved. Is like the aristocratic English accent as we know today, as the just baseline English accent, came from, like, like almost every citizen left in England was noble. They were, like, of nobility, and everybody else, like, the theory is that the American accent started in England, and it's why if you read Shakespeare and perform Shakespeare with an American accent, it sounds better.
What? Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
No, we have to perform some Shakespeare.
Honestly, dude,
Like, can we just, hold on, I kind
Whether
of want to
'tis
pull up.
nobler to bear whips or scorns of time.
Whoa, wait a second.
To be or not to be?
To be
That
or
is
not to be?
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to bear whips or scorns of time.
You know,
Bro,
Mike,
why does it work? Why does he say a thing?
sometimes, bro, sometimes you, like, he sifts through all that information.
You're such a dweeb, and then
He
you do some
sifts-
genius
Yeah,
level
and
shit
no,
out of
s-
nowhere.
He sifts through his information, all the fucking Snapple facts. He sifts through who he really is outside.
And then
of
we go, oh
emulating.
yeah,
Boom.
then we call bullshit and say do it, and he
And then-
does
no,
it,
no, no, he
and
is-
it's flawless.
He is truly a amazing talent when he's in his bag and using his, because that was nice and you delivered it well. Like, for a moment, because I don't know if I think I told Mike this before, but I'd seen Mike in productions in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't
Because,
know that.
like,
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
no,
have
man.
to.
Mostly because there was a chick I was watching it with, and I was trying
Nah.
to goddamn Dougal.
Which one did you watch? Do you remember?
Can't name her. Don't out her.
Dude, that,
Not her, the play,
okay,
you
that's
fuck.
funny. I thought you said can't name her, like I'm such a whore I can't remember her name, and I was like, God, that hurts my feelings.
There's a whole
Because
wall.
it's,
No, there's a
'cause
whole
it's
wall.
true?
Huh?
Because it's true?
No.
Okay.
No, that-
I
I
just,
just-
well, I was wondering why it would hurt your feelings. That's all I was asking.
Statistically, I have a
It was true once.
statistically I have a
Damn.
damn near, like, perfect guess as to who it was, and I'm sure you would rather not put her name out there.
It probably wasn't even her.
You don't think so?
Nah, 100% no. It was
Oh,
her. It
okay.
would throw you off. It was a cheerleader.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
Michael is an
Okay.
idiot savant.
Not the cheerleader. No, he's not an idiot savant. He's a savant. Cut. Who said that? Genji?
No, Jack.
Okay,
did.
good. I didn't want to be mean to Genji. Fuck you, Jack off. Oh, that's Jack. Jack.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
Jack
why.
at
Well,
Food Lion
still,
Jack.
fuck you, Jack.
Yeah.
Food Lion Jack.
Knife
Nah,
Jack.
you're bigger than your job. Big swole.
He really
Jack.
is. Why? I don't think. Do you still work there? He's been like going up in the world. He's getting like his machine shop license
Dude,
and
fuck
shit.
yeah.
I just bought
Bro, that
some wine
man's
from
got
him.
a look. Jack, as dweeby of a person as you are, and you know I say it with love, that man's going places. That man knows some
I
shit.
always
He's
like to-
very intelligent.
I
I
always
kind of
check out-
interrupted you, Liam, when I guessed who the woman was.
My one, I've seen Michael perform several times. I couldn't remember the production, but I just remember thinking, because I knew Michael for one. My junior year, he had like fucking Eminem blonde hair and looked ridiculous. So he's just like this weird guy. And every time I ever heard him talk, because I used to go into Miss Witherspoon's class a lot, because a girl I liked was in there. And Mike was in that same drama class. So I would just hear him talk and just see him do stuff, and I was like, this dude's just weird. He just rubs me the wrong way. But then I saw him perform, and in my mind I was like, "That's wow! This dude's like actually like I'm entertained. Like, this is like his funny parts were funny, his dramatic parts were dramatic."
Yeah.
And it took me back to that, because when he did his little Shakespeare thing right there, like his actor like shone through, and it was delivered very well.
Listen, man, I'm 100%.
Thank you.
I'm 100% on the side again of him being Wolverine, and I don't mean it as a joke. I don't mean it
Hey,
just
man,
to be
so
silly.
check this note right here.
He legitimately-
MCU stuff timed and concentrated. All right,
Okay.
It is not Marvel time yet. You're fucking.
Okay.
I actually
See all
did.
these notes.
Funny enough, I actually did hear about this crazy bitch at a firehouse. Gunnar, what were you telling me about that?
Yo.
Talking about the band. Okay, so like my uncle was like the chief guy
Yeah.
over in Lancaster Fire Department, and so Karen, you know, her husband works there as well.
Smooth.
Mhm.
To this day.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
or maybe he's retired now. I don't know. Anyway, she got banned from there for wearing a dress with no panties and doing stretches in front of the firemen.
Nice.
Yeah. Couldn't you see that though?
100%.
Nah, for sure.
100%.
That's awesome, Jack. That's awesome.
This is going back to Karen, who we were talking about earlier. We did a whole diatribe, and then we brought it back to this.
Your own timeline, Jack. You got a big dog.
So, I'm gonna say something that
Imagine if you said it
potentially
already.
will get you canceled one day.
Okay.
But if it does, we'll just fight it then.
Oh man.
He did a really good job in the play where he played a Jewish dude, which like today is not okay anymore
No,
because
for
he's
sure.
not a Jewish
I was
person.
just so very
But he
scared
was
I
good.
say
He was a
something.
good. So the phrasing I'm not going to use
Yeah, yeah.
without
I get you.
explaining is I wanted to start this by when you were saying he was good. I was like, yeah, man, he was a real good Jew that one time because I thought that would be funny. But then I was like, that's not. I should explain the situation first. Well, yeah, but I explained it with context.
I played Baruch.
He played Baruch.
I still remember the Hebrew prayer. It's Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam halmotzi. I probably butchered it, but it's because it was
It
fucking
sounded
senior
nice.
year.
I like the way it sounded anyway. I love Hebrew.
Big fan of when I get Michael bits, man. Because I don't mind hearing about your favorite comedy guys. But I'm like, damn, dude, you could have told me your own joke. You just butchered this guy's joke. Now I don't want to listen to this guy, which is probably the opposite of what you're trying to do. But man, do I love when Mike is Mike funny. So nice.
Thank you.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's super tracks. Like, we're not surprised at all to hear that. And I've only been working there with her since like January.
Plus, like, we live here.
It's like hearing Lindsay Lohan did some naked shit.
Yeah, I
in
was
front
gonna
of a
say
fire
like
department.
it's some
like,
crazy
holy
people here.
shit, she did, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like, wait, was this like recently or like back when she was still crazy? What are we looking at?
Damn, you were born 2004?
Yeah, bro, that's why that's his name.
I did one play with the community playhouse. It was called Once Upon a Tower.
What's it about?
It was amalgamation of multiple different
Fairy
fairy
tale
tales
type
kind of things. I played Rapunzel's.
Are you answering what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I played Rapunzel's birth father. He was more like he was one of the comedic relief. It's a pretty funny play, but he was like the.
But he has no lines in Tangled.
But he was like a doofy. He was like a doofy character. So there's a scene. What I loved about working with the community playhouse is like I thought of something that was genuinely funny, they would let me do it.
He was one of the guards in that. Holy shit.
What? That's great.
He would have been so much younger.
So young.
Possibly small, but probably still huge.
Because how old are you?
He's
You're
12.
23?
Yeah.
Like, he's what, fresh 18?
This
Ye-
would've-
I
this would've
think,
been
or
the-
17
This was the
still.
summer
Should be
before
18.
my senior year of high school. This was like
So he would've been
2015
like
going
a-
into 16.
He just said he was 12.
There you go. He was
Dude, that's
12.
cool as fuck.
That's
That is
really,
pretty-
really
that's
interesting.
pretty
Dang,
dank.
Such a small town. So
Dude.
cool, so
But what
cool.
was cool about it was they would let me improv slightly. If I improv something during rehearsals and it was genuinely funny and added to the play, they would let me do this thing. So my big thing, it wasn't a big part I had. It was just like it was peppered throughout the play. Like I kind of come in through different parts, and I had this scene, and one of my proudest moments in all of my theater work, where I have this. The whole thing of my guy is he's really proud. He's a woodsman. He has an axe, and he loves that he has an axe.
Yeah.
So I said, and I'll
Loves that he has an
You
axe.
could just tell there was so much of the character.
and I'll keep him safe with my axe, and I hold my axe up like that. But I improv this thing between me and Reese. You know Reese.
Yeah.
She played my wife, and I held up the axe, and I said with my axe, and I pulled it up, but I held it up like backwards. So she
She like
reaches
comes over
she
and
goes,
turns it for you.
all like dejected and upset, and turns around. I go.
Like you're just
and we go off the
blissfully ignorant and
Yeah.
happy now, even
Yeah,
more so.
Now that it's right.
Fuck yeah.
Listen, stay with me here. You and Jack play Wolverine fighting Juggernaut for your audition tape.
Or,
Obviously, you'd be Wolverine.
I'm the Jackernaut, bitch.
or
God, that's a good scene.
he's Colossus.
Yeah.
And
Or
they
Colossus.
do the fastball special.
What's the fastball special?
You know about the fastball special?
I thought it was a
First of
drug.
all, okay. I'm kind of with Gunner.
You thought what?
He said I thought it was a drug. You guys said that way too in sync. It was like flawless.
Believe it or not, we're like best friends.
Yeah, like
Shit, you know what? I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know if you
I forgot you even knew each other for a second there.
Now, me and Liam have this thing almost constantly where we'll be about to say the same shit,
all the time.
and every here and there we will just actually say the exact same shit.
All the fucking time.
But yeah,
But the fastball you
Thank
can
you.
kind of put it together. It's from the comics. I think they paid homage to it in the third movie during the training sequence in the beginning. But the fastball, Colossus takes Wolverine and throws the shit out of him.
Just chucks the shit out, and it's just a fucking sharp-ass, impenetrable missile.
And then you already know how badass he is in himself, but getting chucked by Colossus, it's literally just a moving bladed cannonball.
I love the comics so much, dude. That's why I'm so happy with the MCU, is because, like, in the last 2 years, really with the beginning of WandaVision, it has become truly comic book films. It's not like movies based on comics. They are
It's like comic books being made into movies properly.
The exact same feeling and story and like the improbable shit that
Well,
like back in the 80s where you would go, they could never make this into a movie.
We mentioned this last time. It's because they're finally giving us credit as viewers because they understand like the thing with I'm usually against what most people say about like Game of Thrones being adapted the way it was. Because, like, people who read the books, the same with everything, Harry Potter, all of it, they're like, you should have done better, the books are better. Look, books are different. There's a difference there. Comics are a little easier to adapt because there's pictures. It's not the same kind of dialogue. It's a lot easier to structure something that's limited is the best way to not make it sound shitty. But Game of Thrones is this fucking Goliath book series. Like, the amount of characters is fucking absurd. But when they adapt it to the show, they have to do it a certain way. And up until literally the last 2 months, I was on nobody's side. I was like, listen, guys, you got to be different. But now I'm almost done with book 5. It took all the way until the fucking third act of book 5 for me to be like, yeah, no, they fucked up. This shit's way better. It gets so good in book 5 all of a sudden.
Really?
Like, for what can't... Bro, Daenerys, you know how Daenerys, Rhaegar dies way early, right? Like, before the show starts.
Yeah.
You know how she had a little brother and sister that also died? Or they would have been big brother and big sister to her. But that were murdered. The son is alive in the fucking books and is like is taking over Westeros while she's a Marine or trying to.
Really?
Bro, and he's
Is she not dead
awesome.
In the books?
Huh?
She's not dead in the books?
Daenerys?
Yeah.
That's the dragon.
That's the dragon lady. So the reason that the show, not the reason it starts, but the reason that like some conflict begins is like 15, 16 years before the show takes place, Daenerys, her big brother Rhaegar, and by big brother I mean like he's like already in his 30s, like like his dad had him. Nah, he's cool.
No,
you're thinking Viserys.
No, I'm thinking.
Viserys is the brother. She's like that starts off the show. He's a little.
I
bitch.
am the dragon.
Yeah, there are 5 of them. So it goes Rhaegar,
Aegon.
Viserys, huh?
Aegon Targaryen.
That's Ares.
Before we get into this, so is she or is she not dead in the books?
No, she's not dead in the books.
That's 100% season 8.
Yeah. That only happens there so far. The books aren't done.
No, okay.
We still have 2 books to go.
I just didn't know. Damn, so they really kind of like sealed the deal on they're not going to make more stuff going forward.
When they made the deal initially, George R. R. Martin promised he'd have the series.
Yeah, so book 5 came out the year the show started.
Which was like, what,
2011.
Yeah.
Or 10. Okay, the show started in 10 and the book came out. It came out right after the show started. And it's been 10 years.
Mm.
Book 6, he's been saying book 6 is about to come out for like 7 years. So they started the show initially assuming, and because he told them,
he promised
them that the books would have been out. And like people, that's one reason I think people give it too much shit is like those guys,
adapters.
they were adapting something. They weren't trying to write the ending of the greatest shit written so far. You know what I mean? Like it's like trying to finish Lord of the Rings before they get to the fucking volcano.
I haven't read them, but by all accounts, they truly are some of the greatest works of fiction ever committed.
They're really good. Like they're so good. And book 5 specifically is starting to change shit up in such a way like what they say. George has said a lot of times like shit's gonna get nuts, and shit's definitely about to get nuts. Like I'm slowly reading it because I don't want it to be over. Because book 6 isn't out yet, and I'm like fucking pissed because it is truly such a crazy fucking world with so many characters that like somehow all mesh up and all make sense.
Fuck yeah.
It's so, and they really underdid a few things that like. We can do this all podcast if I want to, so I'm not going to. But it's really good. The books are great.
I read them. I have the same exact set you do.
More to your point is like they're different. It's like people never take into account like no adaptation, no visual medium is ever going to be able to capture what your imagination is already
and
creating.
also in books like them, they're explaining thoughts a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like so like a whole page will be what someone's thinking.
Yeah.
And it's hard to
You have to do that with a look.
You have to
and
do that
on
with
screen.
a look. You have to like decide. Okay, there are some phrases in this thought that I'd rather make out loud. So we have to figure out how to get this character or someone else to say that for you. Because sometimes a character will be like, "Yeah, I know that look. He's thinking about blah blah blah." You know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah.
that'll be their way of explaining a thought instead. That's how they write it for the screen. And they have to go over fucking. You know how many hours you have to sit in a writer's room to figure out how to deliver a piece of dialogue
It would
that
take me
isn't spoken out loud? What'd you say?
No, nothing.
What'd you say?
No, just,
I want to know. He's laughing.
it would only take me 2 hours, but you know. But go on.
Anyway,
This is really good, by the way. I think these are background thoughts, so to speak. Like I subconsciously know I knew these things, but I've never heard them like worded so well. On like you're giving very good reason for why.
I've
books
made
and
this
movies
argument a
and
lot. It's
Yeah.
people always want to talk so much shit about things that just didn't go the way they wanted. And Game of Thrones, the main consensus is that it ended badly because it kind of did. Like I
oh,
like
you can
the
admit
ending.
that.
Yeah, no, I've done it.
No, I know
before.
because I know you like it a lot.
I love the way it ended, considering what it is. It's
I get-
still a great ending for a great series. It's just definitely not the intended ending that would have definitely been fucking amazing.
for sure.
The show, for what it is, all the way through, is still fucking incredible.
It's
Definitely.
very
And acted well, written well,
very
visually pleasing,
very fair critique.
amazing show.
She doesn't like jump at the end of the book.
Huh?
You know when she jumps and stabs fucking dude
Well, that's not in the book.
Arya. It's not in the book
The
at
Night
all.
King.
That's not. Well, the books aren't done again. So like,
I didn't like that at all.
really? I didn't mind that part that much. I didn't mind that it was her. I will. Yeah, no. That the sequence itself, like
the sequence was
physically, was a
kinda
little
like-
weird.
It's
Yeah.
very
Like,
lackluster.
oh,
It's just
shit.
like,
And
what should we
especially
do?
considering the rest of that episode is fucking amazing.
well, considering
Like the whole episode's nuts.
considering that they've spent the last 7.5 seasons building this guy as like the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the world, you had to figure it was going to be something besides a
He's such a
sneak
scary
attack.
villain, though.
You know what I mean?
So scary.
Isn't that kind of like because in Lord of the Rings, I know I haven't seen it, but they never actually fight Sauron, right? They stop him before he comes back. Like you never actually like
Well,
you
yeah,
see his eye.
technically, yeah.
It shows like
Yeah.
a flashback
Yeah.
of him.
No, for
fighting.
sure, but,
Exactly.
like,
Yes. They never
Yes, the
actually fight
soldier.
him.
The physical embodiment never comes
Definitely.
back.
And I definitely think it's a way worse example of that, but like that worked.
Yeah.
Well, that worked because like that was their goal.
Yeah,
Like, it's a
Stop
little
him
different.
before he came back.
Yeah, and with Game of Thrones, like, it's hard to explain.
Literally, he's just mopping her, and she like drops a knife out of her sleeve and stabs him.
Well, so that specific part
That's,
is
I've
is
seen that-
poetic
I've
because
seen
she
that
does that
sequence.
in the show before that.
Yeah.
Like they pretend that
No, I understand why. I get.
preface that
I'm not, Chris.
they
It's
prepare you for that
Chris,
visually.
it's an amazing show. I can only call out the things.
I don't like that she
are
jumped
less-
off of a mountain of dead bodies. That's the canon, apparently, that off screen there's a mountain of those dead bodies that she jumps off of. That's the written example of that was a little silly. I like that Arya's the one that kills him. Of course, I wish it had been Jon. I still like that it was Arya if it was going to be anyone else.
Yeah, it kind of builds her up the whole entire series, though. Like
You
she's
know.
gonna do something
Awesome
so
character.
great.
And kill something with blue eyes.
Yeah.
Like, that was the thing that I was like, as soon as Melisandre said that, I was like, bro, is Arya about to save the day? And I was so with it. And I'm still, honestly, out of all the things that could have been bullshit about that scene, I'm okay with that happening because it was kind of dank. And Drake called her out and was that was an awesome thing to see at the Grammys. Where Drake wins a Grammy and goes up and says, "You want shout out my girl Arya for putting that work in Sunday night, bro." That was so great to see. Like, everyone.
I didn't know that.
She tweeted out something like, "My life is a fucking movie."
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
Imagine
by
getting
the way,
that. Imagine getting your name dropped on the fucking Grammy stage.
by Drake.
Yeah.
Fuck the Grammys.
The second
Drake saying it.
The second most sellingest fucking rap artist that's ever
Right,
lived.
like, bro. God. So
Yeah,
sick.
no, it's a really cool show, definitely, and people bitch too much.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
That's all I say.
I
Look,
could
I
understand
get not
bitching.
liking it. Just don't say it's bad now, because it's not. It's still a fucking amazing thing.
it's
And
one of the-
people are way too quick to put something all the way down.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure, for
Definitely.
sure.
You know, like, look, argue with me. Let's have an argument. Let's not just decide that you're right because one thing didn't go the way you like, or a few things didn't go the way you like.
The internet inflates a lot of opinion. There's only like hot and cold opinions on the internet. There's no
Yes.
like
That's for sure.
lukewarm.
And anytime you are lukewarm, the hot and the cold are both tearing you apart.
It's
Ah.
it's like yes, it's bro. This is exactly what happened with The Last of Us too, and I can say this
I
without
could
spoiling
smell it.
anything.
I could smell it. Like I knew you, because I know that these are the two things you die on a hill about.
Well, no. So The Last of Us 2, it's not me dying on a hill. It's the internet, like rushing. So I'm not. Something happens in The Last of Us 2.
No, I know what happens.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you know?
No,
Good.
we're not gonna spoil it
Okay.
for other people, but I'm
So
familiar.
2 things happen. Well, really 3 things happen in that game that people are upset about. But they're only upset about it because the game got leaked 6 weeks before it came out, and so everyone went
There was
online.
no context.
There's no context. People went on and read that this happens, that this happens, that this happens. Watch a video of this happening and this happening and this happening with no context of the rest of the story, and within an hour of it being released, got critique bombed on Metacritic, on IMDb, everywhere, and
that
no
doesn't
one even
even
played the
happen
game.
because that doesn't even happen.
Well, it can't happen.
Yeah,
The game
that
is
quick.
fucking.
It's been out
If
for
you
an hour.
just watch the cutscenes, the game's 13 hours long.
Jesus.
It's a fucking it took me like 28 hours to play
It
this
truly
game.
is an epic.
It's
like,
a fucking, and it's the best game I've ever played.
I didn't get cut off, by the way. I wasn't about to call it an epic something.
Yeah,
It
no,
is just
an
a-
epic,
it
like
is an epic.
Australia
Yeah.
or the
You know what
Iliad.
Epic is? Come on.
No, no.
Well,
for
people might
anybody that
not.
might have.
It would sound like I cut them off if they don't.
Jack knows
Yeah.
what epic is.
This
But-
is for the annals of history.
Yeah.
Dude, I've always thought anals was way too close to anal to use
Yeah.
so cordially.
Right? It's weird. It's like some words have been ruined by me because I just am such a dirty thinker. Like
Sphincter.
just cum. Like COME, the word cum. I can't hear it.
Fun fact.
It's my friend's
before-
last name.
Actually?
Yeah.
I
What's
know
his
somebody's
first
last
name?
name is
Marshall,
Wait.
Marshall Cum.
Such a great.
I know somebody's last name is Rape.
Actually?
Yeah.
It's like WR.
Yeah.
Jonathan. No, it's RAPE.
What?
Their name is Jonathan Rape,
Christ.
and they have a whole family. He has like a big family in Lancaster. Like there's
Be really
the
funny.
Rapes.
Be really funny if Jonathan was spelled with G, so he could be grape. G rape. Grape.
Yeah, Chris, you're a comedy genius.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyway, it's like, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, I constantly got orders like at least twice a day from a different member of the Rape family when I was working at Domino's.
Damn.
That's pretty fucking intense last name, yeah.
That's a very strong last name, and not in a not in physically strong.
Hey, buddy.
Strong was probably the worst.
Hey,
fucking
buddy,
word
you want to
to
make an
use.
impression? Introduce yourself.
Yeah. The name's Rape.
James
Jonathan Rape. The name's Rape. Gary Rape. Grape for short, if you'd like. That's what I would do. I would, if I had that last name, my son has to have a G name so that like he can be shorthand Grape and not have to explain himself.
You have 60 kids start running out of
Well,
G names.
actually, that's a bad example. If your name's Grape, then you have to explain yourself. Never mind. I take back what I said. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Same shit. Game of Thrones,
I
Last
lost
of
a
Us.
bunch of stuff in my head to hear you guys say the R word a bunch of times.
I'm sorry, man. The Last of Us 2. Without
I was
spoiling
referring
it.
to a person.
Without spoiling it. You have to play the game to form that opinion.
Yeah.
Because like I have friends who I love dearly who didn't. They watched people play, and by the way, this also was huge. You can't watch someone play that game and have an opinion about that game.
Yeah.
That is a fucking fully immersive like situation of a video game. I have a bunch of friends that just watched it and then they said all this stuff and I was like, guys, that's not. You have to watch this. You can't just listen to that because
It's like Game of Thrones. When like the last episode of Game of Thrones aired, like within 10 minutes, people were talking, like tweeting, "Oh my God, that last episode was so fucking crazy." And the episode's literally still on. Like,
Yeah.
it's not over yet.
exactly.
People
and
just like try to fucking hop on the hype.
It's also one of those games that like people like my friends would just watch all the cutscenes, and I was like, this game tells a story during the gameplay. Like it's all a fucking. There are literally things in cutscenes that like big cutscenes that are referred to walking around. Like, and that's the only time they got referred to beforehand.
You're missing conversation.
You're missing conversation, and
yeah.
there's shit that you can play the whole game and miss cutscenes because there are some you can find. Like there are cutscenes that
It's
only
triggered
happen
by
if you
doing
go to
stuff.
like this building and click triangle at the right.
After you've done this. And
After
shit.
you've done, yeah, exactly. So like it's such a fucking masterpiece video. Like if you look at the actual critics reviews, which like I'm not a giant fan of like trusting critics, but with gaming I am, because critics and gaming are a lot more like we're judging this for how good it really is.
That's very fair. There's a lot more
Story
exposure.
wise, gameplay wise, cinematic, like this game is a fucking masterpiece. There's a reason the first Last of Us won every fucking award under the sun for video games, and there's a reason the second one has too. They're fucking incredible. They're so fucking good, and people are all fucking pissy. The biggest reason people hate it is like SJW stuff. They're like, it's a fucking SJW agenda, because everyone's in love with Joel, and they're like country dudes, like that's my man, that's the guy I am. And so like the fact that the game diverged from that like even a little bit, and then you play as Ellie.
He's not like a stereotypical country fella either.
He's not, but like but he kind of comes off as one. He's never like outwardly this or that.
Yeah.
But like Ellie's gay, and you play as her in this one, and like that's all I'm gonna say, because other stuff happens too. But everyone freaks out. That's a big thing. That's a big pointer for why everyone's
just
mad.
The silliest bullshit ever.
And also because of other stuff, but because people just read that. They didn't play it. They didn't find out if they like it or not.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it legitimately is fucking so good. I can't wait to play this game. It's so good. It's such a good game. Anyway,
Hell yeah.
let's talk about Star Wars or something.
Not yet.
Nah,
man.
nah, please.
I'm not
Again,
gonna stop.
Refer to these
My man's
notes.
got his
Okay, I
notes.
can't read them, man. You explain
That's
the notes.
good.
My
I'm
man has
good.
finally like accepted that there's like form to there needs to be form.
To some
Yeah.
extent, there has to be somebody willing to like rein it
Hey
in.
man, listen. Us rambling is way more form than me and Creighton's podcast. So like, I like when we just ramble.
Well, what was
But I know what you're saying. I know
No,
what
no,
you're saying.
and
I'm
we
just
have
saying. I'm
to
down to get used to it.
be
I'm down with this
formless.
sickness.
We have. Given that we're formless, you know what I'm saying? Like it tends to work out pretty well. It's like the ocean. The ocean is technically formless, but like the ocean's also filled with massive amounts of power generated by waves, a plethora of amazing things beneath its surface. You go too deep, you get crushed.
I like
That's
that
a
analogy.
I killed it. I'm not gonna hold you.
That was
I'm
fun.
Did you
sucking
make
all
it
the
up
dick.
just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking nailed that shit. That was very
Beautiful
good.
analogy.
Thank you.
She was about
And
to
I
start
had a great
rapping.
one the other week. I wish I could remember.
Gotta
What did he say?
incorporate that in your fucking
I said I
board.
thought he was about to start rapping.
Yeah, low key, bro.
The ocean is formless.
Write down the ocean's phone. Remember that later.
Literally, that's funny because I fucking like the freestyle thing is what I always call my talent. It's like the freestyle thing, and I say the freestyle thing and not just rapping because like I literally like exist as a freestyle.
Do you know who Harry Mack is? Harry Mack.
Man, that was just a fucking.
He's freestyling.
That's just a stone wall in the middle of his fucking car.
Well, no,
going
it's
down
about
the-
what he's talking about. It is like in reference.
Nah, I don't
Okay,
know.
okay.
But like, well, and it's to my detriment too because like to exist as a freestyle is to openly admit that I'm not a very organized person. I'm naturally chaotic. You know what I'm saying? And these things are definitely to my detriment when not reeled in. But much like the podcast, when things are in focus, they're some of the best shit ever. So that's my big thing. You know what I'm saying? This, if anything, it's probably a lesson more for myself. I'm probably doing this for me more than you guys talking way more than necessary on one topic when this is a podcast of many things. But yeah, that was a really good take on The Last of Us. That's really fair because there's somebody that hasn't played the game, and I didn't give a fuck about any of that. Like when I found out,
If it's not one of the 9 things you watched as a kid, I know I've learned that you just don't care. Like you can get it spoiled. But like.
How dare you just peel all his skin off and nail him to a wall?
That's
like
not what I
that.
meant. Hold on. You explain your thought, and I'll re-explain what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to clap at you or anything. Come back, man. I'm sorry, dude. Come back. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I love you. Hey, Gunner.
Hey.
Hey, man. What's up, man? You
What's
left
up,
Cade here, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. He's so cool.
I know.
Such a cool little statue. Michael, you okay, man? I want to start my own podcast. Jack, you should. You're one of the people that could do a podcast where you just sit there and talk
yeah,
by
you
yourself.
Could do a free form, just random train of thought.
I don't understand how people can do that. Just sit by themselves and just
That's
ramble
what Bill
on.
Burr does.
Yeah,
for the
Bill
most
Burr,
part.
Theo
He's on-
Vaughn,
He's had like
Chris D'Elia,
he's only had like a handful of guests out of like over 1,000 podcasts.
and like half of them have been his wife.
yeah.
Like half the times he does it, it's just his wife. She's so funny. She's really funny.
You need to start a podcast.
Nia.
with Morgan.
Yeah.
that would be cool. Yeah, no, that was a really, really funny way to read me. That's not completely true, but that is like 70% of my essence. If it's
Yeah,
not,
you're like making it a little simpler than it is.
but that's really like if it's not something that like I attach to at a certain age and has been pivotal in my development, I've kept close. Then like I typically like don't give a shit, don't watch new shows, only watch MCU stuff, and that's because like I grew up on superhero movies, so it's still
It's easier to stick with something you've been watching than to like start a whole new thing.
yeah, for
And
sure.
I'm with that now, because dude, my problem isn't that like I have.
Taking too much.
It's not that I'm taking in too much. It's there's too much stuff to choose from. That's good now.
Yeah,
You know what I
fair.
mean? Because like dude,
We're
10
in a
years ago,
golden age of media.
yeah, like 10 years ago, there was like 5 good shows, and only one of them was on every 3 years. Like, you know what I mean?
And you had to wait on a week-to-week basis.
Yeah,
Mhm.
now, you know,
Before
they
the
just
binge
drop a
era.
whole season of Sex Education, and I'm like, the fuck am I supposed to do now? Sit here and watch all of it? I mean, yeah, of course, because it's one of the best ones on right now.
I never thought about that. That is another benefit. Like the way that I am, like binge culture and all that. Like it'll hit me here and there when I find something I like, but for the most part, I don't naturally binge to begin with. Like I'm
I
not really
can't.
watching shit.
I have my attention span's way too small to binge stuff.
For me,
Yeah,
it
that's
depends on
another
what
thing.
it is. Like Mandalorian, I'm super cool waiting week to week. Each episode's a fucking movie, and they're all interesting. Breaking Bad, if I had to watch that show when it was coming out live, I wouldn't have been able to.
There's some episodes
Same with,
where
like,
you're
Better
just
Call Saul.
sitting-
It's just now they're good.
Or the Fly episode.
Yeah, like I love that episode. A lot of people
Yeah,
don't.
no, it's good.
But like, there's a lot of episodes of that show that are very slow and very dialogue heavy, which I like. But I don't want to wait a week,
Yeah, for
16 weeks in a row to watch that.
sure. Mhm.
Binge wise, I can binge the fuck out of shit like that because I can sit there and take in a lot of that all at once. Because in 4 hours, some crazy shit's bound to happen.
Yeah.
But I just have to be prepared for 3.5 of those hours to be kind of slow and dialogue heavy, which I do like. But you kind of want some action every once in a while. What the fuck?
What was that?
Someone followed us, but it's like a 25-digit
What?
number code thing.
It was like C60088.
yeah, exactly. It's I don't.
I am
Thank you.
C-3PO, human
Thank you for
civilization.
your gift card
Thank you,
number.
Cooties. I'm gonna call them cooties.
Okay.
What the hell was I saying?
Gift card number. You were talking about Ocean is Formless.
Oh, well, I'll get to that in a second. But
Based on what I was saying,
um,
you don't like
the
watching
attention
new stuff.
span and like binging stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I have like much like Gunner said, shit attention span. Like I'm not really good. But that's another reason I don't even pick up like too many new video games.
That's
Like,
why you're good at freestyle.
yeah, that is exactly why. Like I said, the freestyle thing is like my core essence. Like I exist as that, and rapping is just the most popular and palpable manifestation of that.
It's so crazy that you're such a good freestyler and that you've only watched like what you've watched, like in terms of content. Like I'm not even
Oh,
to
yeah,
be
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Imagine
like
how- yeah.
the,
He's talking about
the
pulling
amount
references.
the point of references that you could like, bro. Just watching Game of Thrones pop culturally
Oh yeah, for sure,
would like
for sure.
you'd be able to spit some crazy
Dude,
shit
I literally
because like
same thing with
there's
reading.
there's like different languages in that show.
Yeah.
That are like that were created and are real now. Like there are spoken languages that have come from that show and its lore. And I mean, like there are places that don't exist, people's names that are new. Like
yeah.
the amount of fucking
Literally
words,
Just words. I was just about to say just the words themselves.
the dictionary that show created is a whole fucking chapter in a lot of freestylers shit nowadays because they use it all the time. It's Game of Thrones,
Start speaking some Dothraki in here.
Yeah.
bro.
The thing that
It's
made
sick.
Jason Momoa a thing.
So the Gaddies. Sorry,
Um,
it's such a good.
Yeah, I think
line.
about that a lot, honestly. It's part of the reason I've gotten like better as I've gotten older, just because I have more life experience, more things to pull from, more references. Also, thank you for like saying that. I do appreciate the compliment. It's just because it's literally like it's to call it a talent almost isn't even like true to what it is. Like it's very much breathing.
Yeah.
For years, like since I was a kid. Like I was doing it before I even knew I was
It's
doing
like telling
it.
somebody you drink water very well.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like my thing.
Are
But
you
I-
are you one of those people that like? I mean, you love music, so you gotta be. But
What
like,
do you mean by one of those people?
are you one of those people that when you're a freestyler and you
Mhm.
love to freestyle, if you ever watch someone who's like fucking unbelievable at it, does it ever put you down a little bit, or is that just something to strive towards?
Nobody does it better than me. So
Nobody on the planet.
Don't know that feeling.
Okay.
There's
Ah.
Chris, you look at every video on YouTube and you won't find anybody.
Yeah,
better.
or anybody that's like doing it at that level, like I can like match them.
There might be people as good as Aleem, but there's nobody better than Aleem
Okay.
at freestyling.
Yeah.
I say that with 100% confidence.
Okay.
I'm unshakable on this.
Well, I gotta show you guys something after the podcast.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
You might as well show me grass growing.
Have you
For
Okay.
respect
freestyled
it's
for
gonna
Chris
have.
before?
A couple times, yeah.
Right there is enough. It's been a couple times. Nah, bro. I'm like, so the thing is, I know.
I just need to see more. I think. I just
Yeah,
don't
you
get
need
this.
to
I don't
get
get
to
to
the
hang around
house.
you in a other than talking, like when I say what I'm about to say in a creative atmosphere.
Yeah, no. for
Like we
sure.
do this, which is creative, but like outside of this, I never see you guys.
Yeah, no.
And, dude, I'm so mad I didn't get to go to the Columbia show.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to
I
go so bad.
100% know that's why you're like, because when I saw the little bit of like twitch in your eye, you're like, I don't know. I was like,
You just haven't seen
he
it
just
enough.
doesn't know.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
yeah,
no.
been
nah,
there.
it's not even.
I
Like,
gotta see it.
because the thing is,
I also
don't
got. I
even-
still gotta show you this guy
I
because he's
no,
awesome.
for sure. And I even think like I think that there's a tier you reach where it's just like everybody in this tier, like nobody's. It's the mood, it's the words given, it's the last piece of media I consumed, it's the reason I'm rapping, it's if I even felt like rapping, how high I am or I'm not, if I was in the mood, how, you know what I'm saying? Because like once you get to a certain level of it, then it's just a matter of like what are they pulling from?
Yeah.
Well, like you give me any word, you can give me words while I'm doing it. You can ask me to rap about stuff specifically, and of course you're gonna get varying degrees of the skill. Like if you ask me to start rapping about Game of Thrones and I haven't watched it, or
Yeah.
if you ask me like, well,
It would still go the fuck off.
Yeah, tell us what you can do. Now. Like just
rap about motherfucking engineering or something. It's like, this isn't my bread and butter. But like, because it's freestyle.
I know something.
Yeah, what people are satisfied with freestyling at a basic level, I could do when I was 10. So like, and this is the only thing I'm like this about. I don't think I'm like a great guy. I don't think like I'm necessarily.
You're a
There's
great guy.
there's a lot of shit that like I don't do right.
Pretty great guy.
But like when it comes to like this, like that, like I it's I know myself. I've been there for. It's just weird because I'm not even like there myself.
Well, if I show you this guy,
Yeah.
and you maintain this level of confidence,
Yeah.
we're about to just do what he does.
Okay.
Because, like,
Stuff like
That's
that.
actually a really interesting point you just made. It's like almost just like that's how I've never like I don't really put it into words very often. But when I'm in my pocket being funny,
Yeah.
like and I'm getting laughs, and I'm thinking of stuff to say that's really funny, it doesn't feel like me saying it.
No, I'm not there.
It very much feels
I'm
like I'm a conduit for whatever the fuck I'm about to say.
Yeah, I'm literally what I'm displaying right now.
Mhm.
Like I am rapping. Like it's as weird as that sounds. Like I exist as what I'm doing musically right now, and there's nothing else. It's just this.
Exactly.
But
That's
yeah.
actually really I like that a lot.
You need to come to the house. We can do the drum thing
Mm-hmm.
because that's really.
I was there the one time you did it for a second when you were like, when Michael wasn't there yet, and y'all were doing it. Ollie started going off. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah.
But then we
even
stopped
that,
and I
like
was sad.
even like that's I don't know, man. Like this dude though is probably really good, but even so, to get back to what you were saying, it's because I believe that like there's only people that do it as well as me. I don't think that anybody does it better, but all it ever does is make me like hungrier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I kind of want him to be a little better, just so that like if you have just so that if you have like if you were at a level you thought was unsurpassable, like this will push you to become this guy.
He wants you to be Goku. He wants you to be a Goku rapper.
I want you to be a Saiyan, not Goku specifically. I want you to every time you see something better, you become better than that once you take it in.
But then even then, that would like if it's that easy, that would imply that I have been better. I just like flipped a little switch or did a technique slightly different. Like I don't know. It's like songwriting. I have plenty of room to improve. I could get better at melodies, making songs.
Have you been working on
singing.
anything?
My music?
Yeah.
I'm always working on something.
Constantly.
But these days, I have been a little bit more work focused and just trying to like fix my head.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a little bit more concerned with like a lot of my writing and like making music and stuff is like in lieu of actually like therapy or like working out and like doing something a little bit more productive for my mental health, because like when you're rapping about what you're going through, as dope as that is expressively, I'm also like kind of containing that cycle of thoughts a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly pulling from the same like bucket of rage, the same events that are pissing me off, so I definitely like at times step away from it so that I can like make Lean better in himself, because I think that's the only thing that'll ever make me like better at what I do, was to be better as myself, But yeah, I didn't mean to come off like super arrogant.
No,
If I did-
I'm with that.
Like,
I haven't
100%
seen it enough, so like
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know how to compare.
Nah, I just 100% like believe that. Like,
And also like I know you're gonna be absurdly famous one day,
yeah,
and like I want to help with that if I can. Like, 'cause dude, I mean we're like legitimately. I know a lot of people,
yeah, man.
not just where we are, but like on
No,
the planet.
a lot of people.
And like everyone, there's all kind of people who are like half-assed talented, who are like, I'm gonna make it big. But like, the people in this room can make it big. Like that could be Wolverine. You're
Can
Aline.
we get another reference?
You're Dasso.
Can we get
You could legitimately, Michael could do anything. Michael could be a stand-up comic, like one of the bigger ones. Like he has to just go and do it. But like he could do it.
Yeah.
He could do any of it. He could be an Adam Sandler. He could be a legitimate actor. He could be like legit like drama. He could do he could do all of
That's
it.
not what I meant when I.
No, I know, but I'm saying like trauma wise and content wise, like you've seen a lot of shit, been through a lot of shit, and done a lot of shit like on purpose that all like you're like the perfect puzzle pieces of an actor or like of an entertainer.
Well, thank
Like
you.
the kind that will make it, not the kind that'll fucking, Kurt Cobain himself one day and like just not literally to yourself, but like the system did that to him. It wasn't just him hurting himself. Like back in the day, he was one of the people that didn't make it because the
I think
system
it-
ate him alive.
Is the system named Courtney Love?
You know what I mean, though? Like, the whole situation, entertainment in general is a fucking monster for a lot of people who get into it for the wrong reasons or for, like, very vain reasons. And, like, you can still go into it as a bit of a narcissist, which you kind of have to in a way to be able to make it. You have to you have to want
You have
to
to believe you're great to be great. You
Exactly.
Have to believe, you have to,
Yes.
like, accept the hype.
Yes, but you also have to have like a cool head about it, and you have to like understand that you're not the only one that's great, and be able to work with other people, be able to be cool. And like I know that both of you are that.
It's like when you hear Tarantino talk. When Tarantino talks about, like, the things he's done, he refers to them as these great masterworks, and it's because he's fully aware that he's made, like,
Really great shit.
he's changed media with some of the things he did.
And he also speaks with like he says all that with a veil of like no arrogance.
Yeah.
You can tell that he's just mentioning it like I know what I've done.
It's like
I believe
Liam when he
I
talks
believe
about
what I've
rapping.
done. Yeah.
It's never like because the thing is, at the end of the day, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody could do something enough for me to go, oh shit, maybe I'm not as great as I thought I was. But the thing is, like, in a world where I've like definitely not believed in myself enough and not taken on my opportunity and not just looked at Aleem and been like, I love you, man, you're doing good enough. Like, I can put my bread on butter, my bread on butter. Anybody can put their bread on the butter. I can put all my fucking coins,
Butter on the bread.
all the betting, anything on like me being able to freestyle. And if the other person, like if you put me in a freestyle battle with somebody, a legitimate, like both off the top, never met each other, and I lose, like that got cheated.
That guy, the judge, whoever was judging.
There's
it
that
knows
narcissism.
You know, but I definitely, like I said, it's my one
But
thing.
it's just
so
a
like I
touch.
take it,
Just
a
a
touch.
touch.
Touch
I
it.
take it pretty serious, man. As far as the talent itself, I definitely need to take the music and the entertainment business and going for what I want to be way more serious for sure. But as far as like the actual rapping thing, even if like I like got horrifically scarred tomorrow and like the chances of me being a famous rapper like hit zero really hard because like, you know, your face is part of that, like trying to sell yourself or just if there was some weird reason where like making it is not an option, like I can't make it, there's not going to be money involved, no, you will never eat off this, you'll never hit the heights you wanted to, I would still be rapping every day. My bad. I'd still be making music. I'd still be freestyling about all the things I'm doing. I'd still be coming up with song ideas and melodies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I definitely.
Yeah, I didn't start.
It
Being,
just wasn't aiming.
Yeah, I didn't start cracking jokes because I want to be a famous comedian.
Exactly.
I started cracking jokes because I love to see people smile.
Exactly.
But then we fell asleep every night listening to Pandora comedy channels and fucked around and decided we're both stand-up comedians. And like he's
as
just
you should.
and he's very Michael is. I'm very much you comedically. I'm a storyteller, and he's like a write down a joke like it's a math problem. He's good at writing like things that like have a real punchline, and I'm a lot better at like making something that was pretty funny, way funnier, like a story that like a thing that
Chris
happened
has
to
always
us.
been much better. As far as every performance we've done, like we've only done a handful of performances, like stand up. Chris did better every time because Chris.
Not every time.
No, every time because Chris prepared.
You definitely did better
No,
at the
absolutely
Couture Lounge.
Well, okay, but that doesn't even count though. 'Cause you
Has
went,
he ever told you about?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Chris went up in a Crip club wearing a blood red shirt and tried to perform it for like comedy in front of them.
Yeah, no, they weren't
And it's
having
like
it.
his first time ever doing it.
Second time.
Second.
That was
sorry,
the second day.
Sorry, excuse me.
And I had killed the day before. Like I had done really well my first time ever, and so like I had way too much confidence, and it was
it just was.
I had no idea.
The first show after the White Mule show, like the one show, the one that like popped off.
First
well.
show at 5 points, right?
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
the first hip hop show at like 5
Mhm.
points and,
Ever. I don't know if you knew that. When he performed in 5 points in Columbia, that was the first time a hip hop show had ever been done there.
Okay.
And it's just,
also
I don't know anything about 5 points, so I'm like,
it's just a
College
college
okay.
piece
bar
of-
area.
I got
you
you.
know what I'm
Columbia.
saying? Like everybody that any music being played.
It was
is
all like country
cover
acoustic shit.
cover bands.
Yeah,
cover
cover
bands.
bands.
And also, it's really important to note that Patrick Rutledge, Pat X, orchestrated that show.
Yeah, and it was
Like I performed, but Pat.
big
Pat, where
show.
the fuck are you?
it was a big.
God
This
damn.
man needs to come do this shit.
That's-
We literally-
he's doing shit.
That's a good
literally,
point.
Me, Liam, and Pat, like 2 hours, 3 hours before the show. Literally did like street team shit. Went up all over 5 Points to different businesses and said, "Hey, first ever rap show in 5 Points is tonight here." We went all over the motherfucker. It was a big show. It was awesome.
Yeah,
The energy in there was. But the show after that,
show after that sucked ass.
really.
Yeah, all got booed while I was on stage. People walked out while I was freestyling.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, awful crowd, awful environment, just really shitty.
Sometimes some shit just isn't for people. You
No,
know what I mean?
100%.
Like, which is like,
Especially,
which is super discomforting whenever you're like at the place where you're supposed to be doing it.
No, there are
'Cause,
times
like-
when you know what you're doing is right,
Yeah.
but
There were people at one of our shows when we were doing comedy for we did it for a very short time, like maybe 2 months. There was one night where like there was a family there who was like not there for comedy. They didn't know comedy was going to be
they were
happening.
eating.
They were eating and just talking, and like their table was right in front of where you perform, and it was just fucking
no, yes,
so annoying.
It sucks, and it's disheartening, and it's very like it's.
Any kind of live performance. That's why they don't serve. I think it's ridiculous that comedy clubs serve food, or even at a rap show. It's just like they don't do that in the theater. Like they don't. Like
Well,
if you're watching
that's a
live-
little
I'm
different.
saying if you're watching live performance, they don't serve food during it because it could distract the performer.
Well, where we were doing, it's not like anyone was getting paid or anything. That was all
No,
open
I'm-
mic,
yeah,
like
I'm super
at
aware.
comedy show. Like when we went
I'm
and
talking
saw
about
Theo.
clubs. I'm talking about clubs.
Yeah, well, I mean, you should serve food and stuff there because, like, sure, they're eating, but they know that, like, they're there for comedy.
That's fair enough.
That's a
Yeah,
little different.
Definitely.
And they got to make money somehow because, like, most of the money from
That's
the
what
tickets
the
is going.
bars for, Chris.
Yeah, well, like, if you're going to be drinking, you might as well be eating. You're telling me you're going to drink and not eat?
Yeah.
We've done it many times.
Yes, but I mean, like, at a thing, going to a thing with people.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, never mind,
I've
whatever.
done acid without eating before.
Okay,
And
Michael.
gone and did things.
You've done what now? It's like, be careful with words like that.
Nah, not
On
when
Twitch.
not yesterday. With there's only one person watching this, and we're gonna put it.
Well,
on
there's
YouTube.
3 right now.
Anyways, man.
And weed's a little different than
That's fair. That's fair. Pretty sure they're both like both schedule one.
They had in South Carolina was Schedule 1 drugs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cash crop here, though. You can grow it, like, for other states. You just can't. Anyway.
But in short,
Did you tell him what the guy said to me
Let-
when I
can
had
he
the red
finish
shirt
the
on?
Goddamn
Sorry,
thought?
I was free.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
That was the most.
He said that he told you about that day that we did that at the Black
that
Club.
was the most steamrolled.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was. I feel like he didn't tell the whole story.
let's bring it back. Whole story doesn't matter. I talked about rapping enough. I'm starting to feel weird talking about myself.
No,
We're
don't.
forcing hands here.
I want. Look.
Gunner, top 5 fucking video games of all
Wait,
time.
hold on.
Let's fight.
We
We don't
on.
got time.
If we're doing
We don't
that,
got
if we're
time.
doing that,
We don't
let's at
got
least
time.
finish the one thing, or two things. Hold on. We don't hear enough about you. This is. We're 21 episodes
Dude,
in.
Look, it's almost like I'm punching like through the screen.
It
It really. It does look pretty sick. We should like line it up one day where like it like flows perfect, like where it's like one big camera, you know.
Hell yeah.
It wouldn't be too
Or
hard
we
to
could
do.
just sit next to each other.
Yeah,
We
no.
could do that.
fuck
I mean,
it.
we kind of imagine
What
we're
if-
not.
What
Wouldn't that be
is-
nuts?
What did you want to finish before we? Because me and Gunner were talking about yesterday.
He
Gunner was
said-
like, we should talk about video games because that'll give me more to talk about.
He said that like he told you about the story
Tell
of
me what
us.
the goddamn guy told you, goddamn.
Well, it's not
Chris.
that when he says that
He
we
said
went
get
to
off
a
the
Crip
stage,
club.
nigga?
No, when he said we went to the Crip club, like there's no way to tell that unless the guy says to me what he said to me. I get off stage and like he's another comedian who like he had gone up that night. He was
Cedrius.
no, it wasn't. At first, it's Cedrice, and it wasn't him. It was
Unprofessional.
it was someone else.
I'm
Cedrice
hot.
Nuff said is the guy you're talking about.
Yeah,
He's
Cedrice.
hilarious. This guy, I can't remember his name, but 6'4", giant dude, had a cane,
Oh, yeah,
but
really cool
like
guy.
because he got shot like in his legs. He comes up, and we had been talking before the show, and like for whatever reason, he waited until after I went up. He said, "Hey man, listen, so like you know you bombed pretty hard, but like that's pretty normal. We're not like gonna talk shit or anything about that, but like you can't wear that shirt in here, man. Like, if you do it again, like we cool and all, like if you don't, but like if you do, you might get kind of hurt." And I was like, "What?" He's like,
It was a Nick Merck shirt. She was like, "Are you
Yeah.
guys like FaZe?
It was-
What's the?"
Yo.
it was literally my red Nick Merck shirt.
Yeah.
From back in the day. And like, bro,
That is a
such a
Crip
culture shock for
Yeah, for sure.
little white ass me who
Yeah.
had never been
Yeah.
anywhere like that.
No, for sure.
Like,
and that
and
was
we
like
didn't
the
know.
only show that I did do better, and I did
Yeah.
great.
He did. He started great.
Yeah, it was the best and worst I ever did.
Yeah, he bombed hard but did great at the same. No, started bad, ended great.
No, it started great
Start
and
great,
bad.
ended bad. You got too drunk.
Yeah, I drank like
Oh, yeah.
they weren't carding, and I was like 18, and I had like 5 Jack and Cokes.
He was 19.
19. Yeah,
He just turned 19 like that month.
yeah. It was.
We went when I turned 21.
It was fresh. I was fresh in there.
Favorite 5 something or others.
5 video
What are we doing?
We're getting into whatchamacallit.
Let's do 3. Let's do top 3 video games.
Nah,
There's
top
4 of us. That's 20 games. That's a lot.
You know what, Liam? I like the top 5. It's got a better ring to it. That was a great goddamn point you just made. That is 20.
Because we're all gonna. We can't just. The Gunner's not the only one who's doing it. We can't.
All right, top 3 games, right? And it can be like, if you say like a franchise, you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm definitely gonna throw
Bundle
Kingdom
it.
Hearts in there.
So it can be like all of Halo.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you can specify your favorite of that. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
There are
Just in case.
Thank you, because that was gonna make shit
I know who
so
you are.
hard for
I
me.
know who you are.
Alright.
Number 1 is Destiny.
Destiny.
Number 1.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Damn, you really like Destiny, huh?
You don't get
Yes.
it.
That's crazy.
I love it.
I love you, man.
Number 2.
I can smell Chris wanting to criticize Destiny.
Nah.
I can
It's just
smell it. I don't even got to look at you.
okay.
Just keep it running, Gunner Roller.
We'll talk about it.
Probably
in a
say
minute.
We're not gonna talk
Battlefield.
about it. Really?
Battlefield.
Yeah.
A number really?
Which one would you pick?
Probably Battlefield 3 and 4.
Which Destiny
Okay.
would you pick?
Destiny 2.
Oh,
Okay.
I only played Destiny.
That checks
1 for a
out.
little
You
bit.
said
Nah,
that
the
real
joke-
accusatory.
yeah. The joke.
Which Destiny? would
Now the
you-
joke is Destiny 1 is obviously nobody's choice unless you're a fucking idiot.
A lot of people actually prefer it.
Idiots.
Yeah,
But,
there's a lot of idiots out there.
Shit.
There's also a lot of just like contradictory people. They're like contrarians. There's the word. I couldn't think of
Is
it.
that like somebody who goes out of their way to
Contrivance.
go
Goes out of their
against
way
it?
to like want to be against the grain, like
Contrivance.
societally.
like a hipster, like a focused hipster.
Yeah, well, like a shitty hipster. Like hipsters
Focused
are already
hipster.
shitty, but like a really extra shitty
a
hipster.
hipster
It's
of
like
hipsters.
Michael
Yeah,
with a beanie.
like me, with a beanie.
It's me and Michael have made jokes about him being a hipster because he like looks. There have been times in his life where he was the stereotypical hipster look, like just day in day out. So he would be like,
Yeah, like
I-
scraggly beard, glasses, beanie.
And then
fucking
I
hoodie
would-
That's too big.
and he would be like, "Hey man, how's it been going?" I was like, "Well, Nick was like he'd walk in while I was watching Nick or whatever, and I'd be like, dude, he just played this like 5v5 or 4v4 match, and they got to round 11. It was crazy. Like, it's not good when they get to round 11. I was like, what? He was like, it's just bad when they like. He would just start to argue, and I'd be like, are you doing the hipster thing? Yeah, I'm doing the hipster thing. Destiny,
Destiny,
Battlefield.
Battlefield, and probably tie between Elder Scrolls and Halo.
That's a solid
I'll
list.
go Halo then Elder Scrolls because Halo is like, I don't know, it's kind of like my baby.
That nigga is FPS
It's
to the
what's
fucking
started.
core.
Yeah.
FPS core.
Yeah.
FPS.
FPS.
to his
That's an FPS
core.
gentleman over there.
Then Assassin's Creed's down there.
Oh,
Top
Now that
five.
now we have the 5.
that's 5. Okay, I guess we're doing 5 then. Mikhail.
No, I'll go after the next person.
I'm
Eileen.
going last because
Fuck.
question.
That means I have to go, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get that out the way because we know there's about to be a mouthful.
Yeah.
Number 1's Last of Us. There's just no. There's not even. It's not even
It's
hard.
so good.
The hard thing for me is gonna be 2 through 4.
That's you
Figuring
already
out.
have 5.
Huh? I guess we're doing 5. Is what he just did 5
No, I'm saying you said 2 through 4. So my thing
or 2
was-
through 5. Yeah, the last 4. Sorry.
Okay.
Like that's gonna
I
be
get
harder
how
for
your
me.
Brain jumbled that into.
Like
Mhm.
Pokemon, but specifically Emerald.
At number 1.
No.
Number 2. You literally.
Well,
just
honestly,
said that.
2 through 5 is gonna kind of be just a mix. I don't know how to order
No,
them.
just stay
It once.
order.
Let me say them all
That's how I
first,
do
and then I'll
movies.
kind of do it. Yeah, like
I can't tell you like number 1 through 5.
Pokemon was such a big part of our childhood, like for how we like how we played video games. Because like we had Xboxes and shit, but like we could sit on our Game Boy anywhere and play Pokemon, and we did.
Yeah.
We played so much fucking Pokemon.
And if one of us had that Game Boy, the other one was just watching them.
Yeah,
play
like on the
Pokemon.
shoulder, like fucking.
We didn't play anything else on the Game Boy.
You know how many
Just
times?
played Pokemon.
You know how many times our heads rested on each other's shoulders just so we could like sit there and watch what the other guy was doing? Like
Uh-huh.
whole fucking like we'd like be up until the morning of school playing Pokemon. Like we were degenerate Pokemon players. It was ridiculous. Our Game Boys died so many times, so we had to recharge them. But Pokemon Emerald specifically, that's such a good game, dude. Definitely Halo. For me, probably either Halo 3 or Halo Reach, because those were the ones we played together the most. We played the Halo 3 campaign together, bro, it was so fun.
Hey, just to interlude, you guys want to go ahead and commit to the 4 of us doing the campaign for the next one?
Certainly.
Gunnar already said he wanted to do the campaign together. Or do you have your gamer friends to run through it with?
Well, I'll be playing multiplayer with them, and I might run the campaign with them, but I'll definitely do it with you guys too, as long as we can.
Multiplayer, is it cross-platform?
I think so.
So we'll be able to play together?
Yeah.
They'd be like asinine.
Were you going to get it on the PC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to upgrade my PC. I'm trying to get a 3090. It's going to
good
be
luck.
hard. Yeah, I know. I have a friend who found one for $1,400.
Halo.
You hear about what New World was doing to him?
Yeah, you told him yesterday.
Yeah, he
Oh,
told us
did
that.
I?
He told us the other day.
So Halo.
Halo.
Last of Us Pokemon Halo.
Yeah, I know.
See why you went
Like,
second?
what I should say is Call of Duty, but I don't want to say
Dude,
Call of Duty.
like when I get to mine, I got the same little gripe because I'm like,
Like,
I
I've played it more than anything,
Yeah, no, for sure.
but I don't want
Yeah,
I don't
especially when
like
you-
it. I don't
especially-
like it at all. Fucking hate it. Borderlands 2 for sure. We gotta play Borderlands 3, Michael. You and me.
We might as well
I'm not
all
a fan
play
of
it. It's a
Borderlands
4-player game.
What?
I'm not a fan of Borderlands 3.
Have you-
I've played some of it. Yeah, I don't
Like by
like
yourself?
Not a fan of it. How much of it did you play?
And did you play it by
played for, like,
yourself?
no, I played it with a buddy. I played it for like 4 hours, and I did not.
It's not the
my,
same.
My only gripe with it.
That
Pretty
nigga's
fun with
bitch
us.
made.
I
That's
don't-
why you ain't
Well,
like
I don't know
also-
the story. I don't know enough of the story. I'm sure the story's great. It's the guns in 2 are so amazing, and when you find a rare gun in 2, it's super dope. But rare guns just fall out of the fucking sky in 3. Like there's a
They fall out of the sky in 2 too. You're misremembering because we played when we were young. I just replayed 2. It's the same. It really is ridiculous how easy it is to get good guns. Also, we didn't have skeleton keys in 2. Skeleton keys are free. They're all over the internet. We could have been having the most baller shit the whole time.
Okay,
So like
that's
it's
fair.
it's
That's definitely a fair.
and it's
assessment.
definitely a team thing. What we need to do with Borderlands 3 is set up a fucking LAN system in this room and just all play in the same room and say fuck headsets. Like have our headsets on so we can play like and listen to the game, but otherwise just sit there and talk a lot of shit cuz it's so much fun to play. You and
Okay.
me had fun playing that game cuz you and me played the whole game
There's so
together
much goddamn-
and it was the
Like 5
funniest
times.
shit.
We
That's
played
funny
that.
too.
And we played all the DLC. Dude, the fucking Tiny Tina's Dragon Keep
That's
DLC
amazing.
is one of the best things in video games I've ever
Yeah.
experienced
one of
with
the-
a friend.
One of my favorite quotes of all
My brother.
time. One of my favorite quotes of all time will always be Torg. And I got one question for you: explosions?
Ugh, bro, we fucking lost it. When Claptrap said, stairs!
Yeah.
No! That, dude, we,
So good.
as little kids,
So
and
good.
still as an
But
adult,
to your point,
so
I'm
funny.
sure that is much more of like a gloss of nostalgia that's having me judge it so harshly.
and we played it together. Playing with a buddy, like, on the internet, I've played it with my friends online. It's not the same.
Okay.
You gotta sit there
Sit
and
down.
So
Yeah.
it's very much
be on the couch
pinnacle
with
of
your
couch
boys.
co-op.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
Because me and Seb
exactly.
also ran Borderlands 2, and
But like, fuck split screen. If we do it, we're legit doing it.
yeah, you want to do.
We
the
all
LAN
gotta
thing,
bring
so
our
have all
consoles.
experience. Yeah,
You and Seb.
that's cool. No, that's it. Just me and Seb also played the
download it
fuck
on
out of
PC?
it.
I do have it for PC.
Is it
So you can
cross-platform?
play it?
They said they're going to at some point. I don't know if
still
they
not.
did. It might be now, but I don't know. If it is, we could land it here and I could play it on my PC, and that would be the best case because
Plus,
I
I
don't
just
want to buy it
Bring
again.
my laptop and do it on that.
There you go. I'd be down, but then they'd have to have computers.
Oh, yeah.
We could land it if we all had computers, but I don't think we do. But we'll see. We'll fuck around and we'll figure it out one day. If we all have to
What's
just
the
have it on
fifth one?
console, I'm down. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
You're
We're
just
not gonna figure
stalling.
it out.
Yeah.
You're just stalling.
Hold on. What did we play as kids? We played Assassin's Creed.
Nigga, what?
I probably would have.
I'm-
to,
I'm trying to like get a better grasp for shit that me and him play, because like me and him playing, like Borderlands wouldn't be on this list if I hadn't played it with Michael. Because like that's why it was so. What are you looking at?
What?
What's scary? What's weird?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Is Gunner like a new color or
Because I
something?
know it makes you self-conscious.
Oh, okay.
I think Assassin's Creed's a pretty safe answer. We played so much.
We did play it a
It's
lot,
not
but
a
I,
true answer. You
it's
can
not a
smell
true.
it.
Yeah,
You
there's something I'm not
smell
thinking
the
of.
doubt in that boy?
Yeah, it's.
Smells like doubt.
I've got the first. I think I have my 5. I think I got a pretty solid answer.
Don't tell me about
Uncharted.
You're about to part.
Uncharted.
There it is.
Yeah.
There was one I was looking for. It's Uncharted. Okay, so now with those 5, probably in order, Last of Us, Halo, Uncharted, Borderlands, Pokemon.
Dude, I literally wanted so bad to say I know you about to play Pokemon to the left, but I just want you to finish. I knew it was about to be at the bottom of that list.
I'm about to play Pokemon. So, well, this Pokemon is gonna be so great because it's like you can play it with your friends. Like you can actually play it with your friends. You don't just get in a battle and 1v1 your person turn-based combat style. Like that's fun and all, but like this shit looks fucking sick. I can't this is the only podcast I'm excited for to end because I'm about to play Pokemon all day long. I don't want this to end though. I was kidding.
And that was episode 21.
I will fucking don't do that,
Is it
Michael.
multiplayer online?
Yeah, it's multiplayer. Yeah, it's multiplayer. It's so sick. It's legit Dota, or League of Legends. Like kind of dumbed down because it's not that. Those games are so complex and complicated. But this game, I think, is on its way to being that. Like it's very early stage. They're gonna unlock Pokemon as the game goes and put new ones in. Michael,
I'm gonna do what you did in
Games.
no order. I'm just gonna
Okay.
rattle them off. Borderlands 2, Halo 3, Paladins,
yeah, that shit's got to be on your list.
Pokemon Emerald, and
My man breathes that game. That's all he
that's
do.
all I play.
He's fucking good at it though, man. Nigga's nice.
Literally all I play.
I was so good as the thing I played.
No, you weren't. But we yeah, you were. You forget.
I feel attacked.
Paladins, Borderlands, Pokemon, Halo, and
Did you put Paladins at the top? Oh, you said no order. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
no order. Yeah.
Pokemon Emerald, Halo, Paladins.
Midnight Club Dub Edition Remix
Great game.
Damn
in no
good
particular
game.
order.
Wait, was there a 5th one? Did I
That
miss
was
a
all
5th
five.
one? So, Halo, Pokemon, Borderlands 2, Paladins. Oh, Midnight Club. I didn't say Borderlands. Okay, I got you. That's a good list. I like
Yes.
that list. That's a solid list.
Thank you.
Crash, which
Burnout Paradise.
not Burnout Paradise, the one with Crash. Remember where you would there was a mode where you specifically crash trying to get 3 coins.
Oh, Burnout? Or no, wait.
Which Burnout? Was that a Burnout?
That might have been Burnout Revolution.
That might have been. It was one of the Burnouts. It was before
Burnout
Paradise
Armageddon.
because Paradise didn't have it and we were really
I
pissed about it.
remember I had it on the PSP.
Yeah. It was
Great
one of those
games.
Burnouts.
It was very fun.
Yeah, you
But
would
I
like
I loved the mechanics of Midnight Club, like the actual driving, compared to Burnout. It's like not even comparable.
Yeah.
Like it's as for the year that it was, it's as close to like driving, like a simulated driving thing as you could get, as you could ask for, and it was fucking
my
awesome
mom wouldn't let me play Midnight Club.
because it was called Midnight Club.
Oh, it was 'cause it was like cops. You like ran from the cops and shit.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You yuppie ass.
Yeah. Oh man,
So,
Dasso Lee.
Dr. Leem.
I realizing all the pressure I put on everybody else.
Did
And I
you-
don't want. You guys have mentioned some, but I don't want to just like eat yours up real quick.
No, that's what?
No.
How many
because,
games
like,
there are?
no,
There's
I
gonna be
know,
some
I
crossover.
just want to make sure that it's actually my top 5 and it's not just like a convenient. Because I have a solid top 2 games.
Kingdom Hearts.
Super Mario got edged out. That was 6. By
Yeah.
the way, Super Mario just got edged out by Midnight Club.
Which one?
Oh, that was my point. I was about to go through a whole fucking list and not say Zelda because it wouldn't come to my head.
Yeah.
'Cause
Breath of the
that's-
Wild's pretty dank. It might already be a top 5 for me, low key.
There's no way it shouldn't be.
I'm like actually, yeah, like for real. I might.
I was
have
Legend
to-
of
I was-
Zelda is so classic that you forget to count it amongst games. Because
You know what,
story.
guys?
It's a fairy tale that you're playing. It's not the same.
Hey guys, you know what?
might replace Halo.
You know what I'm doing? I'm replacing Midnight Club with Super Mario. So I love Super Mario. Super Mario 2 specifically, and 3. Because 3 was the one where they introduced the feather.
Yeah.
And that one was just sick. And you had like secret zones where you could like on the first level, if you get up on the white brick and hit down, you can go behind it and just run behind the level. That game was so goddamn cool.
I have a really cool Super Mario game on like the original Game Boy.
No, really?
I can't remember what it's called though.
I'll give you $1 for it.
No, it's worth like way more than that.
No, I believe it. That's
I'll
wild.
give
It's
you-
like Super
I'll give you
Mario. It's Super
$7.
Mario Land 2. That's what it is.
Super Mario Land?
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't remember those.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, it's essentially like it's the Mario Brothers.
I forgot about
The animation's
Undertale,
so
too.
good. It's really cool.
I've heard
That's
a
what
lot
I'm saying,
about
like, I know there's
Undertale.
shit in my
there's
head
there's
that's
always
like-
gonna be like things you forget to mention or things
Yeah.
that you liked
Have you
at
guys
a
played
time more than this
Undertale?
thing.
I've
Nah.
read a lot about it.
I'm
It's like
familiar
procedurally
with-
generated shit, right? Like dungeons and shit.
No, it's a story.
It's a story.
It's a
mode?
story game.
It's
Basically.
I
like
remember-
a
I remember the-
spiritual successor, like the Earthbound games. It's in
Yeah.
that vein of gaming.
I remember the cow and the flower. I don't know anything else
God damn
about
It's like Castlevania type shit.
Went all over me.
There's a cow and a flower in it, right?
It's all over my leg.
There's a cow lady and a
It's like
flower.
legit.
It's like
And
a
my eye.
little
Chris?
skull guy.
Yeah,
Liam? Okay.
it's really good.
I never played. I don't know anything about it.
It's
at all.
fantastic. Like that's a good one that we could all play because it's very much doing voices, like
Hey.
it's so fun to like the characters you see when you do
he
their
really
voices.
appreciates what you're doing for him right now. Go ahead.
Giving him time to think about games. Like legit, we would do like the four of us. There's so many good characters that come up often enough that like we'd each have a lot of opportunity to do the voice how we want in a fun way and have like do it like have fun doing it. Like it would be super cool, and you wouldn't like just it wouldn't be like super one person does the most.
I'm a little flower.
Well, very much so, yes.
Let's play video games tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow?
Playing video games with you guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I don't care what we play.
That's the name of the club that Tony Soprano owns. It's the Bada Bing.
We need to figure out how to get it set up.
Is
in
it
here,
really?
though, for
Yeah, he has
everybody
a
to
strip club
play.
called the
Oh,
Bada
it
Bing.
really is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
We'll talk about that after the podcast.
They always
Hang
refer
out
to
a
it
little
as
bit after the
the
podcast
Bing.
instead of leaving right away.
Well, my wife, we're making excellent timing right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
It's 3:00. She doesn't get home till like 6 something.
Telling
Okay,
you,
thank.
that 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's the fucking that's the shit.
that's the
I'm
sweet
glad you guys
spot.
woke me up because I'm like awake.
Yeah.
I'm not like sleepy or like
Yeah.
even kind of drowsy, and I'm on
Yeah,
3 hours sleep after a 20-hour workday.
Because
We need
all I did was perfection today.
No,
This
we
is
need to
me.
stick with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
though.
You
We need to-
understood that the rest of us were dropping the ball on like scheduling issues, and
You need to
like,
start
you
putting out a
did take the
schedule.
reins.
Yeah, if y'all don't make Michael do shit, he will waste time.
I'm very procrastinative.
No, same. But like because this involves you guys, I don't like seeing my friends do the dumb shit I do.
Yeah, I'm
So-
all for myself being
Yeah,
procrastinate
but it's
doing
like, no,
procrastination.
You get it done, but not in like a condescending way. And like,
Yeah.
like, you're great, get to it. But
Also,
never
like
for me.
I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. So like I'm trying to be like stick to itive so that everyone is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because otherwise, like, bro,
We went like almost 3 months without doing one. It was like 2, but still. It was like a
It was
good,
a
like
while. It was like a
7
month.
weeks.
It was like
a
6
good,
weeks.
I was
it
gonna
a good,
say.
like,
It's like
I think
6
I think
weeks.
we've done 5 or 6 weeks is the most that we've gone.
which is far too long.
for sure.
That's
We were-
like a season hiatus.
we had like 2. There was a point we were busting out like 2 to 3 a week for like 3-4
Yeah, we
weeks.
work it in the schedule though to become routine, and we'll
Mhm.
start writing notes down and shit.
Mhm.
What stuff we can talk about.
Yeah,
That's what I
everybody,
need to do.
everybody should have some kind of thing. So, because at least 5 times a podcast, I lose something that I don't want to
Yeah,
interrupt
for sure.
somebody
Yeah, for sure.
to say, and I lose it. And I think it would be interesting podcast fodder.
Yeah, man. It's always good to like cock ideas so that way when shit gets bad, it's boom topic.
Yep.
I don't know if we talked about it last time.
He didn't do his list yet.
I was
You
sliding
shit.
so hard. I got you.
Do it, man, do
I
it.
just need. I'm really.
I like already forgot about it. Just say them in no order first.
It's not even. It's just.
You're worried you're gonna miss something. Fuck it. I've already realized 2 games.
All right, Fred.
So,
I'll
like-
give you the 5 I have in my head yet, and we can all collectively bring up other games. for
Yeah.
references. All right. No order, but kind of order.
We'll go ahead and say you're 1 because it's obviously.
Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Zelda, Pokemon.
Nah, Final Fantasy's a good guess. That would be like top 10, but
Okay.
I only played like 1 or 2 of them.
One's definitely a fighting game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Smash Bros.
No, fuck. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have no fucking fighting games on the list.
Dragon Ball.
Fighters.
God damn it, Divinity just got knocked the fuck out.
See you later, Divinity.
Which is a my fault. Damn good game.
You showed me some gameplay of it. It's really fucking
No, it's
cool.
awesome. Gunner
I actually
liked it.
coded that
Yeah.
game.
It's, dude,
Yeah, it would be a good game for us to all like sit around and
the
play.
4 of us
Like
playing
couch
it.
co-op,
Yeah,
that'd
yeah,
be awesome.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I can play fighting
just 'cause
games.
It's a lot on the screen.
I don't think I could play fighting games without Liam.
Hey, ask Gunner about playing fighting games with Ali.
You don't have to ask me. Just look at my face.
I like playing fighting. I love playing fighting games with all you.
Yeah, Mike has me in Brawlhalla. Like he can whoop my ass in Brawlhalla.
I love.
Yeah, but yeah, you could probably see me in that. But any fight,
Yo, is that game free on the Switch? Do you think?
Probably.
Yo, if that game's on the Switch, we can play it right now.
It's free on everything else.
Well, wait, I only have
One Switch.
anyway,
controllers. I meant. You can have 4 players on one Switch.
That's neat.
But
I can bring mine.
what was I about to say about what? Like traditional fighting games and fighting games I actually play. Nah, you got to be online or like from across the country.
Yeah.
Brawlhalla, Mike did whoop my ass. Everything else though, what he does to me in Brawlhalla.
Yeah. It's still fun. That's the difference. Most people stop. The reason me and Lee like playing fighting games with each other, or more specifically, why he likes playing fighting games with me, is because I'll keep playing them.
Yeah.
Like,
And
even
that,
if he'll dust
See,
my
that's
shit
my problem. Like,
100 times.
I'm
out of
gonna
100
lose
times.
15 times in a row,
yeah, you
and
are.
he's gonna get tired of beating me.
No, he's
No,
not.
I don't know.
No, he's not. 100 times out of 100.
No, I mean
times.
physically. Like
Exhausted.
not like you're gonna get bored of the game. Like I'm not gonna stop until I can at least tie or compete with you. Shit. Oak Wolf Gaming followed. That's a cool name.
Thank you, Oak Wolf.
Thank you, Oak Wolf, for
You're-
following. I like
you're
your
Wood
name.
dog.
gaming enough? That's wild. We talking about some video
Motherfucking
games.
wood dog, bro.
Got followed. All right, I got you. I'm glad you guys said something about. If you didn't say fighting games, I would.
You would have been pissed
I
at
would
yourself.
butcher this list because how did I not? Kingdom Hearts.
Free download. Downloading this shit. Fighting games.
You are just the king interrupting this man
Dude,
specifically.
specifically, isn't even paying attention. Put the game down, man. We're fucking podcasting. It's downloading. Put that over there. Now put that over there.
Talking to the
man.
mic, you fucking
We're
unprofessional.
literally-
This is a broadcast.
This is a video game. I don't want to talk about this. I'm just downloading it. I was doing it for you guys. I was just letting you know that I was doing it.
It's cool.
Talk.
Move it. No, move
Do
it.
your thing.
Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, I got every right to talk when I want to talk. Just do what you're doing, man.
Well,
Nah, you
talk.
got it. No,
I
you
don't
got
want
it.
to do this.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, we're good. I just had to let it
No,
start.
that's cool.
Switches
Cool.
are dumb, dude.
Nah, I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, why don't they download in the background?
That's what I'm saying. You have
Like it's fucking 2000. It's like what the PlayStation. Like,
It is 2000.
Didn't PlayStation do that? Can't you like not download shit in the background on a PlayStation?
I think the PS3 was like that. At
The PlayStation 4 you can, but it sucks.
Might as
Like
well.
you can't play
and
anything.
the 3 you couldn't.
Like you could play like you could play like a story game, but like multiplayer wise, your shit's gonna lag like fuck. Like it doesn't matter how good your internet is. It doesn't matter how
Love
good.
Even
Microsoft.
Xbox is like good about. Xbox will prioritize your game, so your thing will download slower.
Just slow
but
as
you
fuck.
Won't, you won't lag.
And with PlayStation, it's like the worst of both worlds because like it'll download slow and your game will lag. Like or you
Fuck
could just
Sony.
let it update.
That's fair. All right, I got you. Not that this was a grand gesture. My bad. This took so long. Kingdom Hearts,
Okay.
Elder Scrolls, Legend of Zelda, Dragon Ball Fighters, Smash Bros. And Dragon Ball Fighters is truly tied with Xenoverse 2 and Tenkaichi.
Do you guys remember when I replaced Dub Edition with Super Mario?
Yeah.
That's Elder Scrolls 5. This is Skyrim.
Yeah. I forgot all
I
about
can't believe
Skyrim.
that. Yeah, the fact that you guys don't have
No,
Elder
100%
Scrolls in your
Skyrim.
list.
100%.
It's not
No.
nearly as big a game for me as it was for Michael,
Did I
but
not
like
say Elder
I
Scrolls?
probably have a solid
He did. He said Elder Scrolls.
I have a solid 300 hours watched sitting next to Michael watching
I
Elder
put
Scrolls.
legitimately over 500 hours in that game.
That
Across
game-
multiple characters, multiple consoles, multiple like
So good.
houses I moved to.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Kingdom
times-
Hearts. I want to say one thing because this is a big thing I stand on. Kingdom Hearts 3, I think, was not exactly how you talked about those other things getting torn to shreds, but I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 got shitted on because it didn't deliver the story exactly how people wanted it to. It didn't like deliver on certain things, but also Kingdom Hearts is really cringy dialogue wise. Like in Japanese, it's cool because anime gets away with all that. To listen to, I'll save my friends. The power of darkness can't stop the light.
Yeah.
We'll find our way.
I hate going back and watching.
Goofy.
I hate watching shit that I liked
Yeah,
and
then-
realizing it was
Oh,
bad.
cringy.
100%.
So the dialogue has always been cringy. I always get the story's amazing. The dialogue's like kiddish, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is legitimately one of the best games.
That's the one with Zetaflare, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's fucking like the combat is so fucking like I'm going back and I'm playing it again on another critical run, and I'm like, dude, everything that I didn't like about this game story wise, I was being overly critical because niggas waited over 10 years in between games. So Kingdom Hearts 3, you used to have Kingdom Hearts 2 like in your mind. You think things are supposed to be a certain way. I haven't booted up Kingdom Hearts 2 in so long that I forgot that it's just a cringy game. It's an amazing game, but it's Donald and Goofy are your fucking teammates. How serious is the dialogue gonna take itself?
Are they
right?
originally done in Japanese?
Yeah, they're Japanese games.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of like goofy shit when you like dub stuff.
Yeah.
Whole
You-
lot.
You give actors like
Read
a
the Bible.
script.
Yeah, and
who
then
don't actually play the game. They don't have like any point of. You know
yeah,
what
and
I'm
then on
saying?
top of that, like the mouthing and stuff, like the way
Yeah,
the
this
scenes are,
off.
the scenes are made for
I have to
Japanese.
see Donald Duck speak Japanese.
It probably is pretty badass. But so Kingdom Hearts 3 is amazing. I feel like it got like panned more than it needed to when it dropped. It's phenomenal. But my favorite Kingdom Hearts is 2. My favorite Elder Scrolls is 5. The Dragon Ball fighting games is collectively the 3 of them. And for Smash Bros, my favorite Smash Bros is actually Project M, which is a
Hell yes.
modded version
Easy.
of Brawl.
Minecraft. I'm fucking my list up.
It's hard. It's hard. but top
Minecraft's
5?
good.
Yes, it's
Minecraft's
very-
such a
I'm glad you didn't say movies.
Jesus Christ.
First of all, I know my audience.
It's impossible.
I know my soldiers. I know my
That's an
teammates.
impossible one.
But I have at the moment, because I don't do all time. I'll do like moment to moment. Right now,
Yeah.
my favorite movie is Hector and the Search for Happiness.
Okay.
Because I watched it recently.
Favorite movie right now, Gunner.
Oh shit.
Right now.
Right now,
When he asked that
man.
question, what was the first movie popped in your head?
Hector, because you just said
Oh,
it.
fair enough. I put.
And
Elephants.
I just watched it too.
Yeah, I
Put him
watched
onto
it
it.
because I put him onto it.
It was a
and
really good movie. It's not my favorite movie I've ever seen, but it was a really, really good movie. Fuck. Oh no, skip.
It's not ever.
The fuck you thought this was?
It's not favorite
Reverse.
movie ever. Favorite movie now. In this moment.
Man, I'm cheating.
I want-
They
I
didn't
just
hear
don't
you, man. They
remember
didn't even
movies.
hear you. That was a great joke.
No, for
It
sure.
was, no,
I'm
I heard
cheating.
it.
Oh,
I just-
okay.
I didn't want to lose Gunnar. I know if we let Gunnar get enough time of silence, he'll just like assume we're moving on.
On his ass. Go ahead.
I
favorite.
can't think of one.
Yeah, you can.
I watched too many movies.
That's fine.
What was that one you told me about the other day with the big, the super cast? It's got a big cast. But it's got like Javier Bardem. It's got a bunch of people in it.
big cast. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
that's a big girthy cast.
That
Oh, what'd you break?
How'd you get all those veins in it?
You realize that was good, right?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
liked
hear what
it.
I said?
I like
I
that.
said, what'd you break?
Yeah, it was funny.
Okay, you
You
looked
don't
at me
need-
like you didn't hear. I'm sorry.
You don't need
Never mind, never mind.
validation from
Sometimes
another
no
man.
one laughs. Listen, it's not that I need it; it's that I want it from my friends.
That's fair. That's a hard. That's a pill that a lot of people won't admit they swallow.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if like I said it out in public and no one. I was like, I don't care about other people's opinions. I want you guys to think it's funny.
I can't think of one.
You,
Good Will
you were
Hunting
literally
for
just
me.
telling me about a movie the other day.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
It's a
not-
big cast. You
Yeah,
really,
well, it was
you
really
liked
good,
it.
but I mean, it was,
All right.
you know,
fair
I
enough.
can't even remember the name
Aleem?
of the movie. If that's
Okay.
okay.
Favorite
Adventure-
movie right now?
Adventureland.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Great answer. Yeah, have you seen Adventureland?
No.
Jesse Eisenberg,
And
Ryan
Kristen
Reynolds,
Stewart.
It's really
Kristen
good.
Stewart.
And the Martin Starr.
Martin Short?
Martin
No, not
Starr
Martin
from
Short.
The remember
Martin
Freaks-
Freeman?
No,
No.
man,
No.
man.
There's only
What's
so
your
many
favorite
more.
Let
movie?
him finish.
Good
the
Will
dude
Hunting.
from
Well, okay, that's fair.
the dude from
Freaks and you remember Freaks and Geeks?
I do remember it.
Ah.
It's he was the tall, skinny, weird
Mhm.
friend of the nerds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another movie. He's been in like stuff that Buscemi, Jay Buscemi, is that his name?
Baruchel.
Oh, Jay Baruchel.
Not
The guy
him.
from
No, not
Hiccup
him,
from
But
Dragon-
he's of that group of people. Like
Yeah.
he shows up.
He's in
their
that same
movies.
pack.
Freaks and Geeks. It's not Jason Segel. Well, he wasn't
No,
in
no,
Freaks
no,
and
no.
Geeks.
Not Jason Segel.
Chris, look up
Oh
the
yeah,
name.
I guess you could just Google it.
You know, Adventureland is like a slept-on movie. Like very few people have seen it,
No, it's really good.
and most people will stop watching it within like 10 minutes because it's not like what they think based on the cover. You know, what I mean, 'Cause
Martin
it's-
Starr.
Yeah.
That's what he said. That we were never questioning what his name was. It was always Martin Starr.
Yeah, I did say Martin Starr.
Okay. He said he kept
said,
saying
yeah.
other people, so
We're
we
ask-
couldn't figure it out.
What is he in? That's what the
The
question
movie. He's in Freaks and Geeks. What are you
was.
talking about?
No. Never mind.
He was saying the characters in the movie that he liked. I
I
thought
know.
Adventureland, right?
Yeah,
you're
Martin
good.
Starr's in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's
Wait, so hold on. What were we trying to figure out right there?
He was trying to name another movie he was in.
Silicon
to
Valley.
give you
He's in
reference.
Silicon
Is
Valley.
he? That's what I was gonna say.
He's the-
he's
he's
devil
the-
guy.
he's the
a
Satanist,
Satan
yeah.
worshiper.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Have you seen that show?
He's not gonna watch it. But anyway, it's
Explain the thing that's the season 1 thing that's so funny.
Really, it's the. So the whole thing is that in Silicon Valley, this guy, Thomas Middleditch's character, is
They're
kind of a-
coders and they're trying to create something that shrinks
they shrink data.
they shrink data. So
Essentially
like
just
something that would be 10 gigabytes, they can pull it down to like 10 megabytes storage
they're
wise.
it's a
They're trying
compression.
to
They're
they're trying to make
technology.
compression.
So he's about to go into like essentially the E3 of
Like
tech.
the TED
he's-
talk of his life
and
basically.
he's gonna. And it's the night before, and they're he's essentially figuring out that the shit he's been working on is is failing. It's gonna critically fail. When
It's
he goes out.
illegitimate for what they're trying to do.
It's not gonna
going to work.
And there's other things that do it better. So they're sitting there talking about it, and one of the guys says, I would right now. I'd rather go in there and jerk off every man in that room rather than give them a description of what I'm about to do. And they go into like a 13-minute.
Well, hold on. So wait,
Well, I
they
got it.
say that. Well, I'm just saying. They say that, and then Thomas Middleditch, the character that like is the coder, like they say a phrase that he's like,
He says, "No, I got
jerk
it.
off
I'm-
all the
I'm
guys. He
getting-
doesn't say that, but he says a
I'm
thing.
getting there. I know what he says.
Okay, got you.
So
Sorry.
that guy says that I'd rather jerk all these guys, and Martin Starr goes like, "Well,
Yeah.
if you were going to," and he starts breaking down an equation, and they start going, "It's like, well, if you started over here and did this, well, the smartest way to do it is if you had two guys on either side standing tip to tip, and you started middle out." And started going back and forth, and it gave him so he just like kind of light bulbs and goes middle out. Now I'm not smart enough to tell you why middle out.
But
is so
that makes him go in
significant.
the other room and start coding
And he starts
while
And while they go into a 13-minute equation as to how you could, as quickly as possible,
Yeah.
jerk off every man in the room.
to completion.
What really sucks is if you guys would have just skipped and said the jerk off thing. You've told me this.
Damn.
before on the podcast.
It's a funny joke.
No, it's funny, but it's just like when you start talking about jerking, I was like, this shit.
Well, Martin Starr's in that, and Spider-Man. He's the
No,
teacher in
no,
Spider-Man.
For sure.
He's the teacher in Spider-Man. That's the other thing that I think
No, I know.
one of the movies
no,
you're trying to figure
I
out.
got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Can you keep touching my elbow lightly like that?
Yeah,
Well, I like it.
Nah, baby, you gotta get inside. I'm not uncomfortable, and maybe that's the
Let's
problem.
watch a movie.
Like right
let's,
now.
let's keep doing a podcast for
Yeah,
us.
Hey man, hold on. Let's go ahead and bring it back in. What's on your mind, Gunner? What you thinking about, man?
What's wrong, man? You okay?
Movies.
All right. Well, fuck that.
Is there a movie you want
if
to
you
see?
could make a movie, what would it be about?
I like this.
That's a great
Destiny.
question.
What
Damn, that's
did you
fucking
just say
adaptation.
Destiny?
Please give me a real answer.
I
man.
hate you a little
Come
bit.
on, man.
I've never. There hasn't been a time where I hated you yet, and now I do. I disagreed with you on Omega, but now I hate
like
you.
realistic contacts with alien stuff.
All right. So
Did
not
you watch
Destiny,
Arrival?
did you talk
Yes.
about-
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Okay, I love you. Did you watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yes.
Dude,
Amazing movie.
that movie is dated
the
but
old one?
timeless at the same
The
time. Yeah, the
old
old one.
No, I'm thinking of Fourth Kind.
That's like the horror movie.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. No, you need to watch
No,
Close
I don't
Encounters of the
think
Third Kind.
It's an older movie, though, right?
Yeah, it's from
80s.
yeah, maybe like 9D, but probably I would say
recently, I
80s.
just watched Contact this year.
Oh my
It's
god,
amazing.
dude,
That
that
movie
movie's
is
fucking
great.
amazing.
It's held up
It's
so
one of the
well,
movies
too.
that made Matthew McConaughey like a thing. Like,
Yeah.
He was just kind of like a bit part
Like
guy.
realistic
Jodie Foster.
alien
Yeah.
shit, that shit, sci-fi.
No, Jodie Foster's been pictured since she was 16
I
years
know it was a
old.
joke.
But isn't Jodie Foster in?
She was Taxi Driver.
Yeah, I was she's been basically
She was
a kid.
she was like 14 in Taxi
Yeah.
Driver. She was got nominated for an Oscar for
She's
it.
a really good actor.
Contact is one of those like
Not a lot
like
of people have
if it
seen
was happening,
Yeah.
that's some like real life on the edge of like any alien scenario would be crazy, but like the way they do it, like there's no
You said Contact or
unbelievable
Close
Contact.
Encounters. Okay.
Like the way they like the way that shit gets told to you like expositionally.
Yeah.
You're just like, wait,
the set's
what?
awesome.
It's quiet.
Oh yeah, the sets are amazing.
The sets are amazing. God, dude, that movie's just fucking.
Dude, I was watching it with my grandma.
Contact?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
She puts Contact.
Dude, just
in.
like the big giant like satellite dish on top of that mountain. That shit's just so.
So disappointed. I was so ready to talk about Contact with you because you never watch
Well, I
movies
want to
that we
move. I
see.
want to move on to movies that we can all like weigh in on.
Nah,
Kinda.
I
Have
want to
you
weigh in
seen-
on Gunner weighing in because Gunner's a fucking great conversationalist.
He
is.
Hides behind it. Oh, I need my fucking kratom. Fuck out of here, man. All right, let's get moving. What do you look for in a movie? Like, if you're gonna sit down and watch a movie before you watch it, what do you want to leave that movie feeling
It's a
like?
good question
And
to
I
not
know
ask
it's a
me.
good question.
Not
Oh,
to me though. Don't
why?
ask me.
Too
'cause
many feelings.
Yeah, it's too much
Dude,
to
you
say.
can learn how to. Hey, you remember 10 gigs to 10 megabytes? Let's start there.
Hey
All right,
man,
what you got?
God, you're
Middle
good
out.
at freestyling.
Middle out.
Told you,
Middle
it's
out.
my existence.
Middle out, man.
I like unexpected turns.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Have you
Damn,
watched
that nigga
Shawshank
made a
Redemption?
left.
Yeah.
Okay. And you watched
He
The
likes
Departed.
road trip movies.
I don't know.
He likes
Just use
Talladega
your
Nights.
GPS, Martin.
Talla-
use your GPS.
So Talladega Nights.
I love Talladega Nights.
That's an amazing movie.
They keep going left in NASCAR. They
Yeah,
just keep
yeah,
going.
no, no.
But there's
for
no
sure, for sure.
unexpected turns. They're all expected.
Yeah, but you said
I like,
like you just
I
turned
like
left.
shit I can't predict
I said
because
turn left.
I,
He said
Oh,
road trips.
okay.
It was good vein. I see you.
Thank you, man.
I like-
Talladega Nights is the most quotable comedy I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, comedy movie. I can say more things from Talladega Nights than maybe any other.
For me, it's the
comedy.
other guys.
that and Step Brothers.
And Step, yeah. Well, really, just Will Ferrell movies.
Will Ferrell does like put out
Adam
some of the
Sandler
best
movies
comedies
too
ever.
are super quotable.
Love
Yeah.
Adam Sandler movies.
Hey, Yappy, you suck, you jackass.
Yeah,
God.
I like movies that throw me off because I've seen so fucking many movies now.
Yeah, but
That,
yeah,
like they're almost like predictable. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't finish a lot of movies because I know what's about to happen, and I'm like I get bored with it.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
I have to at least
That's
even if it's
that's
predictable.
a new level of attention span. Like that's committed to like.
No,
I don't
Even
wanna
if
watch
I
this.
if you go on my Netflix, you'll see like the last like 20
Continue.
minutes.
Yeah,
of
not
like,
watched.
Yeah, because
You're like our Uncle John.
I already
He
know
did
what's
that.
gonna happen by the point, and I don't really feel like watching it play out.
Fuck yeah, that's interesting.
eat
I like
pieces
watching
of
it play
shit like
out
you
just
for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
No. Michael, you're so good at that. God, it's annoying how good he is.
Are you gonna let them talk to me that way? I'm their elder. Hell yeah, Chip. I love the way they're talking to you. Know why? 'Cause they're winners. Chip, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Anarchy. I don't even know what anarchy means, but I love it.
Kick your ass.
Oh man. Liam, do you have a favorite comedy?
Comedy movie?
Damn,
Yeah.
why would you even bring that up for me?
That's why I said Alim.
I know, but like it's gonna get to all of us, and like now I'm scared.
Ultimately, probably a tie between Superbad and Click.
Oh yeah. Good answers. Great fucking answers.
Like those movies.
You can choose any name in the world, and you chose a 32-year-old Hawaiian man named McLovin.
There's one fucking name, Fogel.
Dude, I
Like,
met
you
a
know,
guy
like-
in Cherokee that
like Cher.
fucking identical to McLovin.
That's funny.
It was great. Like I literally had to call him that. Like
Was he staring? Was he walking behind you and staring at your thong?
no, like he sat like right next to me, like where I leaned, and like I literally, if I got in a hand with him, I couldn't take it seriously. I just told him, I was like, I've got kings. Call me or not. Like I was like so nice to him. I was like, I can't play you, McLovin. Like I called him McLovin. I like told him I wasn't gonna call him his. He was so into it. He was cool with it. He thought it was funny.
That's great.
But like everyone at the table was like, holy shit, you're McLovin. Like they hadn't connected it. They like everyone was like, he does look kind of familiar. I was like, you're McLovin, and everyone was like, he's McLovin. Like they could not believe it. And then like he was like, I'm
Everybody was
McLovin."
thinking it. Everybody was thinking it.
He
but
didn't
nobody
even.
was saying it.
Yeah, he didn't even know. He was like, I'm McLovin. Like I showed him. He was like, that's me. It's
There's
crazy. Like
this,
it was so good.
There's this fellow we work with. His last name's Bean. And every time I
That's
was
a
trying to
funny
not
name.
give his full name out, but his last name's Bean. And every day, I address him as like, "Yo, what's up, Mr. Bean?" But it was until like 3 weeks ago I
That
was
you
like,
realized you were saying
well,
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean is like a goofy, wacky, zany character from
Yeah,
England,
and he's
and
not.
I'm legitimately just addressing him formally. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Like you did you even notice you were doing it? Is it
I
that
knew
kind
I was
of thing?
calling him Mr. Bean, but
But
I
like you didn't
didn't
make the connection that you were saying Mr. Bean from the yeah.
Like, so I went up to him one
I've
day.
done
I was
that
like,
too.
"Bro, I have to make sure you know that I'm not just an asshole. I'm
Yeah.
not just calling you that."
I hate when people. It's so hard for me when we're not like in the South to not say yes sir, yes ma'am. People hate it.
Really?
There are people that hate being called sir and ma'am, which is so weird to me.
Some people, older people, makes them feel like they're old.
Yeah.
And then most people are just way too casual. They're just like, you don't gotta call me that.
And I say it to everyone.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
say it to Caroline, my sister. I say yes ma'am to Caroline. Like I say yes sir to like
Yeah.
8-year-olds. Like
I'm
I say, like I'm
interchangeable. I'm either like ridiculously way too offensive for some reason to somebody, or I'm saying yes ma'am, yes sir.
yeah, I'm both sides of that coin as
That
well.
same lady at work who gave you guff about language gave me guff yesterday.
No, that's funny.
Guff.
as hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was funny. Mike's response too.
Yeah.
It was very satisfying.
What'd you say? What did she
Well,
say? And what did you say?
I said. I said.
Preface. This woman's always trying to tell somebody not to cuss, and it's like,
Really?
You're not my
That's
mom. And I get it
especially-
because
GD,
Yeah, I said goddamn.
big no.
Yeah,
or
'cause-
Why?
We're
because
in
people are
office.
so
That's a
goddamn
bad word.
They're so Christian. They love their Jesus so much, but they hate gay people somehow.
Oh, I love you, man. It's a bad word. It was something about a buddy we work with. I was like, yeah, man. He said, nah, man, goddamn, fuck that. And she was like, watch your language, man. Don't say GD like that. I said, no, why? She said, because it's respectful. I So I'll be honest with you, man. I don't really know you like that. And she just didn't talk to me the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. The worst part about her is like she speaks up to hear herself talk, feel like she's somebody. She's not very confrontational. She's not very quippy. So like literally, if you can just like serve her real quick, she'll just shut the hell up. And it's like, what the fuck did you open up your mouth for? If you were just gonna shut the fuck up.
I don't know you like this. Like,
Do you ever do that by accident?
What?
Shut someone down?
By accident?
Yeah.
Nope. I'll take this one. No, it's very much on purpose, Christopher. Colleen just shuts things down.
I'll correct somebody just trying to give them the right word because they'll like misuse a word and they will shut down. Like, can't handle it. And I'm like, bro, it's okay. I'm not trying to like call you out or make fun of you. I'm just saying you use that word wrong.
Well, you're hanging around a lot of the feeble-minded.
Yeah. There's some fucking sheep on this planet.
Hey man, you gonna barbecue when you leak by chance?
If you want to.
I'm gonna come.
God damn
Hey,
it.
you guys keep it running.
Two
We'll
bros
be
being
right back.
schmoes. What's up, bro?
Two
What's up,
bros.
By the
schmo?
way,
Say what's up, schmo.
Hey, everybody's killing it. This is by
This is a
far
good
like,
podcast.
one of the. I like this.
Solid episode so far. Hey, man.
Hello, Christopher.
How you doing, man?
Dude, good old days, man.
You know who I really hate?
Who's that?
What? What'd you say?
Now you guys are just really brothers.
Do we look
he
like...
said, he said that he
you
noticed the
look
resemblance
very
of us.
distinctively different, but are very clearly Brian Catones.
He said we are very much our father's progeny.
You know what? You know who I hate, man?
Who do you hate?
Those guys we
Who
did
do
the
you hate?
podcast with, man. I'm
No.
glad they're walking
I
out.
don't know, man. I like those guys.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I like one of them.
Oh, no. Don't make them fight. Don't make
Get
them
out
fight.
of here, man. We gotta talk about someone.
Oh, man. We're great.
I love those guys.
Yeah, they're great.
I like them both equally, but now they're gonna think I don't like one of them.
Nah.
Gunnar has such bad posture.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't sit up very straight.
He's got
But
bad
he's
posture,
in
man.
very good shape now.
That's good. It is good that he's in good shape.
Yeah, I talked about it because we were at the little kratom shop, and one of the people I used to work with her, and she's working there now, said to Gunnar, I said, we're going to the gym. She said, yeah, you look like you work out. And he was like, yeah, dude, I really needed to hear that. And I said to him, damn right, dude, like, since he got in the gym, he's lost like 35 pounds. He said, I've lost like 15 pounds, like 20 pounds. I was like, yeah, he would have lost 35 if he didn't put on all that fucking muscle. This guy's just strong as shit.
Your head bobs in such a satisfying way that I can't do. It's like literally like a video game character the way their head does
Come on, man. What's up? Hey, you can do it all day, dog.
A girl told me I had a really nice ass,
You do have a
like
nice butt, dude.
like a month ago out in public, and I was like, thank you.
Yeah, you do. You got a juicy butt.
Like I was like not, cause I like my ass is definitely something that I haven't worked out as much as everything else.
Yeah.
And like, it was very.
Faith says she likes my ass. I know she's kidding.
Nah, you've got and it's there though. You can see it.
Sure,
It's-
it exists, but it's not like.
Well, and of
it's
course
not an
she likes
attractive one. My
Of course
point is
she
she's just
likes it.
my point is she's being nice. She's being my girlfriend about it.
Yeah.
Like, she's just not saying you got a nasty butt.
I like your nose.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. It
Oh.
fits your face well.
No, I couldn't tell you how many times I've left the house without my nose and people have said something's off. Did you get a haircut? What's up?
I need to go get a straight razor shave before Vegas.
I went to the same place you recommended me get a straight razor shave, and it was a nightmare.
Really?
It was a
Oh
nightmare.
yeah, you told me. So did the lady that did it? Did
Same one that did yours.
it was the same one that did
Yeah, I
mine?
asked her.
The one with the dog?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And it was bad.
It's horrible. Not Chris. It wasn't bad.
What happened? Did she cut you? a
It
bunch?
looked like I just got out of a fucking slasher movie. I looked like a Rob Zombie extra. This
Damn.
shit was fucking egregious. It hurt so bad for days.
That's crazy.
It was terrible.
It was wonderful for me.
It's one part of the reason I have very, very rough facial hair. I have two different.
You don't shave it a lot.
No, I have two different beard moisturizers that I use because my shit literally is like copper wire. So that was a part of it, and also I don't have the smoothest neck meat. It's a little rough from years and years of shaving it. But I've been shaving since I was like 11 years old. It's not that, hand in hand. I probably could have gone and not gotten a straight razor shave. It's a little. I gotta accept some responsibility for it. I knew what.
You probably could have just
I
had
knew
it all
whose-
like buzzed off, and
I
that
knew
would have
whose-
worked.
I know whose face I was bringing to the I knew what was happening. It was the warm towel though. Is like no, I can't go anywhere else because nobody else puts a warm towel on my shit.
Oh, like you mean
Yeah,
that
the
is
hot-
like the
the hot
seals the
towel,
deal.
yeah, I'm
It's a
never
cheap
going
haircut
anywhere.
too.
Yeah,
It's a
not
good
bad.
haircut.
It's not bad at all. It really seals the deal.
The warm towel
hot
definitely makes it like unbelievably good. You forgot you left him here, huh? And right now, like under the influence of the fresh air outside,
go
that
good
that
with
must
barbecue.
they're gonna that's gonna taste better than ever. now.
Chris,
Be hitting it
I've
different.
never wanted to eat ribs so desperately.
Dude, I tell you, I'm proud of you, and I'll be testing you, waiting to just tell you no and shit on you in a good way. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, man.
I'm proud of you too, man.
They're still, but like it makes them like more palpable.
Caroline will come home with like a pre-rubbed, already
Like
ready
a good
to go.
prime dry rub
Just
rib.
came off the flame. Just fucking here you go. She has not been very helpful.
like some Texas shit.
She has very much been like every other day going, hey man, I got some of this. I got some fucking barbecue. I was like, oh man, I'm cruelty free. So I goddamn.
I've gone vegan.
That was funny. That was a better thing than vegan to say.
Fire.
Thanks, dude.
Try not to crunch too hard into the mic.
Hey Gunnar, I'm gonna need you to relax, please. Thank you.
So yeah,
I
no,
lose my
it's
mind on that shit.
it has very much been just like I did this because I wanted to. It's not because anybody's making me do it. So if I cop out, it's literally me like failing myself. Like I will smoke exactly when
That's how you have to do
decide-
it.
Like I will do it again exactly when I decide that I want to really do it. You know, like I'm not gonna do it for fucking 6 months or anything, but today's not the day. Is my point.
Yeah. And you feel how like it's
No different. I
What do you
feel
mean?
worse.
it's okay.
I
Never
feel
mind.
horrible. Like I hate every day.
Really?
Yeah, it sucks. I've slept like 4 hours in the last 3 days.
That's not good.
It's shitty. It's kind of torturous.
It's probably good that you're going through it though.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like
You
my
definitely
fucking.
need
It's
to-
good to take little breaks.
Well, like the fact that you've gone, that you went as long as you do without not doing
Yeah.
eating ribs, like you should probably try and get used to a way of life without them.
That's exactly what this is for. Like just try to
Give
like
me a water bottle. I got the hiccups off.
be able to enjoy my shit without it. And it's not. I'm being a bit dramatic. It's not like I fucking wake up and like
After
want
the
to
first
fucking
couple
die every
days,
day.
it gets a lot easier.
Yeah, it's not like I wake up and want to die every morning, but it's just like
Thank you, sir.
there hasn't been a day where like almost all day I wasn't thinking about wanting to do it. Like every day I just like at work when I'm listening to my fucking Opie and Anthony or whatever the fuck I'm listening to, I am most of the time just thinking about going home and eating some barbecue.
I feel like your boy Dosser Lee is molesting those hot Cheetos with his mouth and making me watch all that destruction with his wide open mouth. LMAO all caps.
You should hear him.
Yeah, you should hear him eating them, dude.
Fuck you, man.
Will you pass me a couple? I've never tried them.
They're literally Takis.
Turtle's cool.
I've never
Turtle's
had
cool
I've never
people.
had tacos.
No, I'm sure that's a really funny way to like. I also have a really bad habit in my mouth.
I forgot you don't like spicy stuff. You're not gonna like that.
No, he likes spicy. He likes spicy stuff for flavor. He
He
doesn't
said
like.
he's never had Takis. Takis is kind of spicy, but
No,
the
it's really
flavor.
tasty. It's
like,
really tasty. It's got a little
so
kick. It's
good.
got like a % more kick than I would like, but
This
it's not
is-
like enough to make me not eat it.
These
Are
are
those
my level
Slim
of
Jims?
spice. Original. No, they're mine.
Please?
I'm sorry, man. No,
Chris,
Why'd
I
you
need a
even
beef
show them to
stick,
me?
dude.
fine. You guys can split one.
I will.
You want a piece, Gunner?
Yeah, I want a piece.
All right. Well, me and
Of
Mike
the
were
Slim
splitting
Jim?
it, so say. Yeah. All right, man. Break it into threes.
Fuck it. You guys can have the fucking one of the big ones.
Chris, have I ever told you that you're my fucking beef stick, dude? Because of how much I fucking love you.
Not enough.
Spicy is goated, but chewing with your mouth closed is the biggest dub.
Hey, what you look like, man? Let me get a picture of this person.
I don't know this.
I'm about to
I've
go
never met him.
He's cool. He's cool.
No, for sure. Let me see a picture of him. I'm about to light him up.
I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to, but I gave you like the shittiest one because like there's no side to open it,
No, I don't
and
care.
you guys have to decide who gets the small one because one of these is smaller.
Hey, you go ahead and pull up a picture of this guy, man.
I don't have a picture of him, man.
No, you got a picture of this.
Spicy is goaded. Okay, you said
Does
that.
anybody
I
want more
didn't.
kratom?
Yeah.
Fuck it, yeah.
Might as well just go through this whole bag. I got it on sale.
That's my cup. If you can put it on there.
You thought.
What I did this time, though, I just like poured the whole bag in there instead of actually. trying to
Michael,
measure
please
it
be
out.
careful. Just
I
hold
got
the cup. Okay.
Yeah, this shit's messy too. If you get it anywhere.
Yeah, no, I know. I spilled it in my friend's car.
I like taking drugs.
God damn it. Now, let's take turns doing this so we're not all just
Yeah, no, for
fucking
sure, certainly.
dealing with our sand
If you
mouths.
thought
So
being
Garfield.
ugly was enough to not get lit up, Fat Turtle, you got me fucked up.
Personality-wise, you ain't winning so far. So far, you're just flaming a pretty significant part of this podcast.
Hey, Turtle, you gonna be at the barbecue, dude? Are we gonna dap it up? Are we gonna hang out? What's
You
up,
better
man? You've
fucking
been in
not
here
be,
for a
because
minute.
I'm gonna show up.
No,
and I'm
you're
gonna
not.
fucking flame you shit. I'm a sumo your
You're not
turtle
going,
ass.
dude.
Anybody?
Wait, what
Anybody?
barbecue? I'm coming.
Anybody?
I think it's like do you guys do like an invite only for that?
Yes and no. Hold on, let me drink this.
I made a reference. There's a famous sumo wrestler who
Yeah,
would bite the
no.
heads off of turtles. And it made Chris cry when we were young.
Is
It
it
was
like a
very funny.
Discord group you got that are like meeting up or something?
No, it's Nick Merch.
Yeah.
It's his like entire fandom.
He like
Okay.
took. He ran out like a football thing.
He's renting out a stadium.
Why?
It's like-
You wanted
Well, I
to
didn't know
say-
if you were gonna say which one it might be because he hasn't
I was gonna say
officially said
football.
which one it is.
I was gonna use a football. Is what I was saying.
Okay, yeah. Like none of us know yet which one. I think I know, but I don't want to say and be right, and then like someone will be mad at me.
So you have to go out of state for this.
Yeah, it's in Tampa.
Okay.
He has announced that it's in Tampa,
That's cool.
but he's expecting like 20,000 people to show up. It's gonna be dank.
So his fan, does he have like a special section for you guys because you're like a mod on this thing, right?
Yes.
There's a mod chat.
There's-
for sure.
Well, he's talking about the event, Michael. There's not a mod chat at a fucking. Anyway, there's an after party for the people in the community who will, for us that are very close. Yes.
And you're part of like the organized thing, right? Like you're
Yes, sir.
helping organize.
Look here, Fat
I was
Turtle.
playing against
Nah,
him
That's
on
got
my
goddamn
No, I mean, just
all
don't-
in or all
don't.
out.
I got you.
You damn Skippy. You goddamn. You leave me alone. That's how I have a jaw problem.
Turtle, listen. Just look at me for a second. You've watched a lot of my podcasts. You've watched me play Breath of the Wild. Don't mess with this guy on my left. Or on your right, I suppose. But he is he's not one to trifle with word wise.
I'll be real with you, Turtle. I don't
way
know
to say
you.
it.
I don't know you from left to right, bro. But this man will just straight up beat you. You're not. As
Not physically. This guy
no,
is
physically too.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like
I don't know, 6'2", 210.
artistically, argumentatively.
That's a pretty big guy.
I'm saying I'm
He's
not
a-
gonna say I'm a lose. I'm gonna have to put some work in for that one. I'm not gonna talk too crazy.
Turtle, the guy's a fucking professional freestyle rapper. He will.
I've gotten
Light
paid
your
a few
shit on
times.
fire.
I wouldn't call it
Literally the definition of a professional.
Damn.
Anyway, barbecue's gonna be dank. I'm very excited. They're doing a lot of
Is that where
fucking
you're
games
doing
and
the
shit.
thing?
Huh?
That's where you're gonna do the thing. You're gonna smoke some ribs.
No, that's in Vegas. That's next
Oh,
week.
okay.
Nah, this thing's in like September sometime.
Okay.
But dude, it's gonna be so sick. He's
What day do
he's
you
giving
get
away
back,
so
I'm
much money
sorry?
from Vegas Thursday.
Next Thursday. So a week from today or
A
tomorrow.
week from tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
1 week from today, I'll still be in Vegas.
I'm glad you respect the rap game, man. I'm glad. That's nice of you. Also, since you're critiquing shit, how bad is the audio coming through of me chewing? Because I don't know what that actually sounds like.
Well, you've been like backed up most of the time, so like we can't really hear it. Like I hear it
Listen here.
because like it's changing the feel of the airwaves in between us.
You motherfuckers are too fucking jaded, dude. There is a.
What's up, Digo?
You are just listening to too much bullshit. We are a non-professional, just a casual
what's that?
podcast. He is eating as conservatively as possible on the mic. This is not bad.
He was asking that he didn't
No,
say anything.
I'm coming at this.
Oh,
level.
okay. Gotcha. No, don't. He's never mind.
Fuck this guy.
I do good. I think D is cool, and that's why I gave him a hard time. Yeah, again, Turtle just like he just comes at people. He's funny.
Oh, okay.
He's a cool dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna say someone's a cool dude and like lie to you guys.
Oh no, I'm sure.
When it
he's great.
started, I was like,
I'm
he's
sure he's
cool.
cool as hell.
Turtle, the one talking just a second ago is my brother. This is Aleem. I'm touching him. He's next to me, and then Gunner's over there,
Next to his brother.
next to my brother. They're all just very
What?
what's the word? Like, don't expect not to get shit talked back quickly. Even like the slightest little slight you could do,
We're
they
snipers,
come
dude.
back full. They kicked a chick out of this community. She didn't come back. She hasn't been back.
Oh, no, she kicked herself out. That
She
bitch
was
was
racist.
as
Yes.
hell.
Hold on. I don't mean. I'm saying that like you got her
I just
so
don't
bad
I just
that
don't
she couldn't
understand-
come back. Like she
I
hasn't
just
come
don't
back yet.
understand how what
Well,
my
she-
ancestors
To be
did.
fair, she was an ignorant young person. She's just stupid. So like she didn't
That
know
girl-
how
That girl was easily
might be
12 years
locked.
old. She's
she
talking
had,
about.
she was. Were you here for that, Gunner? Or
No.
that was just three
That was
of us?
episode four.
Okay.
That was episode 13 or
Don't shake it
14.
up too, but I was just gonna say like spool it
I think it was
around 'cause
14.
It'll get like foamy and it'll be like beer.
That shit totally not okay ever. Yeah, no, exactly.
What happened?
Totally can tell you two are brothers.
Whoa, that's way too much, Liam.
Wow, it's a lot, man.
Too much like I drank too much of your stuff, or too much like it's gonna hit me.
No, that's way too much.
Oh, we didn't answer the question.
No, like, it's way too much to drink.
Oh, that's cap. I drank more than the first one.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah, no, she was just racist.
It's really my bad.
She essentially kicked herself out. If me and Liam hadn't have been there, I
Yeah,
don't
my
even
man,
know.
My man's definitely on that shit right now. That crate.
Oh, you're checking my pulse?
Yeah, man.
If me and
My
Liam,
man's shit's going. Dra, 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 dra.
me and Liam hadn't been here, man, I'm not even 100% confident you would have banned her. You would have been like, kids being kids.
I didn't ban her. I banned her for 24
I know,
hours.
I know.
I would have
That's what I'm
deleted
saying.
her message either
You have
way.
Somebody
Yeah.
come racist in your chat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Is it a real internet show if there isn't someone racist in the comments?
Well, I mean, when you got like a privately like tight knit community.
She was
like-
trying to be funny, and it just didn't work.
Bro, not even.
She was.
She said, yeah, my
She was
ancestors
trying
had
to-
fun working your ancestors to death.
Yeah, she was. Again, I look. I'm not condoning it. I'm saying
Nah,
she
but
was trying to say some edgy shit to be funny and did it badly. She was just saying some racist shit. It was dumb. Bro, stop doing that. Give it to me.
That boy.
Oh my! Never mind. I smell it already. Woo! Okay,
These
give-
are
give it to
smelling
me.
salts, 100% legal. This is not
Yes,
crack
yes,
cocaine.
This is not bad.
Yes,
It's
not.
supposed to be for
Who,
working
bro?
out, not
Who
doing
is-
podcasts.
She used to be a.
Katie DeCito, Nathan.
She used to be a regular.
Michael, you idiot! Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Holy Christ!
Yeah! And this Sunday at the Thunderdome, I'm gonna see every one of you. I can smell the violence.
Shut up.
Michael looks like he's been crying for 24 hours.
Ready?
There is no way to like avoid a physical reaction to it. You can't.
I didn't
not.
even. I kept wafting and nothing happened, and then I went and like fucking. Oh, I just
I
did it
put
again.
that shit right to my
No,
nose.
that's what I did this morning, dude. Whenever we were at work, I hit it right at my nose, man, and it's like,
It's called Atomic Rhino for anybody that wants to experience.
Dude, I'm not gonna hold you. This is great fucking content.
I just
Oh
wanted
my
to look
goodness.
at it. I closed my nose to look, and it hurts your eyes.
Yo!
Look at it. Close your nose, but look at it close.
the
but not for
thing is
long.
Fuck your eyes too,
It fucks
man.
your eyes up. What is
It's
that?
ammonia. Don't fucking put your eyeball over it, you
I don't know
jackass.
what it is.
In his defense, we are snorting the fucking air coming off him. So who's really the ass of Jack, Michael?
I'll meet you in the fucking Thunderdome. Wait a second, I got the lightning bolt. I don't give a damn about what the fuck you think you got.
Oh my god. Smelling salts are fun. Ammonia, baby.
Dude, the Thunderdome is so last Sunday.
Woo!
Dude. This Sunday, it's the
Where'd you
lightning
get
sphere.
that?
my buddy got it on Amazon. You can't buy them in stores.
Get one more.
You gotta go to like a specialty, like fucking powerlifting
We need to
workout.
go
place,
get
but-
some food after this.
That wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Listen here, I tell you, kid, this stuff made me a goddamn new person. I went in the Nam. I brought those VC sons of bitches back with me.
Turtle's got a bottle right next to him too. Says yeah, you can get them on Amazon. Woo! That's some. That's some of that.
You lift turtle?
That's that
Because the
dang
way you
shit.
said 6'2", 210, lean, no cap. I was like, this nigga
He lifts, bro.
He's gotta be lifted, bro.
I knew.
Yes, sir. There you go.
We also.
He's in the M fam, bro. Like it's literally in his
Oh, Chris, I
name.
tell you,
Like
I
that. That's a lifter.
Did I tell you I hit my new max?
Not all, but that's like a big staple in the community.
Because he's a lifter, right? Like Nick works
Yeah, he
out.
streams
Yeah.
like gym sessions, like 3 or 4 times a week. Like, it's like a big part of his like 20,000 people at a
That's
time
dope,
watch
man.
him lift.
We
Did I
just
tell you
got
about
into
my-
it
30?
seriously.
Did I tell you
this
about my
year.
new max?
No,
190 on the bench.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, man.
That's more than you weigh.
It's 50 pounds more than I weigh.
Significantly more than
Yeah.
I lost 10 pounds since I stopped eating ribs.
That's good. I can't wait to get back to the
Really?
gym.
Yeah, no, I've eaten like 5 times.
Oh, you do a lot. Yeah, 10 pounds though, dog? Sheesh.
You need to eat some more, man.
What do you weigh right now?
140.
Oh, you doing more push-ups than me never counts again. That's 30 extra fucking pounds. You do the push-ups with a 25 plate on your back. and
I
then
got
with-
you.
Damn, you probably still do. You were way too confident.
I mean, I do pull-ups with 50 pounds added. That's what I was doing peak like
What do you do now?
Now I think I could like I
Nothing.
did.
No.
No, I do it with weights still.
You should join the gym with us.
I
Yeah,
have
the
a
whole
gym
and,
membership.
yeah. Nobody gives a fuck
should.
about that. Just stop. Just stop. And we know you be balling. Look, I already know about you. I know you got this real frugal mindset. Is smart. If we match half of it, if it's like 5-5-5, you're 15. I'm
Listen,
really glad I wasn't
listen to
eating
me.
with that hand.
Listen to
I
me.
would've been such a douche.
White shirt and everything. Yeah.
man. Oof.
Listen,
Reptar
what's
shit.
the? How much does it cost?
$30 a month?
30 a month.
First time
You
is
get-
40 because you got to get a card. I'll
Yeah.
pay for your card to be nice.
No, relax, guys. I can pay for my.
No,
fucking
you're
car.
balling. It's not, nobody.
But hold on.
No, calm down. Don't say I can pay for.
I'm
your
just
fucking
saying, if
car
I'm
with
gonna do this,
attitude.
look, if I'm gonna do it, you guys don't have to help me fucking get a gym membership.
It's
I'm saying
not a-
that doesn't have to do anything. I get the sentiment. Doesn't have anything with
It's
this. Like,
incentive.
I know.
Okay,
No,
we
I get
could-
the sentiment of why y'all want me to go with you is what I mean. Like I know you
leave the
it's like
gym
we're-
and then come here. Podcast.
see
Or
that's
play
enticing.
video games.
Yeah.
And you get to hang
Y'all
out
should
with
just
real
let Gunner
people
do all
more.
this shit. Listen, hold on.
Let Gunner.
Like
What the fuck did I say wrong?
no, I'm just saying like he bullet pointed it real effectively. He was like, we could go to the gym and then come do a podcast and then play video games. Like
And somehow I got offended because I offered to put $5 on it.
if we do that,
Social ineptness
Yep.
at its
Let's
finest.
hear
That
his
inept
terms.
dude is
Let's hear
balling.
his terms.
listen.
Nah, he cuts me off all the time. I give a fuck now. This is the mode I'm on now. What type of time y'all want it now? Fuck it.
Central Mountain.
Fuck you.
Central Mountain time.
So, you know how I told you guys you can come here and wake me up whenever to do the podcast?
Yeah.
If we do the gym thing, y'all gotta tell me before.
Well, obviously.
Y'all gotta let me know
Well, we
because
literally
like
go every day.
I need at least like 5 hours sleep if I'm gonna go to the gym.
No, for sure.
Just every day, 10 o'clock, we're there.
Okay.
In the
And you
morning.
can pick and choose out of that, obviously.
Sometimes it's a
And
little
you
earlier
can
than
let us
10,
know what
sometimes
days
a
you
little
can
later.
go.
And then if you want, we can even
Because
drop
we're
it.
going to be there regardless. You should do it. It's really fun.
I can bench so much, Chris, and you can't. You
Look,
should be
you
strong.
really-
I'm not
we
gonna
get to
bench even
have
if I go with
this-
you guys.
That's lame.
I'll do other stuff, but I'm not gonna bench. I
Why?
don't. Benching's not good for my body type.
That's stupid.
I've talked to people about it. I just
You're
don't.
wrong.
No, I'm not. It's Michael.
I mean, you can do
There's
plenty
other
other
stuff you can do for
There's
chest.
plenty of other stuff
It's a
you can do.
ridiculous amount of other shit.
Yeah.
Benching is very bad for some people,
They
and
have
I'm
a-
one of them.
They have a really
I've-
good cable machine. You can do like.
I love
pretty
cable
much
machines.
anything.
I'll fuck a cable machine up.
Yeah, I love theirs.
I
Yeah,
do
they're-
that
they're
after.
all
I
really
do
good.
that
They're
after
old,
I
It's like
bench.
from the 90s probably, but it's pretty quality.
Yeah, I definitely
And yeah,
would be
Turtle's right.
down.
You need more than 5 hours. Good quality sleep comes.
Have y'all seen that new gym over here?
Yeah, no.
Nah, we don't fuck with
Too
that.
many
Fuck that
people.
plastic shit.
Is it
It's
plastic?
too many people.
What
Has a
pla-
very
what do you-
plastic, like very,
Everybody I've
plastic.
heard says
Oh.
that, like they
Fake
don't like the way the
protection.
weights feel because they're like
Thank
the
you for
plastic ones.
understanding me. on
Oh,
that.
okay.
Everybody likes the iron because they got like it.
Oh yeah, they also
Revolution's
literally
just-
have plastic weights.
It's more older shit, but there's newer stuff in there too.
And it's also all the shit in there is like really, like tightly packed in there, where you have a little more room to breathe in here.
That's what I like about Anytime is like it's deceptively big on the inside. Like now, sometimes there'll be 80 people there, and like you can only be so spacious for
See,
so
You
long.
never,
Never 80
wait.
pe- yeah,
You
never 80
never
people.
wait on
Dude,
anything.
literally, I have never counted to 10.
Usually it's only us in there and maybe 2 or 3 other people.
Especially the times we go.
Yeah, dude, ideal.
And
Fine.
the people that go in there at the
I'll-
same time we do are
Alright,
all
look,
like
you said
cool
fine.
as shit.
Cut it off before you.
Probably fine.
Yeah, no, fine.
I'm
You already
probably-
said fine. You're locked in. It's recorded.
You can come tomorrow.
Tomorrow, actually.
I'm gonna make $1 million tomorrow. Guess what? Probably isn't gonna happen tomorrow.
No. But you
Nothing's
said
locked in because I said it on the
that
podcast.
is not how that. You know the difference between those two things. You know. Don't even make me fucking patronize you by explaining the difference between those two things.
I've been going through the
BBs and
chat logs to
BBs.
find out what she said, and holy
Wait,
fuck,
fuck it.
she's never been back. Yeah, no, she's never been back.
That's funny as shit.
Wait, DB and B versus BB,
Yeah.
dumbbells versus barbell. Okay, is that?
Yeah, Mike,
If you
can
want-
tell
I
I've
didn't-
been
If
here.
you
I'm-
want,
I'm new
Nathan,
still.
go to YouTube and look up. Did you change the YouTube name yet?
Safer for shoulders
did you
when
change the
doing
YouTube
chest,
channel name?
but- To
You had it as Chris Catone, correct?
yeah, right now it's shirts
Okay,
off.
go on YouTube and go to.
He knows my. YouTube.
I know. I'm just doing it for anybody that wants to know.
Oh, okay.
Go to YouTube, Shirts Off Podcast. It's the episode 3 podcast, episode 14. You can watch the whole Katie DeCito Chronicles.
Are you sure it's 14? Like you know for
I'm
sure.
95. on
Okay.
it. It's either
So
13
no
or
so
14.
He's rewatched it more than anybody.
Yeah, I don't think I've rewatched any of them other than clips we've clipped.
I haven't. I only watch them again when I have to watch the intro, and it makes me uncomfortable every time because I don't like.
Nathan,
watching
it
it.
is entertaining if anything, because they go off.
It's
so
funny. That's
funny.
where Hermes came from.
Yeah,
was that
and
episode.
honestly, it was really fucking funny.
Hermes, the racial injustice puppet.
Mhm.
God,
It's like
so good.
it's like some of the best podcast content we've got. That's one of those moments where you very much see why this will blow up because of like moments like that.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
Who'd have thunk that Katie DeCito would have given us such a great moment through her?
Thunk is such a weird word.
Yeah. That is a
Tree
strange
thunk.
one.
You know,
guess if I
when
said
I was
tree
young, I
thunk,
thought
I would
girls
say
were as
tree
sweet as
thunk.
pie. But when I think of what I thunk a lie. You ain't got no business flowing like it. Why did it work?
Think I thunk. Nah, I'm kidding. I was literally just gonna say drinks my spunk. and it's just
No.
filthy.
Oh, okay.
Syllable game, insane.
No, it was great.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, lyrically.
I'm being. I'm in character. Ow.
I just don't
Made
like that
himself.
word.
Yeah, no, spunk's disgusting.
It's horrible.
You don't like spunk?
Nah.
Spunky.
You're not a spunky kid.
You know one word that a lot of people hate that I don't mind?
Oh, give me a second.
Pizzazz.
Moist.
Moist.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I have friends that hate
It's
that
never-
word.
It's not. I think honestly.
I DM my friend a gif of the word moist, like all gooey looking, sometimes just to
someone
piss
wrote
him off.
it. Someone wrote it one time in a show, and everybody's just been running with that
Thank
shit.
you. Like,
Yeah.
that's very much a social media.
It's
thing,
not
'cause
that-
moist isn't even that deep of a word.
It's
It
not
never
even like,
was.
like, I guess like contextually it could be gross sometimes, obviously, but like,
Actually, it's not gross at all.
Mm.
You know,
Well, it is for
word?
Chris.
what?
Chris has sex with men.
Which is okay.
Which is, of course,
We're
it's
not
okay.
making fun of you for that.
I'm just telling
Uh-huh.
people what you like, and that's fine. I love you. You're my brother.
Ah man, the thin line we walk.
Only you, Nathan. Don't let them don't let them convince you otherwise. It's only ever been you.
It's not men. It's one man.
It's a man. It's my little Bruno
Take
Mars.
me for a whore.
It's my own personal little Bruno Mars.
How dare you come at my purity?
Hold on, let me show you Nathan just so you understand.
Nathan's cool as shit. I've actually met physically Nathan. Nathan's cool as fuck.
Did he like come to visit, or is he from South Carolina?
He's not from South Carolina. He's from
Washington. Well, he's from Brazil,
Brazil.
but he came here when he was very young,
and
and
he just recently moved close to here.
yeah, he's lived in Charlotte for like 3 years.
Oh shit.
I met him and he lived in Washington State, and we were friends there. And then like since he has moved to fucking North Carolina, and we go see every Marvel movie together. Like Black Widow was the first one we didn't go see in theaters together, but we still watched it in like Discord together.
Hey, Liam, that's your song, Peter Piper? Yeah.
I'm the Pier Piper.
Let me find. Oh,
Yeah.
Isn't that what's Pat?
that's Nathan.
No,
He's
no,
not
that's
Peter Piper. He's the Pier Piper.
That's which is funny too, cause
That's a great. Well, you tell just from the beginning, no context.
thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot.
How'd you find? Oh, your
What?
SoundCloud's
Yeah,
on
he's got
screen. I'm
shit
an
on
idiot.
YouTube too.
Liam, tell that story about when you made that song and how it was incorrectly done, like with no context, like from the beginning, because that's a really cool story. That's an
Also, look up
interesting story.
FSU on SoundCloud. That's my favorite song that Alim's in.
The Cool Rapper Kid interlude is the best one, but go ahead.
The context of why it's called Peter Piper.
Yeah, because you made it with that girl. And
Yeah,
she-
no, she didn't. I say something. I make a Pied Piper line. This was
the
the
Pier
Pied
Piper. I
Yeah.
think.
Fuck, and I have to. Damn it! It's clever. I can't remember the shit I write down. We'll just have to listen to it.
Yes,
'cause I-
you're a Seminole alumni. No,
Like a Seminole Indian?
no, like
The
like
college,
the
you
school
fucking
alumni.
turkey.
It's the school.
Oh no, man! I did a year at Winthrop, and I sucked at college. I'm not. Maybe now I'd be decent, but I definitely went there and wasted somebody's seat.
Charlie said FSU. That's the name of the
yeah.
song.
That's right. No, it stands for "fuck shit up."
Yeah.
It's my boy Shad's song that we made when we were younger, and I'm featured on
It
it.
used to be the intro to this podcast.
But
Yes, it did.
basically, I made a Pied Piper line, and like I guess you heard me say Peter. Like the song's called Peter Piper, and I don't know why because nobody says
Well, it's-
Peter in the song.
Well,
There
the
you go.
line, if I remember correctly, it was "You're the Pier Piper," and she probably heard it. As
Yeah,
the-
it's
Oh, he thought he is an FSU alumni. That's fucking cool. That's a
Yes.
funny like coincidence. That's okay. I get every way. I get the confusion now. I'm
God.
sorry. I'm like a step behind. I'm over here looking up pictures of Nathan to show. Here's Nathan. That is a very hilarious picture of him, but that's what he looks like.
that is Nathan.
There's a better one to find that I want to find, but you guys continue talking. I'll find it.
But it was just when he told it to me the first night, he had it in his head. It was kind of recent,
yeah.
and it was just about how and it's a really funny line. Like it's an interesting line, and I asked him, I said, does it mean this? He said, no, but I like that. Because the Pier Pipers, like, the things I say allow my people to follow me. And you were saying that it's
but
not
I was
even,
yeah. You made it like complex and deep, but it's about throwing dick.
yeah.
Like, I'm a Pier
He's saying
Piper.
he fucks his friend.
Yeah, I'm a peer piper. Like I fuck my friends, and I fuck like peers are wet.
Look at that picture of him,
Oh,
dude.
man, yeah, you kind of look like Jorge.
He's literally a fucking meme sometimes. Like, look at that photo, dude. Tell me that's not a fucking meme.
That is pretty meme template.
That's such a great photo, dude. I'm keeping that one opened up for later.
When your mom says she's making horchata.
No, because I every few months I'll like just get a random picture of him and like tweet it and be like just like
Caption this.
caption a thing. Yeah, that's also him at an event. He was feeling pretty high and mighty in that moment. We're not gonna show that one, but
Is he naked?
no,
With the chick?
yes,
Is that his date?
no.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Oh, okay, weird.
anyway.
She was hot.
Yes, that's him. That's me.
That's
Little
what I was-
lotion,
that's
too.
What I was thinking, Nathan.
Nah, I definitely thought that
Yeah, I'm
was.
gonna
Little
save this for
lotion?
later
Yeah.
when
Oh,
everybody.
you would fuck so hard with Nathan. Like you'd love Nathan.
Word.
He's dude.
He's got a
Nathan,
good
what are you doing
he's
today?
got a good figure. He's pretty.
Look, yeah, I'm about to be like, yo, let's go to Redstone, get some dinner at like the office or whatever, and then like just invite Nathan.
Man, I want to do that.
You want to?
Is there a movie on tonight?
I got work tomorrow.
No, fuck the movies. I just mean at Redstone Cinema, the office is the restaurant. It's a nice,
Ah.
it's a nice restaurant. We
I
can go
could
eat.
Call out.
They have lamb shank. Bro, you don't want to just go get dinner?
If you call out,
Get your
Gunnar,
wife
I'm
to
gonna
go.
ahead and
Like, don't
promise
make
you
dinner.
I'm gonna call.
No,
Don't-
I can't stop.
Don't get dinner. I mean, don't like
Such a bad down.
tell your wife to come, dude. We'll just all go get dinner
No,
instead of eating dinner at home.
she can't.
Nah, let's do it another day.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to
Definitely.
do
We can
weekend.
do it.
An episode 3 podcast outing.
Yeah, let's do it
Yes.
next week.
I'm down.
Plan it ahead.
Well, I'm gonna be in Vegas next week.
let's do it the week after.
Okay, Nathan, we're gonna
We can
plan
go up on a
down for
Monday.
another day. Dank. Okay. What'd you say?
So we should go up on that Monday after. Like we can go up there like early.
Not this coming, but the next Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd be down.
Go there
After a
early, watch a
podcast.
movie.
Yeah.
Or a
Or-
Friday.
If there's a good movie to watch, because there's like
Yeah.
nothing out right now. They're all shit.
There's some great shit coming out, dude.
Not gonna hold you
Dune.
guys.
Have you seen the trailer for Dune,
I
bro?
want to watch Dune.
That shit looks
Oh my
fucking
God.
incredible.
It's like Timothy Chalamet, Jason Momoa,
The
fucking
production of it looks insane.
I'm conflicted.
Zendaya,
I have conflicted feelings
Wow.
about something very serious in my life.
please.
Oh, damn.
Is it so serious you can't talk about it on the podcast?
No, it's very okay to talk about on the podcast.
Very podcast.
Very
Believe it or not, I
podcast.
brought it up.
So
on
here's the thing.
podcast.
I love Tom Holland. Okay. I love.
Oh, you
Spider-Man.
upset that he's with Zendaya?
Listen, man. It's not that I'm upset that he was Zendaya.
Ah.
I'm
He's
upset.
that I'm not.
I'm upset that there's somewhere in my mind that I'm okay with him getting hurt or something if they broke. Not hurt physically. Like, I don't want him to get hurt by the inevitable potential of breaking up. Like, he either lives forever with Zendaya and they get married one day and they live a happy life forever, which would be awesome, except that I don't get to be with Zendaya, or they break up and Tom Holland's sad and they have to continue being co-stars on Spider-Man together,
Nah,
and
bro,
it
they just
ruins
Gwen- they just-
everything.
They just Gwen Stacy that bitch.
It's gonna be so like I'm just
Just look, I like MJ as much as the next guy, but you can't have the Spider-Man movie without.
because here's my thing though. Like I've never wanted anything negative to happen to Tom Holland, and now I sort of do. But I'm conflicted.
I've
There's a
only wished
reason
him
I said I
nothing
was
but the
conflicted. I'm conflicted. I love him, Tom Holland. You're my boy. I love you, man. I legitimately like for someone I've grown up my whole life watching actors who are older than me by many years and thinking they're cool, and it's really cool to have an actor that's literally our age, like like we are growing up at the same time as him, like mindset wise we are in like developmentally we are all in similar places. Like the guys in this
When I
room and
watched-
Tom Holland could be boys.
When I watched
Like,
the video about Tom Holland getting the thing for Spider-Man, it depressed me
Why?
because I want to be Spider-Man.
Okay. But like it's cool to like it's weird growing up now because like watching that show like Sex Education or like Stranger Things. There are actors that are gonna be actors forever now that are like years younger than us.
Yeah.
And that's weird for me because we're just now getting to that age where that like can happen,
Yeah, where you're like older than famous people.
where you're older than like some really famous people.
Yeah, for sure.
And now it's like that's always gonna be happening for us forever now for the rest of our life. And that's such a weird. It's just one of those little like
Man, this is the
Hurdles
part
you
of the
jump
podcast
over.
where we get weirdly existential.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say this
FSU is really good.
this is
I know it
this
is.
is-
That's why I told you. It's so I love
Thank
that
you.
song. That might be my favorite like That's like a top 5 song for me.
So
Not just like
fun
of
fact-
volumes.
Like, that's a freestyle.
Awesome.
Yeah, I
That's so
made that
great.
verse up when I heard the beat. Like he played his verse, I heard the beat,
And you're like,
I
okay, let's go.
and that's you're like, you really love that thing I did, and in my opinion, that's like 5% of like my output. Like I could like, if like power levels were a thing, bro. Like
Well,
I
it's
didn't-
not, and don't take this the wrong way. It's not just you.
Yeah, no,
that,
it's
like
not a song.
musically, like I'm not like my thing with music.
You about to say you like the beat, man?
It's not just the beat.
Hey,
It's
man, go
with
ahead.
music in general.
It's the beat.
My whole life, I've never been like a lyric
Got the
person.
beat,
There's
you
some music.
got
There's
the
some music that I love the meaning and the lyrics, but I've heard some songs a million times and I could not tell you a single word from the song. Where I just know that sound and I love the way it makes me feel. And that's like FSU's opening.
You said feel, and that kind of justified it, but you gotta listen to the lyrics.
No,
man.
I know.
I'm the same
I'm
way
look.
about
I'm older, and I've gotten older, and I've like appreciated a lot more now, especially because I play and sing a lot with ukulele,
Mhm.
and like because I'll learn songs like that, and that's helped me to like them a lot more.
You should
Certain
learn that
songs
song from her on the ukulele.
I've played
You
it.
sing it?
Yeah, I have. It's great.
I'd love to.
I
hear
love
that
that
one
song.
day.
I'll do it again. It's been a while, so I'll have to like
That's
pull
a
it up again.
Beautiful song.
It is a great song. It's hard to play.
Yeah.
It's a little tough.
Caroline can do. It's a really cool party trick she can do. She can play the tune of that song, and you can give her something, and she'll sing anything in that tune.
The energy of the song is good. Yes. Sorry, but yeah, I agree. I know Caroline's amazing.
Yeah.
She's very she really missed her calling
Miss
musically.
Savant, yeah, she's just
She hasn't missed her calling. She's 22.
yeah, she's literally 22.
Well, she missed it in that she could play Beethoven backwards, upside down when she was 3, and taught herself.
Really?
Yes, I'm not
Oh,
even talking
shit.
shit. Like da na 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 na
For Elise.
na 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 for Elise. She could play that entire song behind her, upside down,
and taught herself how.
and taught herself how to do it.
Damn, it's
She had one
She
of
could play
those-
anything.
She had
Anything
one
you
of those
told her to play,
Casios-
she learned.
She had one of those Casios that had the tiny little digital screen, and it would like light up where you're supposed to hit it. She just did that when she was like 3 or 4.
Fuck
Oh,
Charlie.
damn.
Yeah.
She was. I mean, she could have done anything musically. I think that she wanted.
She still can.
Well,
Fuck
I mean,
Charlie.
you know, it's a
She's
little
tw-
harder as an
fucking
adult
fuck
with bills
Charlie.
and stuff, like to prioritize the time to do it.
no, for sure.
If she had been doing it since she was 3,
For sure, but she is 22.
I know. Listen, I'm not saying she's like
And I don't
dead
know
in the
about
water
you.
musically.
But
I'm
I'm,
just-
feeling 22.
Anyway,
It's called a rim
She's-
shot.
21, isn't she? No. Yeah, her birthday's in October.
Oh yeah, you are right. I'm stupid. She is 21. Her and
But,
Faith are
um,
the same age. Caroline's slightly older than Faith.
I'm just.
Gross.
It's not gross.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, it's funny, but like,
It was just the finality. There's no like, you can't add anything. It's just no gross. Anyway, what you were saying.
this is your occasional reminder that Charles is bad at Breath of the Wild and got his ass kicked repeatedly by Thunderblight Ganon. Listen, man, I don't want to fucking hear it. Fuck Thunderblight Ganon.
Dude, you're bad at Breath of the Wild?
I'm pretty bad at Breath of the Wild.
Dude, that's embarrassing.
I know, man.
It's
Well,
so funny
my
how
problem
people's, like gaming skills like cause, like,
translates
you're
to different
definitely-
games.
You're definitely like a tier 2, probably like 2 tiers ahead of me in FPSing, but like I would not like I'm whooping so much ass in Zelda.
My problem with Breath of the Wild is the shield mechanic fucks me up because the button only does the motion. Like that button does nothing else but pull out your shield in that game. Like for Breath of the Wild, that the L button does nothing else. And if you have a spear or a heavy weapon,
It
like-
throws it? No, that's
no,
different.
you don't even pull your shield out. You just go into the shield position, but you don't know you don't have to. So you have to either quick sprint, then shield to get rid of that weapon so it goes on your back so you can shield. And my problem is I go to shield all the time. So like I hate two-handed weapons now. Like I can only use one-handed because you can keep the shield out. I'm facing Thunderblight Ganon. He's so fast that if you don't shield, you just get instant killed. every time. And he has thunder shit.
I love these guys.
His pale skin makes me feel extra bad if I am mean to what? Charlie's not in school. He won't become a school. Okay, Jesus.
Oh,
You can
man.
still shoot a school and not be
We have
enrolled.
consistently.
You have to be a wildly. That's like a whole new tier of fucking.
We
domestic
consistently
terrorists.
have the funniest commenters.
Yeah.
They're just great.
Yeah, there's only like 6 people that talk to us, but they're all fucking quality.
They're all
except-
great.
And then there
Yeah.
was Katie,
And then
and then there wasn't.
I miss Farrago.
Where is
Yeah,
is
man.
He, gone?
He came here the
Cannon
other
Man.
day. He was here for a Breath of the Wild stream for like an hour, and he like. Well, I say that the stream was an hour. He literally said hey and then never talked again. Bro, you're an idiot. That was in your nose. You were put that on your nose.
Yeah.
What is fucking? You're a maniac. Anyway,
I get.
Thank you.
I know. I now
just
get
put
that.
it together. Like,
I now
just
get.
wants
I
to
now get why that
feel.
shit.
Yeah.
I now get that why that shit. Oh, I get it too. I understand.
No, you don't.
No, man, I get.
No.
You're not an addict. You wouldn't understand.
I get it.
Ah.
Anyway, I get how that shit wakes people up. Like, I get how people in comas, like, smelling salts work sometimes. What?
Mike likes whenever I'm just pure silly.
Oh, yeah,
Whenever
yeah.
I just
Well, you're not that much, so it's, like, really great when you are. It's like when you do, it's like a focus. It's like people who don't curse, and they choose moments to do it, and when they do, it's, like, very impactful.
Yeah.
When you're silly, you're so silly. He's bad at video games. He deserves to be bullied. He's also illiterate. I'm illiterate.
He's literally reading what you're saying.
Literally.
And he's that's funny. And he's good at
That's
it.
funny. That was a good double entendre. Pale skin ginger, just too easy of a target. And I'm not a ginger.
You're a touch of a ginger.
I'm like 3%. My facial hair is red. I have brown hair.
I'm sandy blonde, but you know.
And then shut up. And then throw in that he's a nice guy. I just can't. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a nice guy, I guess.
A pinch of
Sorta
ginger.
nice.
Look, Nathan's right. A pinch of ginger.
I'm a pinch of ginger. That is, yeah,
A little
that's true.
cinnamon.
You're the palate.
Nathan,
you're
I
the
can't wait to
palate
fucking
cleanser
see you,
between
man.
sushi.
God, I'm so excited. When me and Nathan hang out, like, we don't get to see each other that much, like we do when we go see like movies. But like,
Oh,
there's
that's
always the
really
understanding.
What about nutmeg? I'll
What?
give you this nutmeg.
It's a play on spices. Just ginger.
I call Chris Meg.
It's worse. You made it worse.
good. It was good, but then Gunnar did
Thanks,
the
Michael.
cardinal. You know,
Says
the same
2%.
joke.
He said thanks, Michael. I was hoping for that. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but so much reading.
well, I sure as hell don't know what the color of your other hair. Okay, so I can
Matches
only
the drapes.
go off of what I see. I'm not trying to check to see if the carpet matches the drapes.
Fuck.
Well, right now there is no
What are you
there
fucking
there
doing?
is no carpet. So
How proud of you to share that?
I mean, I've shared it so many times.
Nah, it
at this,
just
at this
seemed
point,
like
it's
really,
just
like-
to let them know. I try. I
Hey,
keep it
dude,
pretty.
look.
I
Hey,
keep
look,
it pretty
dude.
slick.
Look, dude. Gotta let them know.
Yeah, you gotta let them know. Look, you never know who's watching.
I'm not gonna hold you guys, man. Anytime I shave my pubes, my fucking my arrogance.
It's
is
huge.
ridiculous.
It looks
Yeah.
so huge.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
like, yeah,
crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that hair back.
Like
I
it's
start thinking
it's
that
like that
bigger
water
than it is.
bottle's
Like, it's
coming
not
off
even-
of me.
I'm like, damn. I'm
The
swinging
trees
10
always
on
look
these
taller
hoes.
when the grass is cut.
No, you're not.
It's like that water bottle right there, just hanging off. That's what it feels like. Trim it. Don't go bald like a girl. What? Nah, fuck you. It's so much better bald like a girl. Now, oh, Mama Bear, why are you here? I'm sorry.
Who's Mama Bear?
It's Creighton.
No.
Uh-uh.
Mama Bear is a very wonderful person that I didn't think was here right now.
Who is Mama Bear?
Mama Bear is a person in the M-Fam. She's like an older lady in the M-Fam, like comparative to most people in there.
Dude,
She is. I mean,
Disrespectful.
it's not disrespectful. She's just older, but she's a very wonderful, sweet person. I consider her a surrogate mother, and she is very awesome. And she's gonna be at the barbecue. I cannot wait to meet you, Mama Bear. And I'm sorry that I said that in front of you. I feel like I just said that to my grandma. Like in that, not like you're a
Dude,
grandma age, like
Nathan said, "Wow."
not that like you're a grandma age, but like that I don't have my real mom in my life, and my grandmother's the next person in my life that I would feel horrible saying that like in front of. I didn't mean to say like you're my grandma, because you're very much like my mother's age. You're close to my mother's age, so it's not like on technique, pun intended. I hope Charlie gives us okay.
I feel ashamed for my actions, and we'll go sit in the corner and reflect on what I did.
You didn't screw up until you said grandma.
That's what I was thinking.
You're right. I'm sorry, Mama Bear. I love you. I'm sorry.
Yes, you're t-
I apologize, everybody.
She's gonna whoop your fucking ass. dude.
Yeah, dude. But anyway,
I've lived 50 years. I'm good. She's a
anyway,
champion though. Her son did one of the like Spartan races recently,
My dick
and
looks
she went
big
and did
whether I shave or
a bunch
not.
of the stuff. What'd you do at the Spartan race, Mama Bear? Like what part did you do yourself? I can't remember. She's like an outdoors person. Like she
sorry,
goes
Mama
and
Bear.
does like some real outdoor shit. Like goes and camps like with a whole pack that she takes in her car and then just goes out in the wilderness.
There's this Taylor J person.
Taylor, what's up, Taylor? Taylor's cool. He's been here 5 years.
Horny.
Taylor, horny? Yes, very horny. He's just gamer, does all the gaming, very competitive, very good competitive gamer.
Do you play Paladins?
No, he doesn't.
Why?
He plays
Nobody
real
plays
competitive games.
Paladins.
I got
Why
his
don't do
ass.
him like
I know,
that?
just-
Come on, man. He's such a
Look,
fucking-
look. We don't have a lot of shit we go in on him that we all agree on with, and like he's the Paladin kid.
I love Paladins.
It is
Paladin
great. Listen,
sucks.
the game is fun, but like Paladin sucks. Wow, 2%. You just fucked up a little bit with Michael. Michael, relax. He's cool. 2%'s cool. He's gonna always make fun of people. That game is worse Overwatch.
I mean, look. People
I mean, listen, I do
Then-
agree there.
that game.
but it
is
is a
worse
good game.
Overwatch.
Like he doesn't like Overwatch, so it's even
That
worse
game is
Overwatch
actually
is what he's
bad.
saying.
It is Overwatch.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's-
totally
yeah,
different
it's not
games.
as good.
just better.
Nah, it's not as good as Overwatch. Overwatch is
Nah, so
better.
I'm not gonna hold you. When I first played it with him for a while, I definitely stood on that it was better. But after playing it for a while, I don't think it's like way worse. I think Overwatch is the better game altogether. But I think if you like Overwatch, then like you should enjoy Paladin.
There's a reason Overwatch is a ridiculously popular esport, and there's a reason that Paladins isn't.
Yeah, it's like
You can't
the
cheat in
esport.
Paladins.
You can't cheat in
Constantly
Overwatch.
Yeah, there's hackers in Overwatch every day. every game.
Competitively, you can't cheat in Overwatch.
It's
they
LAN.
have competition.
Yeah. So.
You can't cheat in Paladins?
No,
What do you mean?
there's- No, there's never been an instance of like hacking.
That's because nobody plays it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they want to hack it, it's easy. It's
Alright,
it's a
first,
free to play.
I don't understand this.
Some
like
free
a-
to plays have anti
Nah,
cheat.
nah, nah. Let's get a little because fucking super hardcore gamers get this like elitist snob aura.
Ah,
And
that's
And he just said there's never been a
literally-
case. Like, how do you know
Literally
that?
Been living with it my entire life.
How do you know there's never
Yeah,
been a
he just
case?
gets-
If I have a differing opinion, it's not just that I'm wrong. I'm stupid for having it.
How do you know that there's never been a case of cheating in Paladin?
Because Chris, it's a fucking evenly based game. I read fucking news about it. It's an incredibly fucking it's an amazing game. Fuck you.
Well, if it's not on PC, it's
None of that.
It
proves
is on
anything to me.
PC.
It is on PC.
or you can mod it for real then.
Yeah, it can definitely be cheated if it's on
Yeah.
PC.
Go ahead, Chris.
For a fact.
Go cheat.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I'm
You have a
dumb.
PC, Chris.
Michael,
If you have a
cheat.
PC, you can mod it, Chris.
What is this?
Go mod it.
What is this argument?
mod
we
it,
have? I don't cheat. I don't know how. I'm not smart
No,
enough.
anyway, I think it's really funny that I have one game that I play and you have to shit on it.
I'm not shitting on it.
You
I-
are.
2% shit on it.
Directly.
I told him to stop. I'm simply saying it's not as good as Overwatch.
No, it's better than Overwatch. You're right. It's not as good. It's better.
He flipped that quick.
I mean, he definitely got in that ass.
Have you played Overwatch?
Yeah.
No,
I don't like it.
Where'd
he
you play it
hasn't
at?
played it.
Yes, I have.
Like a lot, or like one
Yeah,
day
but
you
I
played
played
it.
it one day, yes, and I did not like it.
Who are these guys, Charlie? Where's the normal guy with the long hair?
Hey,
The
he's-
normal guy will be here later tonight as long as he doesn't bail. The
gonna
one
bail.
talking about paladins is my brother.
Hi.
This is Aleem. Dasso Lee is his rap name.
That is what it's called.
Okay.
It's the name you rap with.
I know. I just don't know if like that's your just name overall in entertainment or like just rap or like because I mean it is like Instagram like we put it as all your stuff on here. I don't know if like
My name's Liam.
yeah okay
Yeah,
cool
I-
as long as
I
we
don't
all
even-
know.
People call me Dasso, so every
Yeah.
now and then it makes me feel weird.
And then the guy next to my brother is Gunner. He looks very tiny on the camera comparative to everyone else because he's further
And he
away
is the
and next
biggest-
to a big head.
And he is the biggest person in the
He's
room.
literally the largest man here. He just it's crazy what the camera will do. Cause like Aleem's next to me, and look how little I look in the like on the screen compared to like Michael looks massive and Aleem looks huge because the camera's looking up at him. So like everyone like there's so many conflicting sizes
I'm
here.
the biggest one on screen. Me and Gunnar, respectively, are the biggest and smallest in the room.
Yes, which is hilarious because you're the biggest on camera and
Yeah,
he's the smallest on
exactly.
camera.
That's how Tom Cruise shot a lot of his scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch Interview with
No.
the Vampire?
No, Chris. Jesus Christ. Just stop asking. He hasn't seen the movie you think of.
In the movie Interview with the Vampire, Tom Cruise plays like a much higher level person
and
than
Brad
Brad
Pitt.
Pitt.
And they're not higher level. They dug a trench for Brad Pitt to walk in so they could be the same height.
Guess
And
I'm not.
he's not
Never
taller.
mind.
It's not taller. You were wrong.
I wasn't gonna say he was taller.
You did say taller. You said he plays a character taller than Brad Pitt.
I said higher. I meant higher status, like a big character who's supposed to not be looked down on as a short person. You don't know what I was gonna say, so don't like interject with everything.
For sure, except both of you do that and cut each other off.
Yes.
and cut everybody off. It does it before we get hot and heavy. Next topic. Video games get very like.
I am
wish-
correcting this. It's not about cutting off. he straight up thought he knew everything I was gonna say.
I get that, but like sometimes you think that too. Like I literally watch you guys talk to each other. It's a brother thing. I think what's more important is that we have a good podcast.
Hell
before you
yeah.
I mean, it's a great podcast. We're arguing pretty well. It was a
No,
good.
no,
It's,
it
it's
wasn't-
funny.
It wasn't. No.
I
it
think
wasn't
objectively
funny.
the argument's hilarious
No,
that
it
he
wasn't.
said that and I got
can,
mad
I
at
can
him.
feel it. I can feel the fire. He got upset when you shitted on Paladins and he was put in a corner. He probably actually hasn't played Overwatch a whole day. And then there was what you just did just now. I'm really good at this. So let's go ahead and favorite. How much music?
Bro, don't do favorite things. Are we doing favorites? This isn't like an interview show for fame. Like we're not asking an 8-minute conversation with Tom Cruise. It's like, what's your favorite movie that your co-stars have been in? Like,
would you like to drive the conversation back into the hole you were digging? Be my guest. What would you like to talk
it wasn't
about?
a hole I
Charlie?
was digging. It was
No,
a
what'd you-
statement I was gonna
what,
make.
What would you
It was
like
a
to talk,
trench.
what would you like to talk about?
Yeah, it's when I'm gonna keep going. I'm not going down. I'm going flat.
Ooh, that's awful. So what would you like to talk about? Come on.
I don't care what
What's
you're talking about.
your
I don't want to
least
do a I
favorite?
don't want to do favorite. I don't want to
Wait,
do
Chris,
lists.
what's your least favorite thing ever?
ever?
Right
You
now,
don't wanna do lists,
right now
but-
for me, it's you.
You don't want to do this, but
For
what
me,
do
it's-
you want to do? You're not structuring anything. Favorite is a good talking
You're just telling
point.
us a
You
bunch
keep
of things you don't-
stopping conversations when we're like in the middle of having them. Like I like.
What conversation about stop that we're in the middle of having besides you and your brother arguing?
He's got a point, Chris.
You're talking out your ass.
I'm not. I was talking about the Tom Cruise thing. I didn't get to even say what I was gonna say. He
that
stopped
hurts,
me.
right? That hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not getting to say what you were gonna say.
But we always go back to what we're
somebody-
gonna say,
that's
or we
not
try
absolutely-
to, and then you like I'll say Alim, say what you were
Ah.
gonna say, and you go, nah, man, never mind,
Yeah.
and then you just don't let us.
Mm.
That's your decision. I want to say what I was gonna say.
I just don't let you go back to what you're gonna say.
Yeah, see, that's different.
So,
You don't give
so
me any slack, and I try and give you slack, but
That's
you don't
crazy.
let me.
So I literally did it earlier, orchestrate.
I give you
back
all
to
the
Gunner's
food, and you
fire-
starve me.
Gunner brought up the fire department thing because I brought that back after we were 6 conversations past it, and you weren't gonna do that.
He said, "Don't break up the band."
Who said that?
Nathan. I fucking hate all
By
you.
the way, Nathan loves this podcast.
Because Nathan's a fucking good person. Let's talk about his boy
Oh my
Charlie.
gosh.
Because you're
Somebody-
you're
somebody said
literally,
this one.
I
you're
have to
literally
tell you
thinking
guys-
you understand what's going
I
on
have
and
to
just
tell you-
talking.
I have
'Cause
to tell
nothing
you
you're
both-
saying is accurate.
This is so great for me.
Wait.
because you are two people that I know and I don't know anybody else that won't like back down from what they're saying more than you two, but you have such different techniques about it. It's my favorite thing to watch.
I always bring conversations full circle. I'm notorious for doing that. So you're talking out your ass with that. In this instance, no, because you guys started goddamn flaring up.
Hold on. You do always bring them back full circle, like if we're talking about them, but so many times you'll say something, and I'll
Oh,
be,
me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring it back to me because I don't find huge interest in what I'm saying to begin with. And
but
I'd
we
rather
all
hear you-
do.
That,
We all love
We're
you.
not gonna digress into caring about me to deflate this situation.
I'm not trying
I'm
to.
breaking the band up. Anyways, man,
Am I Opie?
You are kind of open.
Fuck.
dude, I just learned about him the other day in the car.
He's the
and
worst.
you're not that far off.
You're not Anthony.
Anyways,
I feel like
man,
I'm Femini when I'm like,
he dug.
I'm Louis when he guest spots.
He dug trenches to make because Brad Pitt's significantly taller than Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we're in the same.
He dug
room.
trenches so that they look even, so that it wasn't so ridiculous that Tom Cruise was
It's like
5'6" to
6'2".
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt's like fucking 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
And they're playing, like, Tom Cruise's character is like the head of the fucking vampires or whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
wouldn't
it's
make
like-
it-
Yeah, like, and so it would super belittle him.
It's like
And the whole
Brad
movie's
Pitt's-
that way.
Brad Pitt's character and almost everybody in all the people that play vampires in the movie were bitten and became vampires. And
Yeah.
Tom Cruise was always a vampire.
Yeah, he, like, started off.
Mhm.
It's a really, like, when you hear
Freaky-ass
the,
movie.
but good.
Isn't there like 3 of them? Isn't it like part of a series? Or is
I don't,
No,
I don't think
Queen of
so.
the
It's a
Damned's not
book.
related to
I think
that
it's
at all.
I think it's a book.
What's Queen of the Damned then?
I'm not sure.
I don't
I've
know.
never heard of
I mean, it sounds like a very,
Sounds like a
not
Rob
to
Zombie
not to
movie.
diss it if it's good, like generic sounding vampire kind of thing. I don't know though. I've
So
never.
does,
There's so many like of the
Interview
damned.
with the Vampire. It
Interview with the Vampire.
has
Well-
vampire in the title.
Yes.
Why do you want to
It's
punch
such a-
Tom Cruise?
Hey, you're a little too big to be punching Tom Cruise. You worry about somebody your size. Stretch.
I
He
am.
just has one of those faces.
I don't know.
Are y'all in this? Yes, we are all in the same room, Taylor.
I'm in Quebec.
You know, not to be funny, Taylor, but you're a little bit of a dumbass because there's a green like teddy bear that's clearly we're in the same room. That was a waste of a question.
She was probably talking about you guys and us because
Yeah, I mean, it's
if
a
you
little
look
more
at it
clear
from
that you and me are in the same
perspective-
room, and it's obviously clear that they
guys,
are, but we might be in different
guys,
places.
I have to eat my words so fucking hard, so fast, and that's not what I'm about.
Oh.
Hey, Taylor, it's still fuck you, but my bad.
What he should have said was, "Are you all four in the same
Yeah,
room?"
that's my.
It's
but
super obvious that
in my
two of
mind,
us
it was
are in
like-
the same room in two different situations.
Hey, Chris, what's your favorite accent to hear?
Australian by men.
No, you're right, Taylor. I'm an ass. Fuck you, Taylor.
Australian by men.
And Irish for women.
That's nice. That's an interesting answer.
Well, what was the
His
question?
favorite accent to hear.
Oh.
What's the most pleasing to the ear?
New York woman. I love the way women from New York talk. And then I don't really.
I hope Bree isn't here.
I don't care how men
Guns.
like speak too much. I guess.
If I had a Jarvis,
British
I'd want
is
him to
cool.
be Australian.
Yeah, British Australian accents are cool.
I can't really do Australian like that, man. It's always when I've had.
I have so many friends that are from there that like I've gotten kind of okay at it.
Okay.
Like I can like mock, but I don't
Alright.
want to do it right now. Not on the spot.
No.
I could tell you.
Yeah, like, I need to
could
read,
Feel it's
like-
like, hey, go ahead and do it then.
Yeah, I want to see
No,
that.
I don't think so.
I pay money to punch Tom Cruise in the face, even though I'd watch some of his movies. You know.
The British girl that I knew, I mean, the
I have to, like,
Australian-
read something.
Australian
Yeah.
chick I knew just sounded British. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was like that kind of Australian where they sound like extra British.
They definitely are like I love when they get mad if you say they sound similar. They
Yeah,
kinda-
for sh-
they
I-
do because they're like from the same colonies.
people.
Yeah,
It's kind of like we
they
You're just-
worship the
yeah.
same king.
Yeah, the problem is
Or
you
queen.
motherfuckers are just fucking criminals. You're a whole fucking nation of nothing but goddamn penal bitches. You
You
know what I'm
motherfucking
saying?
pirates! They put
Listen
you on
here.
an island, you pirates.
You're not even like murderers or nothing. You're like tax evaders and thieves. Like,
Wouldn't it be like it's so like pirate is like such a cool word, and we say it as like a cool thing, but it is like a bad thing. Like it almost should be an insult. Like considering what they were, like they're criminals. It's like if you call somebody a criminal.
do you know
Like,
that most pirates?
Do you call people pirates?
No, I'm just saying like it would like it's saying
know
it like
most
that. You guys
pirates-
are fucking pirates. Like that sounds cool to me. It doesn't sound like an insult. Like if someone called me a pirate, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a pirate.
You know most pirates that sailed the seas, not like Somali pirates or like modern pirates,
like
but
back then, like pirates.
like Edward Teach, like
Yeah.
Blackbeard. Most of the time, they were like incredibly regimented and had a lot of rules, like such
Yeah.
such as you have to like maintain cleanliness.
well, they were
You
living
don't-
the life.
you have to maintain cleanliness. You like don't like overtly drink, don't mistreat women. Like
Yeah.
it's like a naval code.
Yeah, it's the same with like mobs and shit. Like people think that
Do you know
these
where
criminal empires are just like hurt, kill, fuck anybody up, very disrespectful. When in reality, it's people who didn't like the system, like you know, like the Peaky Blinders,
Well,
or
no,
like
it's
or like the
how-
How are
Sopranos.
you? How are we using based? Pirates are based. How are we using that?
Yeah,
like,
what is
really
that?
like really? Now, because I know like Little B fans had like the base God thing. So is that like a Little B kind of thing, or like, God damn, that's a big pair.
Find the clip of Nicole Kidman in Days of Thunder saying, "Let me out of the car, Cole." You can hear her accent so hard compared to today.
Oh word.
Did her accent change over to who's
There's
Nicole
a Thunder
Kidman?
is a good movie.
What?
She's Australian, but she was probably doing like an American accent, but it probably came through in that like it wasn't very
Or it's
American in
probably
that
like
scene or something,
her earlier work.
where she wasn't
know,
quite as
No,
good.
no, I'm saying it's probably her earlier work and her accent was probably just stronger then.
Oh, okay, I
Because she
guess.
spent more time in Australia.
Yeah. In that movie Lion, she's playing the mother and like from Australia, and like it's so you watch so many movies of hers where she's playing like an American and she's like really good, and then you hear her real accent and you're like,
Oh, it's
damn.
Elba.
She's not just playing an Australian,
Idris
like she's an
Elba, yeah.
Australian playing an Australian, so she's like just every little thing that you never hear when people play an Australian.
Yeah,
you know?
because she
Yeah.
can like, tap into
It's
the
it's so
the
it's so sick.
colloquialism is a big
Hey,
word I
hey.
use.
British
often.
people playing American accents is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Sometimes, like how
I
good they
thought
are.
Idris Elba was from the block.
Dude,
I thought that was my Uncle Tyrone.
Andrew Lincoln.
American gangster.
Andrew
dude.
Lincoln. Yeah, Andrew Lincoln
Andrew
from
Lincoln.
from The Walking Dead is British.
Who's Andrew Lincoln?
He's Rick.
From
He's
The
the
Walking
main
Dead.
dude in
What?
The Walking Dead. Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
What, he's
100%.
fucking British.
He's
100%.
so British.
He's like aristocrat.
like fucking
you know,
posh ass
No,
British.
I was waiting. I was gonna wait until the end of the series.
shitting
I was gonna wait till the end.
like
of the series
mad
then it would be-
British.
So
Obscenely
was
British.
fucking what's his name? Riemann or whatever.
Norman Reedus?
Yeah.
No,
No,
he's
he's
not.
not.
He's not.
Not
No.
even a little bit.
No, he's incredibly
He's
southern.
super Daryl.
That's
He's like the most
He's
Daryl.
actually not putting a voice on at all.
He's literally this. Like that's his normal voice.
That's his
Like
speaking
like
voice.
it's the same as in the game he just the
Yeah.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. It's the same voice. He just does his voice and everything he does. He's got a great voice. Like he's
Yeah.
got a voice that like that's why people cast him
like
sometimes.
Woody
Played
Harrelson.
Death
Are those
Stranding.
British?
Andrew Lincoln
Yeah,
is,
yeah, Andrew
not
Lincoln.
Daryl.
I had them
Really.
mixed up.
Isn't that nuts? A few of the people in that show are British.
Coming to our country, stealing our gerbs.
No, that's just because it's like
Morgan is British, the black dude that he
Not
meets in
really.
the beginning.
no, I've never watched. it.
Taylor.
Oh, okay,
Gilliam.
you just
I
knew
know
him. Yeah,
because
yeah.
He's
Pump boy.
iconic. It's just wild to me because not
Taylor
I guess
Taylor.
also because like he's so
Later, Taylor.
not that British people aren't dirty and like Americans are dirty, but like the character he's playing, like anytime I've seen a scene or he's like so American.
And really Southern, like good
Oh,
Southern
and Maggie,
voice.
I forgot. Yeah, Maggie as well.
Oh yeah, Maggie's very British on that show
He
as
doesn't
well.
know the show. I'm
Yeah,
just
he
telling
doesn't
you.
know, but yeah.
What's it, Jim?
He's just a nerd. He's just joking about he doesn't work out or anything. He's very
That was like 40
lanky.
minutes ago, percent. 'Cause-
Well, no, Taylor just said he's going to the gym. Morgan,
I'm
Rick, and
blind.
Maggie.
Just
Yeah,
leave me
I know.
alone.
There's other ones for sure too. The governor, I'm pretty sure was British.
Yeah.
The guy who played him.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of instances.
Paul Bettany did a movie on Amazon called Uncle Frank, where he plays a gay man from South Carolina
Mhm.
who has to go back to his hometown after his father dies, and it's told through the lens of his cousin, but it's really about him, or his niece rather.
The
Like the movie,
perspective is-
the perspectives of the niece, and she like is from that town, and she wants to like do stuff in her life. So Uncle Frank invites her to New York to come like go to college and kind of chaperone her a little bit, but really just have a family member in the area. And he's never come out to anyone in his family. And he comes out, she gets really drunk at a party and realizes her boyfriend was gay, trying to get with Uncle Frank. And that's
That's a spoiler.
it's first 10 minutes. It's
Oh,
literally like right
gotcha.
away. It's the movie is them going to South Carolina and dealing with their family. It took me 3 days to watch this movie because it was so uncomfortably realistic to South Carolina, and like the fear of having a gay person have to come out to like a super Southern family. I was terrified of how it could end. I couldn't watch it. And I can't believe this movie has no Oscar buzz, because it's like 2 years old. He fucking kills it as a South Carolinian. I couldn't believe it was Paul Bettany.
I can believe it. It's Paul Bettany.
Yeah, but like his
Man's
voice,
fucking
bro.
amazing.
It sounds like a family. It sounds like one of our family members.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
he
sure
sounds
it
like
does.
It sounds like I know
Two
him.
jokes.
Okay.
I like these.
I didn't want to do it because like I really like when you get like passionate about something, and believe it or not, that it's not my joy to put people down.
Okay.
But this it's so good with the canon of you being gay because
Oh yeah. Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh, and he was coming out as a South Carolina and talking to
Yeah.
his fit.
It's just like
I
me,
relate.
man.
It took everything in me not to just like fucking.
So it's about you. Like that's what you wanted
And
to
then
say.
two, when you like sounds like one of our family members, because y'all got some questionable white folk in your kin, like people that like don't have the greatest views of people that are different, for lack
Yeah.
of better terms. So that was even funnier to me because I was like, dude, there probably is a Catone that like would be the not so nice guy. in
His
that movie.
husband in the movie.
Husband.
Oh, you didn't tell me it was one of these.
His husband is fucking hilarious. Like not like so like the actor. Like I've never seen him in anything,
Yeah.
and I want him to be in everything.
Does
He's
he
so
does
funny.
he come down to South Carolina with his husband?
Yeah,
Gunner says,
but
like,
like
well,
also
hey,
his
buddy.
husband
Hey,
husband
what's up?
follows them.
It's like, yo, what's
He
up,
tells his
Frank?
husband not to go, and his husband's Pakistani.
No, I'm saying, what's up,
oh
Frank?
damn, so he's like doubly
Everything's
He
bad.
pulls up to the
Yeah.
pulls up to the funeral. Hey, Frank, it's good to see you. Hey, who's your buddy?
So Frank wants to go down with just his niece
Yeah.
and not bring his husband. So his husband follows them,
Ooh.
and then they find out because
How old
he's
is the
being
niece?
followed.
She's like a grown woman now.
Nah, she's like college, like 18.
Okay, work.
They
I was,
meet when-
I was thinking back to the boyfriend trying to get with
Yeah,
him. and I was
no,
like,
no.
oh, that
But the boyfriend's just like a college kid trying to sleep with his professor.
Don't
Yeah.
give away too much
Yeah.
because I'm about to watch this when I go.
It's a fantastic movie. It really is. And like it's funny that you said that. Like we
Said
joke
it
about
was
doing the gay thing.
Genius.
I-
It's not funny. It's genius.
Yeah, it was very very good. That hilariously, I'm giving you a lot of ammunition. I just love all those movies. Brokeback Mountain, I love that movie. Love Simon. A lot of gay movies. I love. I love a lot of gay movies.
Alright,
There are-
what's the Jim Carrey one? That's a really good movie.
Oh,
Uh,
Boris.
It's
I love you.
I Love You, Philip Morris.
I love you, Philip Morris.
That movie's awesome.
Is it? I never watched
It didn't get an American release.
Really?
It didn't release.
Oh,
in
because
America.
it was like a gay movie.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, man. Anytime there's
It's not funny, haha. It's funny, like wow, can't. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. But
Yeah, man. I feel like movies like that are really good because like you're watching somebody live their truth. You're watching somebody surmount the odds, make it through adversity. Everything you want out of your protagonist is what like gay people's existence is, like fighting for their right, fighting to be who they are, to be accepted and comfortable and stuff like that. You know, so I feel like that's why those movies resonate with you so well. Also, like it's a taboo thing a lot of ways too.
Yeah.
So it's like gives you that like dark
Brokeback
edge.
Mountain was
a legitimately
very-
amazing movie.
very before its time, like acceptance wise, but is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Word.
To me, it's like a top 10 of all time in terms of like, I watched that movie, and it's fucking soul crushing. The emotions that it like the level of emotions it brings you to, both happy and sad, are unreal. It's such a good movie.
2% such a cocksucker.
Charlie likes movies with gay people.
No
Ha,
reference.
ha,
That's
ha,
not
ha.
like
Yeah,
those
yeah.
two aren't connected. I just call people cocksucker. It's
Yeah.
not a.
That's funny.
It's not a gay thing. But anyway,
Very thin
Patrice
line.
O'Neal.
Walk.
Yeah, is cocksucker like
I think so. I
a
don't
super
know.
bad word now? Like
I don't
super,
know.
like big time
Nah,
bad?
because it's especially in an age of like addressing everybody as they want to be addressed in true equality and stuff. You can be any gender and suck dick.
Exactly.
Okay, man.
So,
Yes, but you
Patrice
know what I
O'Neal.
mean.
No, I'm telling you.
no,
like,
I agree with you.
if you were talking to a gay guy and said you cocksucker, yeah, that's probably
Like if you're trying to hurt his feelings.
yeah. If you were like, look at me and were like chicken grease or something, like just something out of the way, mildly related to some stereo. Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
But if you just say cocksucker out loud, that's not like yelling the F word or the N word. out
Yeah.
Yeah.
loud, in my opinion, my bad.
No, Patrice O'Neal had the funniest comment on Brokeback Mountain because everybody makes a Brokeback Mountain joke. Every comedian at the
Yeah.
time. He had the most original one, which was like, which one of the two do you think was like method acting too much? He said, which one of the two? Because you know at least one of them was like as soon as the director yelled cut, one of them went like 1 second too long, and the other was like, get the fuck off of me.
Probably Heath Ledger if one of them was.
No, if one of them's going overboard, I'd assume it was
I
Gyllenhaal.
watched one of those super inspirational.
You mean Ryan Gosling?
No, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Is it Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, it's
100%
Jake
Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Yes, it's
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I can see because you're thinking of Ryan Gosling, and there's another movie where he has like a cowboy hat. You're conflating images in your head.
That is Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
Of course it
100%.
is.
Ryan
Famously
Gosling's
Jake
from
Gyllenhaal.
La La Land.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just flipping them again. I get those two mixed up so much.
That's
Like their names.
interesting.
I
What were you
see
saying?
Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm sorry, I messed that up.
No, it's Gucci. What the fuck was I saying?
I said Patrice. I said the thing about the movie. You said, this is.
Oh,
amazing.
I watched some like one of those really motivational videos where it's like this actor went through this, and it's the music in the background. You know, they do it for Jonah Hill and his weight loss, and like Terry Crews had a really abusive dad. And that's why he's all buff. And so it's one of those videos. You know, the music itself gets you going, and they were like really good friends. Like
Who?
they,
Heath
Heath
Ledger
Ledger
and
and
Jake
Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
Yes.
And became
He was really good friends with like everyone he worked with. Like everyone loved him.
He's a great guy.
He was just one of those people. Did we ever talk about on here what he did for Australian, like,
Conservationist.
no, like Australia,
That's a
just
fair guess.
Australian
The
artists in
Aboriginals?
America. So when he moved here and blew up, because he blew up quick, like from the time that he was 18 to
10
28.
things I hate about you.
Yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You blew up, and then he was just like roll after roll after roll. He was like getting whatever he wanted. He bought like a big baller house in LA, and there were so many struggling Australian artists that he knew in Australia that wanted to like come over. He would legit just call people up, fly them out, and say, "Listen, go do you, but you can live here." He just bought a big house for all these. Like he lived there; it was his house, but he left the doors open and was just like, "Look, pick a room, grab a spot on the floor, lay on the couch. I don't care where you sleep. Like, just you don't have to worry about rent. You don't have to worry about bills. You have a place to shower. You have a place to eat. You have a place to sleep. Work on whatever you're working on." And people like fucking Ben Mendelsohn, he's Talos in Captain Marvel. And he's in everything now.
I know
he's,
Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah, he's a bad guy in a lot of shit, but you'll know
Who's
Talos is the Skrull who ends up being good.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's in a lot of he's the bad guy in Ready Player One. He's
Yeah.
the bad guy in the shitty Robin Hood movie that Jamie Foxx was in. He's the bad guy in a lot of shit. He's like a very good bad guy.
Jamie Foxx was in that.
Yeah, he plays the guy that
Hakeem.
trains him. Yeah.
Jesus.
He was great, which is actually what's funny. Like,
Is he?
he's great in the movie, but he's like the only thing that's great.
That's
in the movie.
funny.
He's like so good.
That's really funny.
Like low key, if it had been a good movie,
Loki's
like
a really good show.
Loki was a good show. It probably will be a good movie.
I didn't know Jamie Foxx was in it though.
That's wild.
high key.
Did we just earn something, or was that fucking fun?
Is that an achievement? Thank you for following O times 81 XML.
That's
Weird
zero.
names
That's
following.
zero XML.
081 XML.
0 times 81.
Oh, anyway, math jokes.
Okay, I missed a good one. My head is.
Yeah, 0 times 81 is 0. Fucking hilarious. Anyway, if the movie had been good, are you cutting your mic on and off?
He cut it off so he could move it
I
without it going
understand.
creak.
But you are cutting it on and off.
Like he cuts it on and off, but not multiple.
I know. I've heard that like 3 times, and I now get that that's what's been happening. Is what I mean.
I've done it.
Oh,
Hey Gunner. Anyway, Robin Hood. That movie was terrible. Jamie Foxx was so good in it that if it had been good wholly as a movie, I think he might have been like nominated.
Really?
He would have been in the conversation. Like he killed it. It was like he had to be funny, which was a little annoying. Not that he couldn't be funny in the movie, but like the movie begs for funny a little too much. Like, and it's like it's filmed cinematographically. How do you say that?
Thank you, Nathan.
Cinema-
Cinematographically.
Cinematographically?
Cinematographically. Or
Right?
cinemagraphically.
Yeah, that. It's filmed like too good to be like
It's a Guy Ritchie movie.
yeah. To
Guy
be,
Ritchie knows how to make movies. He doesn't know how to write them.
Okay, I was trying to like set it up. I was doing the right thing.
I love the original. Even though Kevin Costner famously isn't doing any kind of a British accent, I love
It is hilarious
the
watching that
original
movie.
Prince
It's a
of-
great
Robin
movie.
Hood, Prince of Thieves,
Yeah,
man.
but it is
fucking-
hilarious when you actually watch that. It's like Morgan Freeman does a good accent in it.
Yeah,
Like
he
it's not
does.
horrible, but
Yeah.
it's like it's not like not bad either. But like Kevin Costner's just fucking Waterworld Kevin Costner talking in England to a full British, everyone else British cast.
Everyone in the cast is British. And
Yeesh.
the whole
Alan-
time Kevin
Alan
Costner's just like,
Rickman.
the whole time Kevin Costner's just going is like, yes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this for our mothers and fathers and our children.
Just an American playing Robin Hood, and it's still great.
Yeah, I
It's a
love
great
that
movie.
I love that movie.
Such a good movie. That was a joke achievement for Loki.
Thank you, Nathan.
There you go.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Bro, are you sweating just
Yeah,
from
bro.
being in here?
It's hot in here, and then I think that second shot of kratom just hit me a little hard.
Yeah.
Damn.
But nah, it's also like really hot in here. I'm also a really sweaty guy.
I understand.
Glad I
I'm
remember
sorry.
to put deodorant on.
I'm thinking I'm probably soon gonna get like a legit AC in here.
Oh, y'all gotta say sorry about that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying. I'm
Oh,
just
my fault,
letting
my
you
fault.
know.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not like for Alim only.
Nah,
like
I
I want it.
That's not what I meant. I thought it was like, hey, I'm sorry that you're sweating here.
Yeah.
bro.
No, I am
Like
that
this.
though. I do feel
Which
bad that
is
it's so
what
hot
I
in here.
said.
Yeah.
All right, so don't be a cocksucker
I'm
next time.
just saying. I'm
Yeah,
making
yeah,
sure we're on the
yes.
same page
We
on both
were.
things that we both said.
were.
Okay. I just want to make sure it was evident to everyone.
I'm breaking up the band.
I love you, man. I'm sorry. Don't break up the band,
Dude,
dude.
this reunion.
Actually, you
story's
know
gonna
what?
be
We should break it up just so we can get back together.
Oh my gosh, nobody likes a story like that more than me.
He does this thing where he like talks out the side of his teeth on top. I'm like, God damn it! He always makes you feel uncomfortable. He doesn't like, oh, it's so hot.
I hate when he does it to me because he's my brother. Like, I have friends who will do it, and I'm like, ha ha, funny, like
I
homoerotic,
did
like
it on-
jokes with your boys. But like, Michael will be like, hey man, like, can I like suck your dick? I'm like,
I
dude,
won't say
please.
that.
You literally have said that.
I might
Don't
have said
front.
that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm gonna hold you. I
It
for a
totally
fact
has said
know
that.
You've said something that wild.
Certainly.
Now, there's been jokes we'll say to make people uncomfortable on purpose.
on the Katie DeCito episode, after she did the whole thing and after you banned her, I said, "Guys, we had our first racist
Yeah.
comment."
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Ah, man.
That was not a good situation, but it was a funny joke.
It's a big deal for us. 'Cause
Yeah, she was something else.
that
Yeah,
was
it
just 10 different flavors of extra. That was good.
When do you think they're gonna make Destiny 3, Gunner?
It'll be another 5 years.
Yeah,
That
Bungie be taking a minute.
Yeah, they're saying also like, were you a fan of
It's a live
Grand
service
Theft Auto?
game. So, me?
either any of you?
Yeah,
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft-
I actually been playing it recently.
they're saying that the next one, like, to not even look forward to it until at the very earliest 2025.
Yeah.
And it's been like,
Just 'cause
Rockstar
they
said
keep
that?
I
making
think
Yeah.
2011. I think it came out.
yeah, it's been like fucking 10 years since 5
Dude, it's
came
just they were so smart though, because one, that game's probably made more money than any other.
Oh
fucking
my
video.
god, it's up there.
It's
for
like up there
sure.
with like Super Mario.
Yeah, it's one of the
Destiny
biggest
does,
games
like
of all
the
time.
same thing. It's just like a live service game. They keep adding content,
Yeah.
and it's free on Game Pass now.
Yeah.
Everybody plays it.
That's the thing I don't like about Destiny. Like,
It's free.
It's free on Game Pass.
no, the story.
What you got against Game Pass, man?
Ooh,
We
like-
know you.
Hey,
the
hold up.
story is excellent right now.
We know you a
You
Sony
probably
boy.
haven't played in a long
I haven't.
time.
But like the thing with games like that, what I mean is the story has to be. You have to play it all the time. Like you have
Yeah.
to play it
No,
as
yeah,
they
yeah,
come
yeah,
out. Like
yeah.
I want my game when I get a story game, I want to buy it and have it ready to play.
feel like
I
you're
don't
about
wanna,
flame
like-
Chris.
Like
Well, that's how they keep players in.
yeah, I mean, I get it. It's cool, but just make another game. Like just put all of your
Well,
effort
see,
into
now-
one big game that's good, not like a bunch of like
It's-
3-hour
It's
games
the
that you
amount
update
of
every few
shit
months.
people have worked for now. You see what I'm saying? Like I have like 1,900 hours on Destiny. If they made a new game, I would be fucking devastated. 'Cause now I gotta get all the same shit.
You have to
again.
start from scratch.
Yeah, and you have like so much shit. You'll spend 20 fucking hours doing one raid just to get one drop, and
I'm sorry, man.
they just keep it going.
It's definitely just different mindset, video game wise,
Yeah.
is all that is. That's just not my thing.
Yeah, but if you had logged X amount of hours into a game and there was a sequel coming, like you would just 100% be ready for the sequel.
Yeah, I always am. I mean, like in that case, it's a little different because like you're like again, it's like Borderlands in that you're building up. It's like starting over Borderlands. That I kind of get. Borderlands is cool
I
'cause
didn't
there's-
even know what Gunner's voice was, to be honest. God.
Gunter. He called him Gunter too. Mwah,
Oh yeah, now it's gun.
I
Nerd.
speak
Ah,
sometimes.
Gunter.
mwah.
I'm just here for the looks.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're pretty.
Fucking
pretty
eye
we
candy,
all need a John Hamm in our life. You're definitely our John Hamm. Apparently.
You want this now or you want this later?
What?
About to light your ugly ass the fuck up.
Oh,
Damn, that's
no.
fucked up. Who's calling somebody?
Oh, that's me.
At work?
Exactly. It's Faith's mom.
Okay.
She calls me when Faith doesn't answer.
You can just hand the phone to Faith, or is she asleep?
She's asleep.
She's probably asleep. Yeah, we've been doing this for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's been a good podcast.
It's been packed. There's been twists and turns. I figured out Chris was gay.
Again?
You know what we didn't do?
Talk about Star Wars.
Or Marvel, really. We brought it up
That's
for a
because I
second.
fucking stopped that shit in his fucking tracks.
You
I knew
killed
we
it,
were
dude.
more than that.
Now, do we want to, or do we want to stop?
But we could. I mean,
Keep it. Keep
so bad.
Listen here.
Little Marvel.
What's wrong
Or
with
Star Wars.
consistency? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta commit to something.
What do we all think's happening in Mandalorian season 3? What do you think? Where do
Bro.
does anybody have any inkling of where they think the story's gonna go?
I-
Because I got shit.
Fucking
I think they're
jack
gonna take.
shit.
I think they're gonna take a season away from Grogu. I
Yeah,
don't think
for
it
sure.
has anything to do with.
It might be 1 or 2 or 3. It might be a while. But I think mainly what this next season's probably going to at least set up for, if it doesn't do it all at once, is them taking Mandalore.
Hell yeah.
I think they're going to try, because now they have the Darksaber between the two of
Yeah.
them, and they're going to try and take
Do you
Mandalore.
think Bo's gonna be all bitchy about it and try to kill him?
I hope they bring
I don't
more
know.
cool cameos in.
Yeah,
they had some great.
they did
fucking
have
I
some
hope we
great
see more
cameos.
Luke.
I can't wait for the Ahsoka series.
Yeah, I can't
Bro,
wait. for the Book
Rosario
of Boba.
Dawson,
It's so hot.
so hot. Killed it.
Has my last name.
She's great in the
Yeah,
Losers.
she does.
Mhm.
Dude,
She was great
Yeah,
in
she has
the
an
Losers.
awesome
think you're related?
I hope not. It's really
Right?
fucked up too because we both have like really high cheekbones. But yeah, that's just
Yeah, you
that's-
like
Similar skin
Like-
tone.
you guys look like you are related a little bit,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
like
hold.
facially.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's
You
weird.
should do
Like
one of
I've never
those-
noticed it until you said that.
yeah.
But like I'm looking at your face, and like if your hair was back, you're Rosario Dawson, the guy. Like you're the guy. She's the girl version of you. You're the no. She's older.
Liam Dawson.
Oh,
Liam
man, that's-
Sario.
Oh shit, that sounds like a bad Pokemon.
It does.
Liam Sario, I choose you.
You know it's
first.
you know it's like a middle evolution too, so it's got like a dank thing it's gonna turn into.
Use Fro Whip.
Dasso Lee.
Use Fro Whip.
I thought that's cool. I like what you did. That was very.
Thank you.
Cool thing.
That's a
I'm in a very Pokemon mindset right now. I'm so excited for
You
Pokemon.
got anything for Mandalorian season 3?
Hmm.
You got any thoughts on what you think it's gonna be about?
I don't know. I definitely don't think they're gonna show like Grogu and
For a while.
shit like right off the bat.
Yeah.
I think
If they do show him at all next season, it'll be like a
late.
Well,
It'll be a
that'd
cliffhanger last scene kind
He
of
winds up
situation.
saving him. Like
They'll-
his fucking
yeah.
ship's going down and fucking
Yeah.
they're gonna have to introduce a new protagonist. or not
Huh?
antagonist.
I was about to
Yeah.
say something.
Nah, Homeboy's still there. He's not dead.
Yeah, but they got him.
Yeah, but he could still escape.
Yeah, but they gotta have somebody.
He's
I don't
definitely
know.
gonna escape. They're not gonna have him
That'd be
forever.
super lame.
He's
if
too
he
great of a. He got nominated for best supporting actor for that show.
You should. He's,
For the
you should.
Emmys.
He's
He
fucking
was
going on.
carrying.
Did
that
we talk
shit.
about that on here yet? Did I talk about the stuff that
No.
got nominated for the Emmys?
No.
I talked about that with Creighton. Bro, the Emmys went. Yo, respect to the Emmys finally. Fucking Star Wars got nominated. WandaVision got nominated. Falcon Winter Soldier got nominated.
Oh, shit.
They're bringing everything to the front line. The Academy's like, okay, we get it. You guys are making good shit now. Like shit that we can recognize as good. Fucking Don. One of them's ridiculous. Don Cheadle got nominated for best guest appearance. He's in one scene.
One scene. Yeah.
Literally one scene of that show.
He got nominated for guest. He put a tweet out about it. Said, I don't know what the hell this is about, but
Did he? I didn't see
yeah,
it. Oh, that's
something along
funny.
those lines. He's like, yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't deserve that. And like, he don't. Like, I love you, Don Cheadle. He deserves all the other
Yeah,
nominations.
you
for
deserve
all
all
the
the
other things.
accolades.
Best
All the
supporting in what?
accolades. Best
Best supporting actor.
in Falcon and Winter
Or not
Soldier.
best
He's in
supporting.
one
Best
scene in the
guest
movie.
actor. Best guest actor. Best guest. That's
Okay.
different. But like, he's literally in a scene.
Yeah, that was.
That's
wrong.
like that's a guest acting
Yeah.
technically, I guess. But
I think that the people see that the MCU is the future of most
they're
entertainment.
just
and
trying
like,
to trying to
suck off
tack
some-
on another thing.
trying to suck off some MCU now.
Now, Paul Bettany got nominated for best lead actor in WandaVision on a limited
That's-
series.
yeah.
That
Elizabeth
genius.
Olsen, same shit. Now that's a limited series, not like a show,
In a
so
limited
it's a
series.
different thing. But who else? What else got nominated? Mandalorian, Giancarlo Esposito, who plays the bad guy, fucking Gideon, Moff Gideon. He got nominated for best supporting actor. Fuck, a lot of good shit got. Let me just look up the list. Because a lot of cool shit got nominated, like overall, like Mandalorian and Mandalorian got nominated for best drama.
Carl Weathers, goated. OB series is gonna be awesome. I agree. We found
Taskmaster was
we found
ruined.
his drag character. I don't know what the context of that is.
I don't know what that means.
Hot take. I despise Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. Straight
Somewhat
ruined it
Rosario
for me.
Dawson.
Yeah, I made you there, man.
And Taskmaster was ruined in Black Widow. Taskmaster's
you
in
what now?
Black Widow?
Yeah,
he's
what?
been on
Have you not
Jack.
watched a single trailer?
No.
It's all they show is Taskmaster. Taskmaster's like the most marketed
How'd
part of
they
that
ruin
movie.
him?
I don't want to say.
Tell me right now.
Do you guys care?
I already read the synopsis.
No,
I'll-
I'm
Okay.
definitely gonna watch it.
All right.
Okay,
Don't-
well then
don't-
never mind. Yeah.
Don't ruin it.
I personally liked it, but I don't know anything about Taskmaster. So like, it's a new thing to me. I thought it was cool, and what happens with
Gunnar, don't look at the screen. Turtle, tell me what they did to Taskmaster.
What?
It's
No,
gonna be
man,
up
it's gonna
there.
be
No,
on the
don't.
yeah.
And then
No.
type like 30 things right after it. I
Be,
don't
be reasonable.
Yeah.
We'll tell you after the podcast. I'll tell you myself.
It's
Yeah,
like,
well, like just
Google it.
It's just
It'll
because
tell
you
the
know
whole
about
movie.
Taskmaster, right? Like you're
Yeah,
familiar with him.
he can mirror the moves anybody
Okay,
sees.
yeah. It's just
Yeah.
it's
and
just
Taskmaster.
not true to the comics at all. is all.
Well, it can do. Taskmaster does that in this movie.
That's not what I'm talking
Okay,
about. bro.
okay. I'm just saying
Overall.
that specific thing is like, if they hit on anything, that's the thing. They're like, hey, this character can do that.
But that's also kind of like weak sauce because like that's a really cool thing, but then they don't do anything else relative to the character. So it's just like okay, you just pick.
I got you. I get what you're
I
going
understand.
for. I get what you're
Yeah,
going
you know
for.
what I'm saying. That was like that was my thing because I've looked into it and I think the ultimate turnout is cool. But
Yeah.
it's just like you could have done that. You could have made your.
I
own
will say, the way the movie frames everything, I predicted so many things.
thing. That's not good.
Oh,
Super. No, but like I
You're not-
did-
You don't want to be like.
I know.
expected.
but I still liked it. I was like partway through, I was like, this is what's gonna happen, and that's gonna be so dank. Like that's what I was saying. Like my friends were mad because I said things, and they were like, that sounds too literally like what's gonna happen. And they were like you fucking watched it. Turtle, I like the way you roll, dude. I don't spoil shit either. I hate getting. I will by accident every once in a while, but like shit that's like 10 years old, not shit that just came out. But I'm very
I
with
plan
that. Hold on,
on
let me find
watching
this
it.
fucking list. Okay, so
Yeah,
the Mandalorian.
I have a feeling I agree with you, Turtle. I just the way you're saying it right now, I have a very strong feel. I haven't watched it yet, and it has been one of the like MCU movies I have the least drive to see.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about it.
Nah.
The Mandalorian got nominated for best drama, like series. The Queen's Gambit and WandaVision got nominated for best limited series. I just mentioned Queen's Gambit because I like it, not because we
Queens is-
care.
Yeah,
It was
cool.
Did you watch it?
No,
Oh,
Seen
okay.
it.
but I like the concept.
It's a great show.
Yeah, Gunner saw it.
It's so good,
So good.
so good.
Makes me wanna play chess.
Do you know how to play chess?
Jonathan Majors, the guy who plays Kang,
Yeah.
Did you say yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors, the guy that played Kang.
Yeah.
He got nominated for Lovecraft Country for best lead actor in that drama series.
Oh, I've been meaning. That's what I was gonna watch last night. I couldn't remember what.
Where
TV
else?
show
Hold on.
It's
Okay.
such a very interesting idea for a show.
Oh, gosh.
H.P. Lovecraft is such
So
a
Paul
fucking-
Bettany, lead actor in a limited series. Elizabeth Olsen for WandaVision. I know you guys probably don't care as much, but for me it's big. Lin-Manuel Miranda and Leslie Odom Jr., who play Alexander Hamilton and Burr,
Oh!
both got nominated for best lead actor
Deadass?
In what?
in Hamilton.
Bro, really?
Yeah. Have you watched that? You don't care. You're just hyping. You're gassing me for meme's sake. Let's see.
You didn't just do that.
Television movie. Oh, Uncle Frank did get nominated. Uncle Frank got but it's like 2 years old. How did it get nominated so late? Anyway, Giancarlo Esposito for The Mandalorian got nominated. Someone else is supposed to be nominated for The Mandalorian. Or I'm dumb. I might just be dumb.
They ain't give nothing to Pascalian?
Nah.
Pascalip?
Nah, I think probably because he has his helmet on the whole time,
Jeez.
which is like a bullshit reason, but low key the 2 times he takes it off in season 2 are like Emmy award worthy
Well, he's not
nominations.
in the suit.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm saying like people who watch an actor, like hearing a voice and watching someone like seeing the facial expressions. And, look, I'm with you. I think it's silly, but that's how they're gonna structure that argument. Is that they don't see it. They hardly know it's him most of the time.
Something like that. That's stupid.
I agree. That's
fucking
stupid. Is there anything else for those? Jonathan Groff, David Diggs, and Anthony Ramos all got nominated for Hamilton as well. That's just another one for me. Hamilton has like 7 acting nominations.
Like this year?
Yeah, so
it's old.
it's an old play, but it came out on Disney Plus, filmed like as a movie.
What's Emergency Awesome?
Emergency Awesome is the YouTube guy who does all the he does a lot of nerd shit. I'm sure you've watched him and just
I
don't
haven't.
remember.
They're
just
talking about it.
recommended it.
Yeah, he's great. I watch
I
every
just
single
talked to him.
episode.
I went
Of
down
stuff
and
I care
looked at
about.
a few videos, and it was literally like 3 things we've already talked about so far.
Oh, and Catherine Hall got nominated for WandaVision. That's the one I was looking for.
Catherine Hall being the Agnes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Oh, Timothy Oliphant. Timothy Oliphant and Carl Weathers got nominated for
the
guest
first few
actor.
episodes, but
altogether.
Uh,
by the end, dude,
Yeah.
one I did too
She was,
many.
I'm not gonna hold. she was
Too
the-
many no's.
Yeah, she was the like one bad spot of the finale.
Catherine Hahn?
Is that the name?
Agnes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
she- yeah, I don't. Her acting like
We covered it when it
deteriorates.
happened.
Yeah,
we covered it on
And
the
that last
podcast.
one, like her acting just kind of like.
She was doing some crazy cool shit, and by the last episode, she overdoes it. Like
Yeah.
she just put it
just tries
just
too
a
hard,
touch too much Agnes.
and it doesn't.
Timothy Oliphant
I love Timothy.
and Carl Weathers both got nominated for Best Guest Actor in Mandalorian.
Fuck yeah.
Then, of course, Don Cheadle, Falcon Winter Soldier.
Huh.
I think that's the only nomination that show actually got. I feel like I remember seeing it get more. It's probably a bunch of technical stuff.
If that's the only nomination Falcon Winter Soldier got, that'd be silly.
I mean, what else would it get nominated for?
Best actor, best series, fucking
Best Actor? Who? Which one?
Sebastian Stan.
You think?
Yeah, easily.
He did great. I just don't know if he did like a Best Actor.
I-
I don't know if he did a Best
I
Actor
cer-
level.
I certainly think so.
We also don't watch a lot of the other shows that are getting nominated.
Yeah.
So like I mean, there's probably a lot of great
So
shows out.
because there are other people
No, I'm
that are
just saying.
good, it negates his performance.
Sadly, with the Academy, yeah, when you watch the Oscars, they only let 5 people get nominated every year, and that's fucking whack sometimes because you have like 12 like acting wise unbelievable movies happen. Can you put your mic back in your stand because you're putting
Well,
feedback?
I
'Cause you're holding
I
it.
kept leaning up, and it
Well, just pull the arm to you.
Yeah.
It moves to you.
He gonna
I only have so many things I can do, Chris. Now it's all stupid looking.
No, what do you mean stupid looking? It's fine.
Not stupid.
Bro, you worry way too much about vanity. Don't give a fuck what you look like. They're here to hear our fucking what we say. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I feel like they like looking at me.
Oh, be careful.
Yes, Turtle. It was fucking awesome. George St. Pierre coming back was also cool. I agree.
George
with this
St.
turtle.
Pierre?
Me and this turtle. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets his ass whooped. He's like the super strong, buff dude. He's like
What are
the
you
little-
talking
the
about?
little
Did you
henchman
watch
guy.
all of Falcon and Winter Soldier? and not
Yeah,
know George
wait.
St. Pierre is in it.
Where?
The French motherfucker that beats him. Like they get in a fight
That's
with him
George
the first
St.
episode.
Pierre?
Yes.
Yeah, GSP.
He
I
comes
know.
back.
I never knew that was him.
You really missed, man.
I can't believe I didn't know that was him.
Charles, no shot.
Michael, I like looking at you. It's like a more attractive Charles.
Oh my God,
I never
man.
watched him fight, Nathan. Like, I came around watching with you guys right after, like, I've always heard his name. I never knew that was him.
You dumbass.
Well, I didn't know who he was. I've never seen him, dude.
I'm quoting him. I'm not calling
I
him
know.
man. I get it.
You're not a real Marvel fan? I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm not a big fighting fan.
I mean, you didn't know it was George St. Pierre.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I don't know.
That's all I'm saying.
He was in Winter. I know he was in Winter Soldier.
I knew
I know the character.
No, I knew. It was
Stop it. Winter Soldier is my favorite movie of the MCU. So like I knew that part.
Oh, your favorite? That's your favorite movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that.
It's not necessarily the best, but it's my favorite.
It's really fucking good.
Loki's my favorite thing in the MCU. It has outshined
Yeah,
Winter
probably.
Soldier.
Well, it's that and Iron Man.
Iron Man's pretty great.
I'm kind of neck and neck on it because they're for such wildly different reasons. I can't put one in front of the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey man, come help us wrap this thing up so we can like go stand outside and talk so it isn't so hot in here. We can get a breeze and chillax a little bit. But don't just be like, that was episode 1. Do we have any final remarks? You don't have to put that on. You want to just talk on the mic for the last little bit? Oh my god. There we go.
It's Cyclops.
I was going to say LeVar Burton's character from Star Trek. What's his name?
Geordie LaForge.
Jordy LaForge. What a cool name. I didn't know that was his name. LaForge?
He wants an outro freestyle.
This man is not.
I don't know.
He's not a dancing monkey for you. He doesn't just dance.
I understand that
He's
reference.
like, here, go ahead. Rap for me, boy.
You're about to end, I see. Well, you should do that thing you do.
You were
good.
doing real good, Turtle. You were doing real
Yeah, you
good.
messed up. You're banned. Imagine.
You're getting real close to
all
that.
it took.
Getting real close to that Katie DeCito vibe. Same color. Same color as Katie DeCito. I don't know if
Her
that
name,
tracks.
you mean?
Yeah,
I don't think that's true.
it is.
Is it? Her name was Green?
I've watched it a bunch of times.
Oh, okay, never mind. Man, he really has watched this shit,
I
huh?
told you.
Thank you.
So the only reason I probably won't do that is just like, so I freestyle a lot, and I've been freestyling a lot for a long time, and mad people ask me to do it, and like it gets to like people just like want to see you do it. Like, hey, do that thing.
Mad
Do
as
that
in a
thing.
lot, not
Yeah,
like
do
mad
that.
as in he thinks you're angry.
Oh yeah, mad isn't a lot. My bad. That's like a
Usually it's a pretty easy like placement word, but like in that weird
Yeah. No, that's
spot,
right.
it's like
yeah. No.
I get mad people asking me.
it's always people who are angry. Why are they always angry?
Freestyle now.
Fucking
damn it,
freestyle.
What the-
Freestyle, you fucking idiot.
I just want to hear how fucking good you are. God damn.
It do be like Jacob.
Yeah,
Damn near gets
100%.
like that though.
100%.
Jacob?
Yeah.
Do I
You
know
don't-
Jacob?
I don't
No?
think so. You
Okay.
might. Y'all might have been around the same age.
Yeah, and I didn't mean, and I didn't think it was like a disrespectful thing at all. I wasn't like.
That's why I said it. I
yeah,
know
and
he
that's
doesn't.
why like Mike made the like dance monkey joke.
Yeah, I was
because, like,
I'm just being a little extreme.
yeah, we fucking but it is a thing that like I deal with people. No, you good. It's not even my bad. No, you ain't do a damn thing. You ain't, like literally, you
Yeah,
haven't
legit. You were just asking to see him
Yeah.
do something cool.
done-
It's like
It's just yeah.
I was just I'll own up to I was
Was it
being a
episode
bit of a
16?
cocksucker.
Was it 16 that you did?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
16 bars.
16 bars.
If you go on our YouTube, let me do the command. If you go to the YouTube, episode 16 of episode 3 podcast, he does like at the beginning or at the end?
It's like towards the beginning.
Towards the beginning
You
at
have to,
some
like,
point he
siphon-
does one.
You have to like sift through it a little bit.
Yeah.
But there you can very clearly tell by the like if you're scrubbing at the bottom, it'll be the part where he's going.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of arm movements happening.
Yeah,
A lot of
hand
us
jive.
going like
You ever
this.
seen a hand jive?
Yeah.
A hand jive?
Yeah, hand jive.
What's that? I don't.
Grease.
Oh, okay.
Hand jive.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
there's butterflies, but like really tiny ones.
What's that?
I've seen.
Yeah, I know.
Seen a lot.
Grease is really good.
Yeah, I've seen a lot
It's
of.
like
Grease.
my.
That's
Keep
okay.
talking, oh, keep talking.
Do you like Grease?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, like the movie.
All right, so this is the funny thing,
I'm
right?
ready for this.
What as much as like you know, like honestly, think about what you just asked me. You think I seen Grease?
No, but like that's why I wanted to ask. That's why I was like.
But did you not notice that I know how to do
Yeah, that's why I was like.
Grease? One of my favorite movies.
He likes musicals.
Yeah, I've seen the fuck out of Grease, dude.
Like actually,
One
you
of the
love that
legitimately-
movie?
No, it's one of my. I got chills.
No, I believe. Yeah, that's like it's so crazy to me.
losing control. 'Cause the power you're supplying.
It's electrifying.
Better keep up, 'cause I need a man.
Okay, we're gonna get DMCA'd. Hold on, you guys are killing this.
Oh, yeah, technically.
You guys are killing this.
Yeah, dude, I'm like,
Episode 16. That's so funny to me. Like
was-
not in like a
remember I was telling
like,
you yesterday?
Mhm.
Like, whenever people find out what I actually do like and seem like, those like,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
for sure.
Have
you ever-
We had a conversation earlier. Do you know how he was introduced to stand up?
How?
Yeah, when he was a kid, his you said it's your
One of
your
my
mom's boyfriend had the best of George Carlin on a DVD. And that was his introduction to stand-up comedy.
That's like first time I ever
One of the
sat down
best.
and because we didn't have
Everything goes a little downhill after that for a while, but
Not really.
no, I'm just saying like he's so big in comedy that it's like everyone else pales in comparison.
Oh yeah,
Like, as a-
that's what
yeah,
you meant.
yeah,
Okay,
as a
okay.
joke.
I thought you meant like his.
No, not him. Yeah, he's
no,
great.
that makes
yeah,
perfect sense. Yeah, man. That's what.
He's so.
Because I had never I didn't even really know what the fuck stand-up was. I'm like 10. We didn't have cable or internet, so like niggas like watched the same DVD.
We
all
knew
the
like
time.
Jeff Dunham, Gabriel Iglesias, like who are big comedians and all, but they're like fucking stadium comedians
Yeah,
who do like
for
shit
sure.
that everyone can like
And
laugh haha at.
It shouldn't even be on the list.
Yeah, exactly. Have you watched or listened to any of Hamilton? Because I like listened to
Oh.
it a million times before I watched it.
Nah, I don't. It's cool or whatever. That's the honest thing.
Yeah.
My younger sister's like really into Hamilton.
I never saw it.
I was like, Quentin listened to it a million times at work, so like I knew a lot of the music, but like I never memorized any of it. I never like got into it because I couldn't see anything. Bro, I sat down and was like, let me see if this is any good when it came out on Disney Plus. 5 minutes in, I like paused it for a second, went and grabbed like food, like took a shit. Like I was like, I'm gonna watch this and I'm not gonna be able to stop. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. I sat glued to that shit. I'm not kidding you. In less than a month, I watched it 20 times, beginning to end. It is the best musical I've ever seen by far. Like,
It's not bad.
okay, it's nuts how good it is.
Fuck it.
Like,
You know the Halo beta's coming out?
I
Yeah,
heard.
beta.
I'm trying to get a code. I've got a buddy who's like he got invited already.
I just
He's gonna be
signed
part of
up
the first
on
fleet.
Halo Waypoint.
Or fleet.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I really want to play it so bad.
Connor, if you're gonna talk that quiet, you gotta get right up on.
Yeah,
that
you're like
song
not
lyrics.
You're not
Yeah.
even in the mic.
I wouldn't try to be loud.
Well, it's not about being loud. It's about being audible.
Yeah.
No, but I'm pretty sure he was like that wasn't a like a.
No, it was just like I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, like he
You were,
wasn't.
you were just saying that out loud, not
He
even
wasn't
to the
speaking to
podcast.
anybody, yeah.
When's it come out? Like what day? Do we know?
Nah.
The actual game or the beta?
The beta. I mean, yeah. Michael, stop.
Stop what? Don't break it, Chris. They don't know we're in the same room.
Pretty sure it's soon.
Thank you, Gunner.
As like this guy, there's a well of information.
July 29th.
Oh,
which is
nice.
tomorrow.
That's fucking tomorrow.
Yep.
I don't work tomorrow. I'm not gonna get a code. I'm so like I have a friend who might be able to get me one, but I fucking doubt it. I bet Nick will have a code.
Is there any?
That-
Is
yeah,
there any
it's not-
closing?
I can't wait to
Oh,
watch
you
that.
gotta make a Halo Waypoint account. Sign in
Ugh.
your Xbox Live.
But
or
I
your
don't have
Microsoft
one.
account.
Okay, there. Oh man, my Microsoft account's fucked.
You can use mine.
No.
Okay.
No. Anyway,
In closing, I want to say that one of the greatest disappointments that I've ever experienced in my life, I know it's kind of a sad note to end on, but it's been weighing on me heavily. All that kratom and ribs got my head moving,
Mhm.
and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way or anything like that. It's really. Why wasn't Pidgeotto the last form's name?
Right?
I knew you were gonna do some bullshit like this, like fake us out, and I'm so glad you used something that I'm so passionately agreeing with you
Yeah, right.
about.
Pidgeot. That's the
Pidgeot's
second
a whack.
one.
Pidgeot could be the first one even.
Yeah.
It could go Pidgeot, Pidgeotto.
Exactly.
Pidgeotto's the
because of
dankest fucking.
Yeah,
no,
no,
I
no.
know what you mean. I know what you
Literally,
mean.
exactly. The structure of it.
Yes.
It goes Pidgey,
Pidgeot.
Ot,
Pidgeotto.
Otto. It's like Abra.
Kadabra. Alakazam. Like
there's
what?
a structure. It makes sense.
Perfect set. Like it's the dumbest fucking thing. And to this day, I'm almost convinced. It had to be. When all that stuff.
I never caught a Pidgey because of it.
I'm re-mad because of this. I can't believe you did this to me.
Dude, it's,
I'm fucking pissed.
no, it's some
Pidgeot's a dank Pokemon, but I'm pissed.
Yeah, he is dank as shit. It's classic flying.
Really
type.
sad. I don't think it's in the Pokemon Unite yet, and I was kind of sad because I love Pidgeot.
Mama Bear, do
Like-
you love Greece or
Yes,
Hamilton?
Greece.
Okay, good.
Greece. That was to Greece.
Like that shit never made any fucking sense to me.
It's
man.
silly.
Like, I was-
It's so silly.
I remember the first, because I growing up, I remember like hearing Pidgeotto. I was like, oh, that got to be the last one. Like Pidgeot is like, it's an alright name. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a second form name. Pidgeotto. First of all, Pidgeotto.
legitimately awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's the coolest fucking pigeon offshoot. Like, make
It's
a
one of the
cooler name
coolest.
out of
It's
pigeon.
one of the coolest Pokemon names.
Yeah, dude, Pidgeotto.
What did Swellow turn into?
Tailo. Tailo turns into.
Okay, it turns into Swallow.
Swallow.
The blue and red bird.
Nah,
Swallow.
I was just making a swallow
Taylor.
joke.
Dude, where is it? Hold on. I have a cool thing to show you.
That's another thing I like too, is that Pokemon, in homage to Pidgey, always
1999.
Oh shit!
It's like the OG Pokédex.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Bro, how sick is that?
shit's nice.
Like the art is so. I like how crisp everything is.
That's
like
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, damn, this came out when?
99, copyright 99.
Is
This
it
looks
a?
like it got printed yesterday.
Is it a reprint?
It's because it was it's because it was sitting in that storage unit for 20 years.
That was a good thought. That's awesome. That's a good answer. That was a good thought.
It was a part of that storage unit where Daddy got all them
Wow.
Pokemon cards.
Dude, this shit's fucking-
Our dad got a bunch of Pokemon cards.
Did you
There's
start selling them?
Dark Gyarados. No, I told him to keep them away. Like I put them in a
Away?
book form and everything. Like,
Yeah, because
they're like pressed between
That's-
pages in the dark, keeping them
what's
nice.
really funny about your dad is like everything that he does, like he could boil down to trading cards, and like
Just
kill
with
it.
normal stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a TCG real life.
Yeah. He keeps telling me, he's like, dude, just get them graded like you said. I was like,
It's not.
it's gonna take a year and a half. The waiting lists for shit getting graded right now is
What's
ridiculous.
graded? Like the,
Great-
to get the price for it?
Not the price, but get
The
it
condition.
professionally conditioned. Like,
Oh, that okay.
yeah. Like, so like if that magazine was framed like that and I wanted it graded, it would it'd be a PSA 10 if it was flawless, literally nothing, but literally like I'm saying like a fucking like that little dot that is hardly there, we'll put it at a 9. Now it gets a little less, like it's like exponential. It's like an earthquake scale, you know, like how a 5.2 is twice as bad as a 5.1 earthquake.
I know that now.
Okay, you didn't know that?
Really cool.
Yeah, it's so scary
It's, it.
knowing
It's
that.
the scariest thing in the world.
Yeah, like you hear like about a 6.8 being horrible, and then there's like a 6.9. You're like, what? And it's like fucking, they're so nuts with every cable. Anyway, that's how you scale earthquakes. But same with grading is like at the but reverse. Like a 10 is flawless, but like a 9 is like basically flawless. Like a 9.5 is basically flawless, but like a 5 and like an 8 are close enough. It's like that they're not like an 8 is basically damaged enough that it's like whatever. But the price is bananas. Like the Charizard that Logan Paul wore to that fucking Floyd Mayweather fight. Did you see it?
Yeah, that was dumb, but I get.
But
I
that
get
card's
the
worth $250,000. It was a 10 PSA original holographic no shadow first edition perfect border Pokemon card. Like it was a fucking G Charizard. It was so good. And my dumbass didn't pick Charizard in this game. You get to pick one of like 5 to start with, and I was like, everyone's gonna pick Charizard. No one's gonna pick this fucking Cottonelle thing, which it's not a bad
You
one.
picked Cottonelle.
It is dank as a team Pokemon, but I have to play the team play. Like I'm the healer. So like when I play, which it has good attacks, like once it levels up,
This game sounds super fun.
it's fucking awesome. We have to play it before we like I'll hook it all up over there so we can play on the big screen. It'll be fun. But it's so good. Anyway. I
That was
agree
episode-
Pidgeotto should have been the last evolution.
Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous that it wasn't. It's even more ridiculous. That was episode 21 of the Episode 3 podcast. Thanks for watching. If you did,
Thank you Turtle, thank you Mama Bear, thank you
Thank you,
everybody.
everybody.
We love
Thanks
you
for showing up.
guys.
We do
Thanks for like
appreciate
showing
it.
us some love today and like
Thank you,
being here for
Nathan.
it.
talking to us and stuff, giving us
Yeah.
things to like. That was nice.
Nathan,
Made us feel
my
like we were
boy.
truly podcasting.
We love you guys.
Yeah. That
Have a good day.
Japanese weed-
Should be live later with shirts off. I'll see you guys later. Bye.